Prey when I see it. I've been a predator all my damn life. I'm built different than them. I'm cut from a different cloth. We ain't the same. There may be some gunfire, bloodshed, and bullets. Damn. Flavor triple. Dog. Laying on your back, spreading your leg, dog. I know prey when I see it.
I know prey when I see it.
Dog. I've been a predator all my damn life. Ain't no clapback videos. I'm looking. I'm built different. We ain't the same. Dog. I touch him anytime I feel like it. I'm touching him now. I come from scum. That's why I'm a Christian. I come from backwoods, incest-driven maniacs. I'm designed and built to bully effeminate men. We come from the bottom, and he raises us up, and he cleans us off. And from that point forward, I've been walking clean. Meerkat Mom. Who? Damn. Flavor triple. Dog. Laying on your back, spreading your leg, dog. I know.
Oh my god, monsters. Is that a mole man? Mole man. Oh my god, monsters. Did you see that? Wow. Mole man. Oh god, it's radioactive. A mole man. Wampin stick. Mole man. What is this, mother monsters? Is that a mole man? Mole man. Ew, the ground is fuming. It's radioactive. I gotta go around that. Oh shit, more mole rats. Hold on. Time for my Wampin stick. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god, monsters. Mole man. Ew. Must be mole man. Monsters. What is this mother? Wow. Oh my god, radioactive. Is that a mole man? Mole. Did you see that? Wow. Monsters. Mole man. What is this mother? Mole man. Wow. Monsters. Oh my god. Mole man. Did you see that?
That
Oh
was
my
a
God,
Mole Man,
monsters.
folks. And that's Mole Man by P.P. Burnell. Top of the hits. Speaking of P.P. Burnell, that stands for Double Perfect, as you might recall.
Perfect, yeah.
And we'll review some of that Double Perfect footage tonight at 6. And now, over to Indrid Cold for the weather report. Indrid, what's the pollen count today? How much snorting, how much sniffing do we expect today?
Well, the pollen count is extremely high. And we can expect a lot of snorting and sniffing to the point where we're all going to want to die.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
if you could just do that segment once again, exactly the same, except as a spicy Latina.
That sound, well, no.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, I suppose.
Also, big ups, Normal Jinx. Thank you very much.
Over to ALT Insider for sports.
Is he here?
Nope, he is not.
Oh,
Late. Okay,
God damn it.
back to you, Indrid. Okay.
Okay, back to me. There's gonna be a lot of pollen today. See, I did Italian.
That's Italian.
I know.
There's going to be a lot of pasta today. Oh,
I did the fingers too. Like, is there gonna be a lot of pollen today? Eh?
oh, cacciatore. I like the meatball, just like a mama used to make. And folks, hold on a second here. Is that a British post office box right there? Hold on a second. Oh my God, is that a being of infinite age and unending regeneration? Oh no, hold on a second. That's just ALT Insider. Big ups, ALT Insider. Say hello.
Hello.
He's here.
Had a very serious operating household style day so far.
Oh,
busy man. So we should
an actual adult.
Yeah. You want me to list off the accomplishments I've had today?
Yes,
Yes.
please.
I can.
Please.
Okay, go ahead. Let's see it. All right. Number one.
Put up
Start.
Christmas lights.
Woo.
Put up Christmas lights.
You
So-
better send pictures, bitch. I
Now
love
is-
a good
You?
Christmas light.
Now is
Okay.
now LT? Are you getting on the roof for this?
No, hell no.
Ah, okay,
I am
okay.
very modest with my lights. I like
Is it
a
like-
slight touch.
Oh, okay.
Is
You
it
know, subtle,
You go
subtle.
overboard. You
Okay.
don't.
Is it
Some
like-
people bukkake the house with lights. I'm the opposite of that. I'm very light dusting of lights.
You're just
That's how I roll.
accent lights here and there, French light
Bingo.
style, right?
Dude,
yeah,
that's the way to
subtle.
do it.
That's
That's the
subtle.
way to do it.
I
You
like
know,
that.
it's either subtle or you go like shebang
Now-
way too much.
Now, question: are you
Go
leaving
ahead.
your lights up year round? That's
Fuck no. Hell no.
what's
What
the
are you, what are
latest?
you nuts?
What's the
going
latest?
on here?
What's the latest you're taking those lights down?
Well, Chew, if it was just me, it'd be way later. But Chew has a very strict. It has to be down before New Year's rule, so I stick with that.
Okay, I think that's perfectly adequate. I think
Mhm.
down before New Year's is a really good motto. If you see a house that's got lights still up in March, April, some shit, that's a ding dong and dash house target. You
Exactly.
know, I'm
Yeah.
going
It's a
there.
problem.
I'm ringing the doorbell and I'm running, leaving a
It's
sign.
almost passive aggressive, you know.
I think it's just like active. It's like I'm telling everyone that I just don't give a shit about this. You can all look like a bunch of morons while I sit here in my trash house with the lights on 24 hours 7. Now,
Normal Jinx has a request. Don DeMarco. Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Don DeMarco, your turn up.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Well, that was a good one. I
Now
like
let's
that
get,
one.
let's get a shout outs to hate for you alt.
Yeah, maybe
Okay, here we
he'll
go.
change
Ready?
it.
I'll do it smart this time.
Okay.
Shout outs to hate.
Oh, we got
Ooh, nice.
Batman.
Batman style. I love that. That's
Nice.
going in. That's going in. Hate Army Watch if you're out there.
Yeah,
Please
please.
stop
Please.
embarrassing our man.
Please.
Now, speaking of embarrassing, imagine how embarrassing it would be if you confidently stated that something was definitely going to happen and then it
Right.
didn't happen in a
And
really
then it didn't happen. Like
in a,
people were gonna hate something that was actually
Oh,
not hateable.
well, that too. And
Right?
also like, you just have no information about something and so you're
That
just
too.
confidently asserting that something's going to be true and then it turns out not to be true. What happens then? Tell me. ALT Insider. What do you think?
Well, in my day, there'd be some kind of you could. You have two options. You could face up to your fault and say take the L,
Nah.
or you could argue your way to a victory, my
Oh,
friends.
okay.
Argue your way to a victory.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find like a YouTube tutorial about weaseling your way out of being an abrasive asshole. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I got a video right
Yeah.
here. Let's see.
I think ALT is a little bit quiet for me
I'm-
too.
I'm pumping him up. I'm pumping him up. Now, see-
Okay.
Pump me, quick,
Pump,
pump.
okay, he's
Pump
full.
it.
He is full. He is old, dumb, and full of cum.
Yes.
Now, hold on. Now, folks, I'm a new streamer here, so pardon me for pardon the mess.
We're just getting ready here, you know.
it's
Yeah,
just
by the
a-
way, if something goes down, I like, okay, so as a very smart person, I chose to just completely rewire my desk and my computer all before the stream started today. So if there's any catastrophic failures, any disaster streams, you know who to talk to. And that's ALT Insider. Okay.
Just blame everything
Oh,
on
hold
him.
on. Hold on. This is the wrong video. This is another
I'm
video.
here.
This is another
Oh.
video
Me
that
for
that
everything.
we'll laugh at. Now, okay,
Yeah,
this
I
is the
definitely want
video.
to see some of the salt. Last night was special.
Oh, it
but yeah,
was-
here's
Now here's how
whew.
DSP goes on insane rant over Baldur's Gate 3 winning Game of the Year. Takes it out on viewers and trolls.
Yeah. So if you don't remember, Hate Army posted a really good throwback video showing where Phil was like, no one's going to be talking about this. It's not going to win Game of the Year. You're stupid.
Yeah, I was watching Anlete stream last night and he was going over the whole thing and it's just like I was actually also like watching on Twitch live on twitch.tv/snootyroo.
That's right. We
that's a
both
follow.
stream on Twitch now.
That's right. I'm diversifying.
Yay.
I'm becoming
yeah,
a
I
video
saw that.
game
What's
streamer.
going on with that? Is that
I'm
some kind
becoming
of
a game
strategy for you
streamer.
guys or what? Okay.
I've always I get a lot. I have a lot of fun like sharing games that I don't really think a lot of people know about with people, but I also just I have a lot of fun streaming games for other people. So why the fuck not?
And we're gonna make her play Baldur's Gate 3 in the new year here, so that'll be a good time.
I would try it. I'll try it.
Now let's all gather around the fire and see what DSP has got to say about the Game of the Year results, folks. Here we go.
Because you want it for all the months that you've asked for it and
don't
told
do
me that I was
spoilers.
wong
Fast
for
forward, fast
skipping
forward.
it.
Don't
On
do
Monday,
this, yeah.
I hate
my
coming
God.
next. I hate coming next.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure what YouTube algorithm book we started recommending that, but personally, I don't care for that. If you're gonna do that,
I think it does work though. It works though. That's the problem.
It definitely.
does.
Yeah.
I think for sort of like a mainstream audience, not like those of us like you and me who are obviously more informed consumers. Frankly,
Yes.
it just kind of ruins the whole thing, does it not? And I'd rather, if you're going to do that, give me some kind of like this episode of The Shield. Give me that. give me an intro like that. Okay, here we go.
The Shield. On this episode
Phil,
of
I welcome you
Faulty
he-
Towers. I go.
Don't say not Faulty Towers. That is not an equivalent. That is not, you've just aged yourself. I said The Shield. That's a beloved crime drama. You said Faulty Towers. That's a British style show made in I think
British style shows are
I think
good.
in 1860, something like that, starring a guy no one's ever heard of.
On this episode of Gilligan's
God.
Island.
There we go.
On the
Yeah,
next-
that's
on
a
this-
current show.
On this episode of The Ed Sullivan Show, we've got the Big Bopper.
to the Level 1 podcast. And today, of course,
Ooh,
will be a
damn,
hefty
intelligent
show.
counterspell, big ups.
because today
Let's
is the
go. Working
Game
hard.
Awards Decompression
Yeah, we
show.
got some hard workers here.
Faulty
Now,
showers.
as you know, I've told you guys this every single year. The Game Awards are not official. The Game Awards do not represent
understand this
anything
at all.
official whatsoever.
Okay.
What's official? Are the Emmys official?
No, there's an authority figure that you have to listen to and you have to do what they say out there, right? But
Right.
these guys are not that. So I'm Phil and I don't have to listen to that. I'm just prepping all of you.
Is he saying that the
So
Game
annoying.
Awards are not official?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like they don't. What he's saying is
What
it
an
doesn't matter what
idiot.
they say, but that you could say that for every award,
Anything.
like
Yeah, like the
corporation or whatever.
Grammys.
It just
like-
there's people that decide shit. That's it. It
It's-
doesn't matter
it's-
what they say.
It's an
It's a
industry award
respect thing.
It's an industry award show. It's like if the local like plumbers and piano tuners union
Yeah.
had like an awards night or something like that, and Phil's just like, now hold on, they said that Gary Leibowitz was not the #1 plumber.
In reality.
In reality, the guy who fixed my dishwasher, I voted him best. I liked him the most. And the fact that he
He wore
didn't,
the correct garb.
yeah, his garb was best. I trust him. So like this is just, and also like the head flopping that's going on right here.
I
Like,
know.
If there's ever like
Wiggle,
a
wiggle.
moment that you need to tell if someone like believes what they're saying, it's when they violently shake their head like a
Yes!
dog.
If you watch like those true crime YouTube channels,
Yep.
they'll always stop when someone does this, when they're saying like yes and then shaking their head no. It's
Mhm.
a disconnect, and he's lying.
That's right. Yeah, get him, Indrid. Look at that.
Yeah.
She's rabid for the truth, folks.
The Game Awards do
And
not
Beth
represent
Leibowitz
anything
can-
official
Beth
whatsoever. Just
Leibowitz
because a
could be a
game
Polish
won
name,
or
okay?
lost or
True.
ranked but didn't win at the Game Awards doesn't mean a game is good or bad. They have absolutely no bearing on anything. In
Okay,
fact,
Oh my god.
Now, having said that, I'm pissed.
the Game Awards are actually voted on majority by journalists.
Majorly.
We all know that games journalists are actually not in line with what most gamers want. Therefore,
Yes.
we actually have
Yeah,
absolutely
Gertner.
nothing to talk about today.
Okay.
So that is it for the podcast, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Blessed be. Can you imagine how great that would be? Ahaha, that's funny. Is funny. Oh, hold on a second. I have something for badass moments like this now when Phil does something.
Oh yeah, he
badass.
does.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this. Hold on a second. Get a load of this.
Today,
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold on.
Alright,
Just give me one
alright,
second.
alright.
You two talk amongst
Hold on,
yourselves for
hold,
just a
hold
second.
on. Oh, okay. How are you, ALT? It's been a while.
It's been a little bit here.
It's been a
Doing
little bit.
well.
I
it's-
really am expecting pictures of this Christmas lights, by the way.
Well, you want to hear what I can tell you? Another thing I did for my
Yes,
operating
yes.
household. Okay.
Let's do it.
I also took the 2 kids to a park for 1 hour.
Oh, that's nice. Some
I bet
downtime.
that was really cool, actually. Yeah.
Doing my job. Doing my
Now what do they got?
Yeah.
Now what do they got
ALT's a
going on in
good
that
dad.
park? They got the elephant teeter totter things.
No, it's pretty hype actually. It's a pretty hype. They spent like $2 million on this, but this
Oh.
park, it's legit. It's
$2
like
mil?
it's got new school style. It's very
Oh.
inclusive, so you have all
Oh,
the kind
okay.
of
Those are
all-
the best.
yeah. They got all kinds of stuff. They got
All
music
plastic-
area. You know,
music
it's
area?
outside. Oh yeah, music area. You can bang on this
What?
stuff.
Okay.
It's all-
Oh
that's
my
nuts.
god! Like stuff that I
awesome.
could never even imagine when I was a kid. I'm sure.
It's kind of funny to think about. I mean, not to get into old person segment here, but it's kind of funny to think about how we were just running around on like rotting pieces of wood and metal
Uh-huh.
jutting out all over the place. Yeah. Okay. Just send the kids to play on the playground. Yeah. Just put the gravel underneath the monkey bars. I think the rocks underneath the
Oh, I
monkey
know.
bars that'll be best. I think.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
All right. So now here's what Phil. Now here's Phil when he does something badass. Okay.
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 So that is it for the podcast, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, except that I say this every year and no one listens to me, and everyone still judges the Game Awards as if it has some true bearing on the goodness of
works
games,
so
and
well.
they actually will rank their games based on what the Game Awards said won or lost.
Yeah, Pacific
so I
Rim,
end up
hell
having
yeah.
to talk about it every year regardless. I really wish that people would not give it as much weight or merit, because quite frankly, I feel like a lot of great
Tetanus
games get
builds
overlooked,
character.
and a lot of bad games
Phil
get
Pacific
overhyped.
Rim?
We're not here to discuss that. We're
Wakanda
here
Rim.
to discuss the elephant in
His
the
ears,
room.
his ears. Did you see
Because
how many
ladies and
times he
gentlemen-
Doing it
moved?
again. Okay.
It was like 4 or 5 times.
So now I'm starting to think that this isn't like a poker style tell. It's just like
No.
it's sort of like he's kind of like this is
Look
like
at that.
anxiety or something, huh? Like or
Have
he's
you noticed
swallowing,
this?
He's swallowing his fear or something. That's what's making
Something.
This is
Maybe it's
swallowing
like where his
fear.
pride goes, and it's like he's trying
out,
to
out through the
like,
ears.
yeah.
I-
Have you noticed this, ALT? Like his ears are like sentient now,
The
and
ear
it's super
movements
weird.
have been documented, especially by you guys. It's
Yeah.
very interesting. I'm withholding judgment, my final judgment on what's going on.
Oh,
I think it's got something to do with him swallowing a lot. I think he's like swallowing the drip.
Elephant in the
snot.
room.
look at
Because
that.
ladies,
That was great. Okay, this is crazy. This like
It's so
it's just this is his thinking like happening, right? Like he's like adjusting like an animal.
Is it-
like he's trying to hear more information? He's trying to look for more information in the office by moving his ears around like an animal.
Is it like where
Because,
his,
ladies and
his
gentlemen-
lies are cranked out?
Oh, maybe.
if you can believe it, the biggest
Like, maybe that's a
surprise
smug
shocker ever just happened at the Game Awards 2023.
It
Are you
wasn't
ready
a
for this?
surprise to
This is what
anyone
everyone wants
else.
me to talk about. This is the burning topic that must be addressed right now before we get to anything else.
Take a breath.
Game
Phil.
of the year
Gotti?
was not given to Starfield. And that is an absolute atrocity. We all know that Starfield was definitively, without a
Sit
doubt,
still.
without any kind of criticism or commentary possible, it was the indisputable best game of 2023, hands down. How
Okay. I just now from a meta like sort of a meta point of view, I don't get this as a joke or a bit. Like, is he saying like, oh, I thought like, haha, you guys, none of you saw the Game Awards, and so haha, it's a trick. It was the best, but like this kind of like grandpa jokes, you know, just saying. Not lying because it's not
Yeah,
meant
no.
with malice like that, but just like saying like the opposite of what's true and then pretending to be true. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Right.
more like level -1 joke here. Just
yeah,
like-
exactly.
Yeah.
could
It-
anyone
it's weird.
possibly say something differently? And the fact that it didn't win Game of the Year just proves that it was complete sham. This is just a bunch of people who are trying to push agendas. It's absolutely
No,
ridiculous, right?
you
We all
didn't
know there's
like
an
Starfield that
Xbox
much.
tax out there.
What the fuck? Get your finger out of my face.
You like the game.
Ew.
Wonder if he pays Xbox tax or not.
I
Right.
wonder.
I think
Look at
it's
that
funny that
face.
I think it's funny that the thing that it took to get him to play Baldur's Gate 3 is it coming to Xbox. Like, because
A
it's been
hyper form of sarcasm. Oh.
it's been on PS5 for a long ass time at this point, right? So just play it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There's an
Yeah,
Xbox tax out there. No matter what, if a game's exclusive to Xbox and not on PlayStation, it'll never win at the Game Awards, and that's just a bunch of baloney.
And this whole thing where he was like, Baldur's Gate is PC centric. Well,
Of course, I'm being
fucking
completely facetious
Starfield
with
was
that.
a PC game, or it was meant to be.
That's complete
Right.
bullshit.
whatever. Yeah.
Right? What's funny to me, all right,
Oh,
this
hold on.
year,
Okay, get ready.
Oh, it's gonna
is
be
that,
funny.
and I said this earlier this year, and I'll reiterate, and I
There you
will,
go.
I'm basically going to address what people want me to address, but it's not intelligent people who want me to address this, sadly.
So has he
so mean.
Wait, has he done the punchline yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Basically,
Drop
this
it now,
year
though. We're too
was a
late.
year
Sometimes he forgets why he's
when
Oh, here it
saying
comes,
something.
here
there
it
were
comes.
so many games that when
Uh-huh.
they came out,
What?
everyone was just so sure that they were going to be Game of the Year this year. Are you ready to go through the list?
Starfield is a piece of crap. Oh, there we go.
I'm laughing at that one. I'll give him that one.
Of games? You know, first we started off with Resident Evil 4 Remake. Oh my god, this game is so good. I can't
Oh my
believe that
God,
this game would
monster.
not be Game of the Year. And then it was Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Wow, it blows away Breath of the Wild. It's so many innovations and so many new things. I can't believe this game wouldn't be Game of the Year. And then it was Final Fantasy 16. Oh my God, it's the best Final Fantasy ever. Amazing music, great visuals.
No one.
It's a
Not a single person.
No.
Who said that? The rest are okay, but this one is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You know, the reason
Yeah.
that Phil got so upset about Twitter becoming X is because Phil's personality was cultivated and created by Twitter, basically.
Yeah.
And by that I mean like he makes up people in his head to get mad at and then gets mad at them and acts like everybody else has that opinion and he's the only one who thinks opposite of these made up people. I guess that's just straw manning,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, definitely. What a
great
little
story.
baby.
I can't believe it. The best game of the year. And then Baldur's Gate 3 came out. Oh my God, it's the best RPG ever made. Fan service
God,
out the
Phil.
wazoo. They really put attention to detail.
Fan service
There's
out the
no way.
wazoo.
Now, I as a huge fan of Baldur's Gate 3 myself, I cannot say that there's fan service as I understand that expression to mean.
What does that mean?
Was there fan service out the wazoo? Was the claim, sir?
Sorry, but excuse me. Fan service out the wazoo would be like if there was a
Yes.
Baldur's Gate 3 like beach day episode where all the characters are in swimsuits and stuff, and you're just like,
Okay.
haha, they're all like on the beach, and it's like they're-
Oh, titties.
yeah,
okay.
there you go. Now,
Got it. Thank
now-
you, Diaper Vera.
again, I wouldn't exactly call the fact that there's nudity in Baldur's Gate 3 as fan service because it's not exactly like the chicks in Baldur's Gate 3 are like, you know, super lusty. Well, they are, but they're not
Well.
like, you know, super smoke show, like obviously like so horny, like I'm trying to say that it's not like it's something that happens a couple times, but you know, you can skip through the cutscenes if you don't like it that much.
I'm with
Okay,
Richard
yeah.
Young though. Fan service does not have to be that though.
No.
Okay.
Horny man.
Okay.
It can be like a throwback to an old character that everyone knows and loves.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Fair
okay.
enough. Yeah. So, and again, I guess
see.
there's some of that kind of thing in there. Like, you know, because Jaheira and Minsk from Baldur's Gate 2 and 1 are in it too.
Shakira?
Mhm.
No, not Jaheira. Jaheira. She's an elf.
Shakira.
She's an
Her
elf
hips don't lie.
ranger.
Okay.
Can't
Big
be
ups,
Game of the
Maximus.
Year. And it just kept continuing all year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the
Ew.
funny part
Sorry
was
about
every
that,
time that this
everybody.
happened, I called it out. And I was
what?
like, you guys
Oh,
realize,
yes.
just go back,
Yeah,
you'll
oh,
hear
yeah,
me
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
you guys realize not every major RPG
Done,
and
Marco.
or
I need
release
to-
this
I
year
need to
can
record
be
one of
Game
those.
of the Year.
I'll do
But
it.
that's
I'll
how
do it, I
everyone
promise.
is acting. There's all these different pocketed fan groups who are
Pocketed.
all acting like no matter what, their game is going to get Game of the Year.
No, he didn't die of old
And
age.
at that
no.
point, when all this was happening, because I specifically remember there was a particular podcast where I addressed it, I said, you have to understand something. There's absolutely no way all these games can win Game of the Year. In fact, I would bet
wait,
a lot of these
hold
ones
on.
get
What?
nominated.
Are you
Now,
sure
in
about
that
that?
regard, I guess
Are
I
you
was wrong.
sure?
Because
Huh?
if
There
you
can
actually
only be
look
one?
at the games that got Game of the
What?
Year nominations, it's pretty much every game that had a major fan base, except for a couple, which we'll talk about in a
Well,
second.
this is yesterday.
Okay.
Blinket. We're just going over some of the dumb shit he
So,
said.
when we got to that point, I basically made a statement, and I was like, listen, you guys got to understand something. At that point, Baldur's Gate 3 was only on PC. There actually hadn't
scared.
even been an
the
announcement
fuck
of when
me
it
up
was
fan
coming to
again.
console yet. And everyone on PC loved it. But I said, you got to understand something. There's a couple factors
So much
here.
stuff
Number
I have to
one, if
understand.
it's only a PC game, that's an isolated audience. If it's not mainstream available, there's going to be people who are not going to be able to play the game. That's going to be a hard sell for Game of the Year. You know, take a look at previous years, a game like Divinity 2, right? Which everyone absolutely praised and loved. But a lot of people never even
don't know if
talked
I
about
believe a
because it
word
was
he
PC
says.
only for
That's
the
probably for
longest
the
time
best.
until it finally got
Yeah.
console ports. Right? I mean, that's a sure case of that from the past. Now, in addition to that, at that time, because we're talking around the summertime,
Oh, okay,
there were
okay.
still
Gotcha.
big releases on the horizon,
Ludwig,
like
hi.
Starfield and
Steel.
Spider-Man 2 and a few others that people were eyeballing, and particularly, it was
Eyeballing.
actually Starfield
Were
that
they
we were
eyeballing?
eyeballing at that time. And we were like, well, if this game absolutely lives up to all of the promises that are made about this game, okay?
Okay.
Just lean in
Absolutely,
real quick there.
this game
Yep.
What they were
could
saying.
be Game of the Year
Kick
shooing.
this guy's ass
right?
real quick.
It's a make or break game for Bethesda.
Original
They've had a bunch of bad, disappointing outings right before this.
Outings.
Correct?
Fucker.
I mean, take a look at they had that Redfall, which was absolutely terrible under Arcane Studios.
Yep,
They had
nugs.
Fallout 76, which was an atrocity at launch, and to this day it hasn't
I
on
got
gathered
a
up
tee
the
up.
some money from my piggy bank to give to my favorite blonde and cool cat duo. Also, Alt is not old. He has double XP in age, so he's leveling up higher. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Classic.
Swaggy. That was
Thank you
very
very much,
nice of
Swaggy.
you. Oh, I like
nowhere
that.
near what they were originally wanting for the game because it flopped at launch. Fallout 4 had a bunch of major criticisms, and the fact
no,
they
you
just
spelled
keep really
flop with
re-releasing
an A.
Skyrim
You
and
bet.
not putting out anything new, this was the big one.
So the
And
big
with that
one.
media hype behind it and everything, you're like, wow. The common feeling was that it was kind of a wait and see. At that point, I told you, I thought for
Folks,
me
I'm
all
feeling
year,
kind of a
I was
wait
thinking,
and see about how I feel about this game. What is your feeling about
Yeah.
this?
I think we should wait and see.
I guess we'll see.
I'm still eyeballing it.
Okay, yeah, you eyeball. I'm gonna wait and see. Well, you keep your ear to the ground, okay? We got all the
Okay, I will. Also,
we got all the bases
Red-
covered there.
Good. Red Animator said Fallout 76 was not Bethesda. It was Battlecry Studios in Austin, not
Oh.
main team.
put a
Okay,
pin
so
in
it's
this.
another thing. Yeah, let's put a pin in this.
Tears of the
So
Kingdom,
another thing he
Circle back
doesn't
after
know.
Baldur's
Baldur's Gate
Holiday.
3.
Yeah, after I take a
And
10,000 foot
At that
view
point,
of the
that was my
situation, I'm
thoughts.
gonna
Those are
circle
gonna-
back and
a bird's eye view.
Yeah, I'm gonna reconfigure the back door so that it scopes to the dynamic portal area.
to be the big
That sounds
three
smart.
that'll likely
It
be
is smart, actually,
contention
I'll have you know.
for Game of the Year.
Yeah,
but
you
knowing
are smart.
how
It just
journalists lean
sounded
towards
smart.
Nintendo,
Okay,
because
okay.
I never thought that Breath of the
Correct.
Wild would have won, and it did.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
and knowing how journalists go
That's
with
so
hype,
rude. Everybody
and if
loves Breath of the
Starfield
Wild.
was
Like, what?
good, then he probably would have
my
leaned
mom
right
just bought
towards
it.
that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I gave it to my dad.
I thought
last
for
night,
sure
actually.
those
He
would
beat
have
it
gotten
last
hell
faith.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but here's
You
what
already
happened.
beat it?
Yeah, my dad's nuts. He's a gamer.
That's awesome.
Be honest, Starfield's not very good, right? Starfield is a huge disappointment. I mean, I talked about it in the credits of the playthrough. I gave you my
Shut up,
review of
Matt
it.
Fair, you're gross.
It's just incredibly underwhelming. But once essentially Starfield sucked and was not even nominated for Game of the Year.
Starfield sucked.
Yeah, I think that the top two games that it was
Well, I
between
have
was
some
Tears of the
friends who
Kingdom
really
and Baldur's
liked it.
Gate
I
3.
guess
And I
it's
said as
also-
much. But the funny part is, people out there who are
Subjective.
morons
Funny part.
like to
Funny
take
part.
one moment in
gonna be
time
funny.
and act like that
His
moment in
ears.
time is eternal, that nothing
His
ever
ears.
changes. If you
His
take my quote
ears.
from many months ago that said Baldur's Gate 3 is not going to win Game of the
They
Year
went
because
so
it's
high.
PC-centric, and right now with everything else going on, those other games, like I even said, Starfield is a shoo-in for Game of the Year if it's as good as people are saying it's going to be.
God, can you
and what happened?
imagine?
Well,
Like, this is
Baldur's
your
Gate 3 released for
life.
console. People absolutely loved it on console, and it got more
mean,
mainstream attention than it had
The
before.
thing is that this is the life of many people who like are
Sure.
successful at this. But like, imagine having to LARP as a video games
Right.
journalist because no
Right.
one wants you to be a
Yeah.
video games journalist.
Yeah,
or
no one cares what you actually think except for like Jade and Derek.
yeah, like you're literally too stupid to play video games and too stupid to talk about video games. So imagine that. Like, you know, the old criticism,
Yeah.
if you those who
I'm
can't do
stupid.
teach and those who can't teach critique.
Now, guys, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Those
play
that
this
can't teach-
stupid
wait,
game
those
that I
that
already
can't
have
do teach.
preconceived as an
Right.
overly
Those that
sexual
can't
and lewd
teach.
game that my
Critique.
critic and so
Oh,
cannot
nice.
pick. But don't
Wait.
worry, guys.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be
Let me-
fair.
I
It's
missed some of
definitely
that.
not a preload for a
second.
QH quit.
I should have
Sounds
opened
good.
Streamlabs before. Hold on,
Way to
Maddie.
go. Hold on.
Hold
Hold on.
on.
Way to go.
Hold
Oh,
on.
God.
My bad. This is a disaster. Okay. Now, guys, I'm going to play this stupid game that I've already preconceived as an overly sexual and lewd game that my Puritan soul cannot take. But don't worry, guys. I'm going to be fair. It's definitely not a preload for a wage quit. Sound good?
Definitely not. I'm giving him
Thank you, Matt.
I'm giving him one stream. Like my bet is
Yeah.
one stream he's gonna quit this.
So, like, because there is a sex scene in it. I don't know how many.
There's
Are there
many
a
s-
few?
I mean,
Mi- a
depends
few- many?
depends on
Okay.
how many companions you want to romance.
How do they do it
Okay,
though? How does a
see-
sex scene?
right.
What does it consist of?
So
is it
it-
like we're talking Sims? Jump in the bed, and then you get some oohs
Or
and
is
ahs
it-
when you're done,
No,
or what?
Right. Is it like Cyberpunk where you just see some hips grinding?
No, full on. First of all, your character
Full
creation.
on D and P?
Roll on.
Hold on, hang on. I gotta get this game.
Yeah,
What is
well, LT Insider, you'll be excited to know that the character creation screen, you just get to choose what your penis looks like. You get to choose what your vulva
Oh.
looks like. And
Oh my god.
oh yeah, it's the so he's gonna
Snipped
flip
and
out.
not snipped. Is that an option?
I think cut and circ and not circ is an option.
I
Now
can see why this game won Game of the Year.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna that's gonna happen in the very first stream.
Hot
so
coffee style sex scenes.
you know luckily there's a checkbox that you can uncheck the nudity options. So you know he's gonna put his
He's gonna-
fists through his
God damn it.
monitor
'Cause
trying
I was
to
gonna
trying to
say,
click
like,
that.
How early on was the first sex scene? But if he's gonna uncheck, like, god damn it, he's gonna hate it if there's sex early on.
Now,
And
the
I saw
sex-
someone say it's hard not to do that. Like,
yeah,
the
the sex. Now the sex scenes happen every time you go to camp, and you have to go to camp every time you like run out of spell slots or your spellcasters and stuff. It's just something you basically do like every two short rests. You have to do a long rest to get your short rest back.
Very similar to real camp and summer camp when I was in
Very
high school.
similar to
Couldn't
real
resist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a guy.
That's where all the action happened.
There's a guy who turns into a bear. There's a girl with no nose.
Oh, now the bear sex.
Yeah.
Then you try to tell your friends at your high school that you hooked up, but no one believed you. 'cause
No
you
one
went to a different
believed me that I had
school.
sex with a
Sucking
gift
sucks.
Yankee.
Basically, no point doing it because no one believes you.
It's for real, guys. Look.
Or Starfield came out and flopped. No one likes it. As a direct result of your request, as a direct result of the Game Awards, and as the
Oh, that's a good
direct
question.
result
Is
of the
sex at the camp
generosity of viewers,
obligatory?
because I
you
received a
can
donation.
you can just straight up turn them down and be like, no.
Oh.
Wait, you talking about summer camp or you set camp in this game? In summer camp, it's not obligatory at all, but if you put a little bit of work in, you can make it happen.
If it is obligatory, then that's something that you should report to a trusted person. Or a professional of some kind.
Yeah.
But
it's a marked one, isn't it? Sorry.
I see you, marked one. Thank you.
I see you. Right.
On Monday on the daytime streams.
Now, again, this whole like now as a direct result of you fucking bitches telling me about this all day long, I'm gonna finally listen and I'm gonna do the thing you want me to do. I don't want to do it.
But here's the real question: can you fuck a horse in Baldur's Gate?
I don't think so. I don't think
Oh,
you can.
well, he's not gonna like it then.
No, now I'll tell you that there is a sex scene with an enormous woman.
Oh,
So
he's gonna like it.
I bet you he's gonna accidentally stumble upon that real fast because it's like there's a part where there's like a shed and you can hear animal noises coming out of the shed, and if you open the door, it's a ogre woman, and she's copulating. She's copulating. So
Oh, okay.
Game of the year.
Starting right then at
Sorry,
12:45 p.m. Pacific time for the first time ever, right here live on DSPgaming,
yep.
because you want it for all the months that you've asked for it and told me that I was wrong for skipping
I hate
it.
you.
On Monday, we're starting Baldur's Gate 3.
You have a stroke mouth. Oh, that worked.
And let me
well.
tell you something. If this isn't the best RPG I've ever fucking played in my life, if it's overhyped, if it feels underwhelming, if it's a slow-paced
Stop
piece of
moving your
crap,
ears, you
I'm
bitch.
gonna be pretty pissed off because you guys keep telling me it's the best RPG ever, and I'm so wrong for skipping it. If this game isn't great,
God.
I'm going to call you out.
I feel
So you better be ready.
personally.
But don't worry, I'm gonna be fair.
Now, if there's one thing I would hate, it's to get called out. Okay, I would hate it if DSP
Yeah.
said something like, "I don't like this game, and it's your fault, and there was nothing I could do." And like that would tear me asunder as a gameplay viewer. Now, as a real and honest fan, I would feel very nervous about having to watch DSP's stream because I do have post-traumatic stress disorder from being shouted out all day every day. So I do not want to attend the stream where Phil will be calling me out just because he's already decided to in the first place. So,
Right. Yeah. I don't want to be put in my place either.
No,
so
no,
if
me either.
that-
Me either.
No. Who
I like my
wants
place.
That?
Let's-
I
nobody
like my
puts
place
injured
too.
in a
It's
corner.
comfortable.
That's right.
Nobody.
And I
Exactly.
had the time of my life.
You're wild. You're so wild.
And I owe it all to you.
What a film.
So the guy's live. So I figure everybody's probably
shit.
seen this rant about 4 or 5 times at this point. That's just the point I wanted to get to is the flipping out. Let's see what the guy is saying.
On the podcast.
Oh wait.
Huh?
Whoa, whoa. Oh, he's been live for.
Hang on. Where's the
Oh, look.
intro? Come
The
on.
baby
sorry. Yeah, let me
intro.
get that. I'll get that in there. It's an extra long one
I
today.
want to hear the guitar grinding.
Yeah, me too. It sounds like Cobra shredding.
It's so quiet. It's so quiet. I gotta crank to max.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's pixelated.
Money,
so
money,
it's
money,
kinda
baby jingle.
cooler.
Wait, is he
money.
censoring
Can you
himself?
romance a raccoon-eyed John Candy style character?
Can you
It's actually-
romance a raccoon-eyed John Candy style character?
I don't think that's an option in this game. Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't encountered that.
Fuck.
On my stream, so
I think you're in love with who she used to be.
Yeah, that's right.
Say
You,
whatever
you
you
like the
want.
idea of Cat, not
Yeah.
the reality of Cat.
No, you know
Yeah.
what it is? I've said it before. No one else picks
Uh-huh.
up for, so I have to.
I know you do.
oh, nice,
it's
dude,
it's an
that's good.
admirable trait about you,
Absolutely.
actually. It's very nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
White Knight.
we
Call me
got a
White
good
Knight,
guy
I don't
here.
care. I'm the
Chivalry-
White Knight. I am
Chivalry-
the White Knight.
Chivalry did not die out
Money,
in
money,
the Middle
money,
Ages,
money, money. Tips
Yes.
money.
which you were
I
there
am
for.
so scared of the guy who struggled with Sly Cooper 2 telling me how it is about games.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that will be awful. I'm scared.
I'll be
too.
coming for you.
I'm scared.
Now, again, that's like as loud as I can fucking get it. Hold on.
Well, hopefully he's loud himself.
Yeah.
Good morning,
Fancy could fix
everyone,
her.
and welcome to the
Yeah,
Level 1
absolutely.
podcast. Happy holidays, and
And
how you doing? Today's Saturday, the 9th of December, 2023. I'm Darkside Phil. I welcome you here to the show. A more relaxed show today. And what I mean by that is I do not
Relaxed?
I have
have
nothing to talk
a
about.
ton of huge, important topics to talk about today like we did yesterday with the Game Awards to cover.
Get ready for Q&A.
But I have some follow-ups. Can talk a
Oh,
little bit
phew.
about the
That was a
upcoming
huge
schedule
question.
and
Can't wait.
Baldur's Gate
Can't wait.
3. Talk a little bit about my PC and
Huh?
some of the noise issues
Wait,
I've had.
why?
oh, all right. Thank you
Wait,
so
wait.
much.
No. No.
Okay, guys, we're just gonna. I'm gonna talk about my vacuum cleaner today. We're gonna talk about the various appliances in my home. I believe there's a light bulb out in the garage,
Ah.
so we'll be discussing that, obviously.
Yes.
With it over the last couple of weeks, although I think they've been resolved, but maybe not. Talk
Yeah.
about that. And a few other things, odds and ends. Today,
Odds and ends.
This and
Odds and
that.
ends.
we have a
Mish-
couple
mishmash.
options, depending on how things go with our discussion, because you never know how it's going to go. A lot of times I think,
Oh,
man,
no,
I just
no,
don't
no,
have a
no,
lot to
Yeah,
talk
a lot
about.
of times
about-
the guy having the discussion might just flip out and scream at you for nothing, and you can't
Yeah.
respond because you're a faceless entity among a mass of other faceless entities that he treats as a single person.
Today, and then the show is jam-packed. And then other days, like, man, I think I have so much to talk about today, and then we're done with it in 20 minutes, and, you never really know. But
Let me do Q&A.
depending on how today goes, we could possibly go back to the suggestions box or just open it up to
Okay.
a large segment of Q&A if that's what you guys want. We'll go with the flow today.
Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be
we'll
looking
see
at
what
the
it is that you,
suggestions from
you
October
guys are looking
all the way
for.
in March.
Yeah.
All right. I do have
Also,
updates on,
I'm for
I'm not gonna keep doing this, but
Oh, fuck.
Did I just hear DSP channel his inner drum? I could have sworn he just said he had huge news. Now all he needs
Huge.
is a fresh toupee and get an orange Sprayton and we'll be set.
That's right. Thank you for that.
I'm
Look at him.
Ole. Hot. I'm
there it
thinking.
is.
I'm thinking we're going back in time. Back
Oh, yeah,
in
that would work, too.
time. Going back in time. Time zombies. Oh yeah, zombie time. It's time for time zombies. Me soul on fire. Me soul on fire. Feeling hot. Ole, ole, ole.
we'll go with the flow
Everybody was
today.
gout foot fighting.
I'm for
We'll see what
stupid.
it is that you,
Oh my
you
I
guys-
feel
goodness.
value donating to Detractor Beam and Pig 1651 because they don't berate me and make me feel bad, and the perks is I have someone who can cast magic with their wand and two cool dudes who can engage in fisticuffs. Thank you, awoo.
In fisticuffs.
Well, frankly, that's the
Oh my
stupidest fucking
God.
thing I ever heard in my damn life. I'm sick of you trolls. I don't know what the word berate means or any fisticuffs, for example, but I have to assume that those are both troll messages.
Yeah.
And you will be banned
Then you're
thusly.
banned.
Thank you.
are looking
But thank
for.
you.
All right.
But you're
I do
banned,
have updates
so,
on
you
you
know.
know how everything went yesterday with my gameplay. A
Yes,
big
very
update on
much.
Street Fighter 6, which is great.
Yeah, I have a big update
Um,
about my massive
But
freak out
before we get
yesterday.
to any of
I'll tell
that,
you about
Yeah.
the War
All right.
podcast yesterday.
as you know, the big discussion that's happened around my content.
Oh yeah, big discussion about
All right.
content that I'm
As
the
you
only
know,
one
the
discussing.
big discussion that
Now, the big crust
Oh
in
my
my
God.
eyeball has to be
The big
now. Now, guys, as you know, there are several things in my eyeball poking me and sticking me, and they're itching me, and I have not bathed, so I cannot get them out. So now that's your problem.
Big
that's happened
development.
around my
I have
content in the
pink
last
eye.
24
I'm
hours
surprised we haven't
is
gotten
that as a
arc
result
yet.
Huge.
I'm waiting
of
on
the
it.
Game Awards and the result of all of you
gives a
demanding
shit?
for many
Sit
months
still, you
Oh my God.
bitch.
that I play
gives a
Baldur's Gate
fuck?
3. It is absolutely official.
You already had the discussion.
My
about
Baldur's Gate 3
Yeah.
playthrough
good
is starting on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, we announced this yesterday on the show that we made this decision on the fly. I'll start playing Baldur.
Was it on the fly, or did you decide it ahead of time
Wasn't.
and then took the time to come in and scream at us for making that decision? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's like okay,
It
fine,
seems
I'm
like
gonna
there's
do
some
it.
contempt.
I just love the idea of like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm actually going to listen to my audience and I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate 3 just like off the stream.
Sure.
And then he decides to get on stream and he's like, you know what? I did decide to do something, so now it's time to take out some frustration of these fucking losers. Like, I made a decision for
Yeah.
you guys. Now you're gonna hear about it.
Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday, and we'll see how it
such
goes.
a
All right,
bitch.
like I said, I was gonna approach it with an open
Corporate
mind.
decided
I was going
Baldur's
to
Gate
approach
3
it
on Monday.
not prejudging one way or the other, but instead giving it a fair shake.
How gracious.
However,
Right,
I
yeah,
do
no prejudging.
have a big announcement. All right,
Uh-oh.
I just want to get this out of the way right away. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's a
uh-oh,
It's a joke.
uh-oh.
Get ready for a
As
stupid
of
joke.
this moment,
Is it about members?
No, I think it's going to be some huge caveat about like I'm going to set the goal for $1,600 a stream, and if it
Nah,
Nah,
doesn't
I
make
think it's
it,
gonna be a stupid joke. I think we have a stupid joke.
all right, I have changed my
okay.
mind, and we
Okay,
are not
let's
going to play
see.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Uh-oh.
Instead,
Told you.
ALT
I've
I've
wins.
decided we're going to
Doubt
do
'em.
a second
Moving your ears.
full completionist run this
ya.
time
yeah.
of Starfield
His
New
ears.
Game Plus, because I really feel like those guys at Bethesda, they put in a lot of time and effort into that game, and I just don't feel like that first run was representative of their true vision of what they were aspiring to do. I mean, come on, we
Their
didn't-
jokes are
Holy
worse than his
shit,
on the
dude.
cuff jokes. I told
Absolutely.
every time. Every
I'm-
time.
It's
Oh my
very rare,
God.
and that's a very special talent to be less funny in preparation, like in
Yep.
advance than
Yeah.
on the spot,
Uh-huh.
right? That's a very rare talent. And like,
Yeah.
again, a little meta discussion about like bits and stuff like that. Don't make your bit last this long. Some guy a long time ago, I don't remember his name, but he said something like brevity is the soul of wit. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
means
yeah.
True.
and that means
Yep.
wrap it
Smart
up.
man.
That means keep it snappy, folks.
a second full completionist run this time
Also, I don't like
of
when he claps his hands,
Starfield
it
New
sounds
Game
dirty.
Plus, because I
think he
really
actually
feel like
is
those
coming up
guys
with
at
these on the
Bethesda,
spot. I
they
think
put in a
he's like,
lot of
"Oh, this would be
time and
good.
effort
This would be
into
a
that
good bit."
game, and I just don't
think?
feel like that first run was representative of their true vision of what they were aspiring to do. I mean, come on, we didn't finish 2 of the faction quests, we didn't do half the companion missions,
Still
we're not going
going.
to see all the different new
Still
game twists and
going.
changes, so we
Woo, that's-
absolutely have to do that first.
Yeah, that's right.
45 hours for a game like Starfield is just scratching the surface. We got to play this game at least 100
This is the-
hours
okay,
before
again,
we can
still
really
going.
Again, wrap it up. Wrap it up. This joke has been going on for almost a minute.
say we've experienced what it is that the game developers intended. So, but Baldur's Gate 3, I'm sorry. It's just going to have to wait. All right? You're just going to have to wait a little longer. Maybe
Great-
another
great
couple
job,
years.
Phil.
And then maybe we'll play Baldur's Gate 3.
Still going.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow,
first
that
of
was
all,
a really long,
People say-
funny joke.
Gunshot was so loud, felt like tea for a second.
oh my
That was
god,
bad.
that's horrible.
That was horrible. That was someone else wrote that in chat. I was reading something off chat.
I
Sorry about
appreciate that.
everybody.
Well done.
Thank you.
The gunshot was so loud, I thought I got shot. I know me too.
I stole that off chat. You, chat's an asshole, not me.
Hey LT,
Yeah.
can we get you on the stream so we can settle Chi versus Indrid? Who has the best laugh in the vortex? Fine. I won't.
They're different styles.
That's right.
Chew is more of that style.
She's
Idris
She's
more of
got
that-
the cute laugh. Mine is like loud.
Like yours is bird-like. Yours is bird-like.
Yeah,
Right.
it's bird like hers is more feminine and adorable.
She's tittering like an elegant woman, right? You're
Yeah.
you're squawking.
I'm like, I've got like the lumbering laugh.
No, you're honking and squawking like a goose, like a mother goose. Nah, see, just like
We're
that.
honking and squonking,
They,
brother.
I guess that's all true and not
We're honking
being
and squawking, brother.
joking or facetious in
Does she
any
have
way.
the minuscule sneeze? I'm curious about that too.
The what?
Well, Oh yeah,
Shoot,
her
does she
sneezes
have, like,
are.
the-
She does have that. That
Oh,
like.
okay. That's
Patootie.
good.
Not, not
I
quite
I scream
gerbil-like.
sneeze.
It's not quite
so.
gerbil, but
Now, I have a question. Now, LT,
Go
you're a
ahead.
man of a slightly advanced age. Do you do the thing where you scream when you yawn? This like
no.
That thing?
But the thing I do though is the loud sneezes. I don't know
I
when
do
I
that
started
too,
doing
though,
that.
buddy.
But the sneezes are extra loud now.
extra
It's
long.
okay.
I'm a
Extra long.
I'm a massive sneezer too. I'm
Yes!
rattling the windows when I sneeze, dude.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah!
yeah, it's
I
bad.
don't know
All
when
right,
that
we got
started.
a bunch of people in chat saying I do that too. I do
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
Old
We're in
people.
good company.
Now, if
It's
you
okay.
stand now, when you stand up, do you need to hurl your body weight forward and struggle
No,
against gravity as
I don't
hard
do
as
that.
you can?
I don't
no,
do
me
that
either.
yet,
Me
but-
either.
Oh no, not me. No. My knees also
Joking
do
with
not
facetious.
crack when I walk up the stairs.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay. Added info. Thank you.
Yes.
Years. And then maybe we'll play Baldur's Gate 3.
Exactly,
Okay.
devilish face.
So there you
Not
have it.
funny.
Of course, that's all true and not being
Didn't laugh.
joking or
Fuck,
facetious
Not
we
done
need
yet.
that.
anyway.
Still not done yet,
Obviously,
guys.
you know,
Still not
no.
done.
Obviously, that is the big discussion, is that after months of people asking, I am going to play Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday. I have no idea how it's going to go.
I had no
All right,
idea
We're playing
you
it
were
on
being
PS5
serious.
because that's where it was donated. I very well would have played it on Xbox if it was donated on Xbox. I don't really care either way. Although it was surprise dropped on Xbox on Thursday, so no one really knows how it performs on Xbox. Everyone was saying it
That's a little
runs
remix for you there
beautifully
from
on
Jingle
PS5.
Palette. Thanks, Jingle
I
Palette.
guess we'll see starting Monday.
Jingle
Okay.
Ballot does that
Anyway.
sometimes.
So,
It was the slide
before we
whistle.
get to the schedule and all of that, why don't we talk a little bit about yesterday and how the streams went? Because I
Yeah.
have a big update in regards to Street Fighter and
Little
stuff like
recap
that.
us.
Let's do
And
a
then once we're
recap.
done
React.
talking
Fuck
about the
without
past,
that.
we'll talk about a little bit
Life
about
alert.
the
Not
future,
yet.
and we'll see what you guys want to do next. I'm down for whatever today. Like I said, it's more of an open show where we have
Oh, open,
options to
okay.
do whatever people really feel like. As opposed to
AKA,
being
I have no
focused in on
ideas
we
and
have
I
to
need
cover
you to
all
plan
these
my show for me,
topics,
please.
okay?
Distic,
Oh.
yes, but that's
What's
okay.
the flavor there?
I do
Mixed
it
berry?
too.
So,
I think that
Is
was
it mixed
peach.
berry?
I thought that was peach. Oh no, mixed
No,
berry.
it's
there
a
we
Oh
go.
no,
berry.
it's mixed berry. Okay,
I see
ALT's
blue,
right.
blue
Cranberry.
and Raz.
That's
Wait,
crayon.
cranberry?
That's cranberry.
crayon?
Yeah.
Crayon?
Boysenberry?
Cranberry.
Oh.
Cranberry raspberry.
Elderberry?
folks. He's got
What
cranberry
berries are in there?
raspberry up in here,
Cranberry
folks.
raspberry. Like
He-
that's a combination I've never thought of before.
He's got
Elderberry?
He needs the no. Now that's what you had for breakfast, ALT. Boom. roasted.
No.
Oh,
Now this has got the antioxidants in there. He's got to get that.
Snozberries?
He's
What
got
other berries are there?
The Saskatoon berry. That's one.
is that
Oh,
real?
Only found in Saskatoon. I think. I probably
I've
not.
never
It's
heard of that. Dingleberry. There's one.
Dingleberry?
Boomerberry.
That's a good
good
one.
That's good.
Good one, Scarface. You're the winner so far.
Memberberry.
Blackberry.
money, money, money,
Ackberry?
money, money, money. Tips
Ackberry
gold,
is
money,
good.
money, money, money.
Yeah. Oh,
Simpsons style reference for snood. Brevity is wit.
Thank you very much. I do get that joke. That is actually my. In fact, I will tell you that no joke. That is like engraved on my my AirPods case. Brevity is
Really?
wit. And
That
the
was
joke.
just funny though. You said I do get that joke.
I do get that joke. I
get
didn't
it.
see that
cool.
on The Simpsons.
You know what? I am cool. I do
I
get
am
that
cool.
joke. Thank
yes,
you.
thank you. That's at the Reader's Digest award for speech writing. Brevity is
Nice.
wit.
Wit.
And those of you
Quit.
who were born after the year 1999 might not know, but Reader's Digest used to be something that old people got sent to them
That's
in the
right.
mail for some reason. And I guess it's like, don't
I
bother
don't know why
reading the
either.
book. Read this. Read this like
Yeah.
Cole's notes in this
No,
book.
you know what? I would
My
actually
grandparents
read
had
that.
it.
But only thing I read was the "Laughter is the Best Medicine" pages. 'cause They
Absolutely.
were pretty fucking good. Dude.
Yeah,
They
I
were
was in
good.
there. Some of those are deep cuts. I think they had
Yeah.
a crossword or something in there too every now and then, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken. Yeah, classic. How about
Yeah.
TV Guide? Do any of you have a? anybody here a
I
TV
remember
Guide
TV
household?
Guide.
Oh,
we
definitely.
had like early on we had them, but then
Now, see,
No.
we were strictly a Guide channel household. You just got to switch to that thing
Oh.
and wait 5 or 10 minutes for the show you wanted to watch to show up, and then the show would be 5 or 10 minutes gone by the time you got
Money,
there.
money, money,
So,
money, money, money. Tips gold, money, money,
oh
money,
my
money.
goodness.
The sex scenes are detractors. Atomic Heart
Atomic
vibes.
Dude, Atomic Heart. If you guys haven't played that game, it's so good. Also, thank you, Lord Kane.
classic.
It's such a good game. That fridge is actually hilarious.
Absolutely.
So
I just realized DSP is gonna act like the biggest fucking asshole to every romantic option in this game. Like he's just gonna be like he's gonna be himself like times a million. Like the saturation's all the way up, the contrast is all the way up. He's just gonna be a massive, massive piece of shit.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
he used to do was like over sexualize it to the max. So he'd say like, yeah, fucker, stick it in the ass, like that kind of stuff. But he
put it
can't
in
do
her
that
ass.
anymore. So if he can't atomic heart it, which means like just try to ignore it, I don't know what he's gonna do. Well, the other option, of course, is just bitch about it the whole time. Like, oh my god, there's no need for this. What are they even doing this now? That kind of thing. So
You guys think if I had turned on the nudity, there would be like a sex scene right here? Nah.
Nah. It's gonna be something
So-
over the top or immature.
Absolutely.
Yesterday's streams, as you
We're back to
know,
lap
on the
drumming.
podcast, I covered
Oh,
the
love
Game
that.
Awards. Talked about it at length, fielded questions,
It would be
Lost
cool,
my
like,
shit.
giant segment about it, and
it
answered
would
as
be
much as
cool
I
if,
possibly
like, the
could.
leg pats matched up with the ear.
And then people
jiggles.
continuously came to my streams all day to ask me more
Mm-hmm.
about it, and I just kind of kept trying to redirect them back
that
to the
what Master's
podcast.
right?
Like, if you have questions, literally, we did like 40 minutes on this on the podcast.
Is that what
Go check out
happened?
the podcast.
don't
There's a
think that's
giant
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think
Q&A
that's
about
what
it.
happened.
Hopefully answers all your questions. So I'll do the same thing today.
I
If you
love
guys
when
have
you ask-
questions
okay, if
about what I
anybody
thought
wants to
about the
ask
Game
me
Awards or
about
a
the Video
specific
Game
topic,
Awards, I
chances
was
are
not involved in
it's
its production
addressed on the
whatsoever.
podcast.
No.
But I did.
And
All the
FYI,
behind-the-scenes stuff, I
I
can't
did
tell
Overpowered
you.
Boone
I
has
did
started
skim through it by
putting
fast
up
forwarding through
those
the boring
AI
parts.
timestamps again on the podcast specifically.
Oh,
Because
who did
people
that?
really liked them. People enjoyed having
Yeah?
those timestamps on the, hour and a half plus long podcast. They felt like it was of big use. So
how would
I
you
asked
know
him,
that?
he came
One
back and
person
did it
said they
again. He's
love
doing
it.
them again.
AI comments.
So if you're looking for a particular topic to be addressed, you might find it described in a comment on that video. Please give it a look,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Now,
I'm stupid.
yesterday after the podcast,
Guys, I
People
just
like
realized
timestamps.
something. If DSP is giving Baldur's Gate 3 an honest try, then that means there's a sliver of hope he does a Cyberpunk 2077 redemption run. We've been howling at the gates for that one, right, guys? Guys, where did it?
Thanks, Matt. Hopefully we don't get a cyberpunk.
That'll be rough. That would be extremely
yeah.
rough if that was
If we
the case.
do,
I'm
it's gonna be in like a
stupid.
year. Oh my goodness,
This
you
is
guys.
the perfect group of Detractor-style individuals outside
Aw.
of the cat in the corner that looks like one that purposely poops outside of the litter box and sits on graphics cards because they're warm. Induit, get the spray bottle.
Additionally, I also kick the litter so that it hits the back wall of whatever
Like
it's up
splashes
against.
over.
Yeah, that's always a really good look when you just walk in and it's like, how the fuck did you
It's so
do that?
warm.
Are you not pooping
Yeah.
down? What the fuck? How did you get up? But actually,
Sit over there.
yeah, I've actually bumped up my my cat shit game, and I got a couple of those like covered like hooded kitty litter boxes for
That's
making
awesome.
that. Oh, a game changer, folks. Folks, if you're tired of your house smelling like shit and also breathing in dust from cat poo sand, get some litter boxes that aren't just open
Yes.
air boxes of poop sand.
That's the best idea. Thankfully, our cat Tumbleweed, he shits outside,
He
so
poops
it's
outside.
awesome. He
Tumbleweed.
Does. Yes, it's
Yeah.
Tumbleweed. We found him in a tumbleweed, so
It
because
sounds like
I
it's
live in the
like
desert.
a cat that like kind of comes around every once in a while. Is it
Right.
actually
Kind of
like a
is
pet
actually.
style or wild style?
He's both. He like
Okay,
sleeps
cool,
inside
cool.
at night and like sleeps in my lap and stuff. And he's a super sweet guy. But like most of the day, he's outside like hunting rats and birds.
Oh, good. Is he, now are you getting? Now you're getting some of those bird skulls, I'm sure, huh? Some entrails, or you're finding those in your pillow every now and then.
We find a lot of bird feathers in the corner of the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
yeah.
fun.
Alright.
You know what's funny is cats do that because they think that you can't take care of yourself. They're just like, this fucking idiot. Like, okay, I better kill.
Do
I
they
better
really?
I better kill this bird and bring him some food because they're not gonna be able to eat without me. Yeah, that's me.
So that's funny because he comes in and like because we've got like a little doggy door so he can go out and like come in whenever he wants. But
Catty door.
yeah, catty door. There we go. And he like does this meowing thing while he's got the thing in his mouth, and we always think like, oh, he's so proud of it. But is it like, hey, idiots, dinner's here?
Literally,
is that it?
literally, yes. Yeah.
Amazing.
I used to have a cat named Daisy, and she in the middle of the night would just be carrying like
Daisy.
we could just hear her meowing from the other
Aw.
room, and it's because she'd be walking around with just a bottle cap in her mouth and just carrying it
Oh.
around and meowing, and she'd drop it in front of our bedroom, and so you to step on the underside of a bottle cap when you wake up in the morning. Classic.
Classic. Good kitties. Oh my god.
we played RoboCop. And it was another 3 hours of development.
'Cause
We
they never
actually
see you
advanced
hunt.
the story a bit, and then we
Ah,
went into a whole
yes.
new open world area, which was
Yeah,
basically the
he's like,
base of a
these
gang
don't
of
know what they're
bikers
doing.
called the Vultures.
These idiots.
Something like
I'll
that, something
be back
Vultures
with
or something
dinner.
like that.
Yeah.
And it was
figured it's
fun.
Daisy.
We explored, we fought new enemy types. did some side questing, ended up upgrading my handgun into multiple different builds, because every time you find one of these hidden PCB boards, you change how the handgun plays. Sometimes it's full auto machine gun. Sometimes it's single shot magnum.
I
Sometimes
was
it's
about
like,
to ask the same
you know,
thing. I don't
different
know what we're
different things,
talking
like
about.
armor
Check out.
piercing,
It's
stuff
better to
like
check
that.
out mentally for this part.
Absolutely.
So it's really cool to explore and find
Self-defense
all these different
mechanism.
ways
Yeah.
that the handgun can
Check out
actually
right
be
now.
used. And then in addition to that,
I'll tell you
we
when the
continued on. We
carrot is.
beat a whole giant sandwich,
Okay.
big boss
Thank you.
fight at the end.
Yeah,
so I
tell
won't
me-
spoil it.
Takes
It was
all
a
the
big-ass
guessing out
boss
of it.
Tell me
fight.
when he's looking at the camera and
then,
screaming.
we got
again,
into a
please.
whole new story segment after that where we ran out of time.
Pick,
so
pick, pick.
the game continues to be great. You know, we're 8 hours in now.
Did he eat what he found this time? Let's.
I don't think so. See, there's something like I know that a lot of us do this. When you see him do something weird, do you try it yourself?
No.
I do
what-
that.
Oh.
I do that. And it doesn't like, you know, because he's obviously trying to like do something, but in order to get your eye like that, you kind of have to pull it extra. It's just absurd.
Did you
Yeah.
also try to do it when you the incident or no?
No, I didn't do
Oh,
that
okay,
one.
Okay.
Didn't do that.
Ask, just
No,
ask.
but
you,
like-
you only get a half view of that one. I don't know what he's doing underneath there.
Asking
So
for a
I
friend.
I can only throw my head back like a.
Money.
Just wanted to thank Snood and
Continues-
Indrid for all the laughs.
Oh,
Thank you for your dedication to the history of DSP's massive life.
I agree that
Mhm,
that shit
mhm.
is awesome. And it's
Thank
so
you.
good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Some of the most fun I have is on WPIG streams, especially on stuff like the plunge and on the the iceberg. Especially, I like the iceberg a lot.
Icebergs are great. Also, thank you so much, Danny Darko. That was very sweet. Love
Dan-
that.
Danny Darko.
Danny Darko.
Now,
Bang,
now,
bang.
now the thing is that like what just to answer your question a little bit more, when he does this, I think about like, oh fuck, do I do this? Wait a second, and
I
I'm like,
seriously doubt you do.
I hope I don't, because I'm thinking about it, and like if I'm just sitting in meetings, like pulling my eyelids off and showing people all like the gully works on the inside of my eye socket.
I
right?
don't want to see the inside part of your eyelids
No,
ever.
I don't want to see the under, like you shouldn't be able to see the under curvature of the eyeball.
No, no, I don't want to see the veins. I don't want to see any of this.
Especially when your fingers spend so much time in your ears and in your nose and mouth and stuff.
Continues to be great. You know, we're 8 hours
Also,
in
I
now.
saw Matt was guilty
It's
of,
not getting
what I
boring.
said, so it's not just me.
It's
Just
continuing
you.
to be interesting. I like the side content of the game. I've got great upgrades for RoboCop. I went more
Check out again,
RPG-esque, while I could have went more like
worry
physical
about it.
damage or made him a tank.
Just-
Instead,
I'm
I've
singing,
got
I'm
all
singing the song in
RPG
my head right
style
now.
stuff like dialogue or experience boosts, being able to see more things in the environment or on the map. So you know where
Okay,
the
again,
characters
we
are.
gotta use the special. See, again, we
Oh my
can't
God.
use for some
PSA,
reason
if you
on
want
the
to keep
right
your
side.
presents from being stolen, leave out a Diet Pepsi and some cat treats so the blonde lady and her cat with sunglasses won't steal your presents. Be safe,
Yeah.
dudes.
That's all it takes is a Diet Pepsi, and I'm sold. I will not touch your presents.
That's how you know if Indrid Bolton's been here. You take a sip of an open Diet Pepsi, and it's like, hold on, it's still cold. She can't be far.
She's not here. She's not here yet, but she will be.
She will be. Hold on,
I
I'm
can
just gonna,
smell it.
I'm gonna open this can of Diet Pepsi and see if we can lure Indrid Cold out. And like
Pop
again,
the can.
he's having to like use the special key finger in his ear here. Like this
Yeah,
is
why
his middle
use your
finger.
middle finger?
It's the only one that works. I think it's the only one that's long
Longest.
enough.
Longest
Yeah.
finger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly right. And
Okay.
it's like an
Mhm.
Allen key, so it just fits perfectly. Dude, it's funny how you
Look at
can.
this rotation.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
it's coordinated so perfectly. Holy fuck!
Look at his fingers. That's so weird.
That's really good.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a middle finger right round, waxy.
The environment or on the map. so
MT,
you know where
you gotta
different
put
items
redeem
are.
in
It'll
front of
be
the
more
soy girl
beneficial.
part.
Almost
just
full
happened?
rotation.
Yeah, that's
Look
like
at
Ew.
dude. That's like
Look at that.
270 degrees right there.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
knuckle up
Knuckle up,
back,
knuckle up.
back and then
and knuckle not quite-
down.
Yeah, that's down. That's a full that's a 270 rotation. Holy shit.
I dig
Yeah.
for wax.
Environment or on the
I
map. So you know
want
where the
your
different items are. I thought that was
skin.
stupid. So
What the
What
fuck,
will
you
it cost for
guys?
me to get a file of Indrid's Squawk and Squeeze so I can make a disco remix?
What?
Whoa.
Squawk and squeeze?
Squawk
What's
and
the
Ooh,
squeeze
I
part?
want that too.
No.
Is that on sale?
Those-
Is that for
those are-
sale?
Those are
actually?
really expensive Patreon goals, unfortunately, folks. You gotta get those through me.
Can I
Wow.
order the Indrid Squeeze, please?
Indrid squeeze?
Rolling with that, and we'll see how it continues. But I really like it.
Oh, we will
and
roll with
will
that. We just
continue,
roll with it. We rolled
this
with it right
coming
there.
Monday on the day stream. Okay.
Roll
Last
that
night
back,
was
sir.
Friday Night
Dude,
Fights.
also, I love disco, so that I would.
Street
I
Fighter
would be
6,
here
Dalsim
for it.
ranked. Let me tell
Absolutely,
you,
me too.
I'm
Yeah,
very
I love
who
pleased.
doesn't love Donna
The
Summer?
reason I'm very
Yeah,
pleased
exactly.
is
Right.
even though, yes, I started fighting a legion of camis. The camis just kept coming.
Oh, the
It's
camis.
the weirdest thing.
I'm glad
Uh-oh.
the camis kept coming.
Every
Hold on a second.
Whoa!
Hold on
Did
a
he
second.
just puke?
What was that?
Jesus! I'm a roach and I diggy my ear, diggy my ear.
I am
Oh.
big roach, a diggy my ear, diggy
Extra long.
ear, diggy
Extra long.
ear.
Ooh, extra long. It's
It's
not me. Must not be me then.
the weirdest
We're
thing.
getting off the rails. When I get on the show,
Every
it's
other
on the
character-
rails, guys. Hope you're
Yeah,
ready.
well,
we're on the rails ever.
This is ALT's decompression stream from having a professional show that
Exactly,
he manages with an iron
exactly.
fist.
Who I used in this game.
Android Cold.
When I got to
Billionaire?
these
Fuck
diamond
yeah.
ranks, it was
Ooh.
endless Kens. Like non-stop,
Endless
couldn't
Ken,
stop
yeah.
fighting
Oh.
Ken. And Ken is the easiest
wow,
character in the
okay.
game to use. So it was like,
Oh,
geez, just getting bummed.
Sorry, I think Ken literally got nerfed, if I'm not mistaken, too. If
Oh, did
Okay.
he?
actual
Oh,
Street Fighter
shit.
6 player can correct me on that, but I think the explanation is that Ken ate a nerf recently, and everybody else
Mm.
stayed pretty much the same.
Okay.
started with Ken gameplay was frustrating, right?
You're frustrating.
Now that we're in December and I'm playing with Dalsim,
100%
it almost seems like the
reflux
Kens
burp
are
from
gone.
years of
Last night,
alcohol
ladies and
abuse. I
gentlemen, are
believe
you ready
that.
for this?
Yeah.
I think that his constant burping is like a weird combination of anxiety and like alcoholism, right? Also, he's
Yeah.
he's drinking literal seltzer water, which I don't know if I could think of a worse thing to drink while I'm live on stream. just something that's gonna make me burp a bunch.
I know, yeah, it
No.
just makes you burp. Like that's what it does.
Yeah.
Right. If you want to burp, you drink something with bubbles in it. Boom.
With the amount that he snorts and sniffs, he's swallowing a ton of air all the time, right?
Mhm.
So it's no wonder that he's constantly like he's what do we say? It was like a Left 4 Dead boomer, just sort of roiling about and burping, and like that episode of Futurama where Bender turns into a human and he gets all fat and stuff, and then
Oh,
he dies,
right.
and they're
And
just
you
like,
know what makes you thirsty too? Diabetes.
that?
So
Mhm,
just saying. it.
absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh my god.
that's so.
See, that's something I've considered for a while, like with the
Mhm.
health stuff, like team health. One of them absolutely has diabetes. I just know it.
Atlas, the bookkeeper, pointed this out the other day. Big ups to him. That he is peeing all the time. He's always
Right,
getting
that
up and
too.
going to the
Constantly
bathroom,
peeing.
and that's a huge red flag for. Now, obviously, I mean, I don't know, but is that just? Am I just like mistaking that because he's
Well-
constantly drinking, so he's just constantly pissing all the time too? I bet you.
It could be both though, like because diabetes makes you thirsty, so you drink more, and then you have to pee. Like for a man to get up and pee this often, it's a little odd,
Mm. And-
right? Or is that just me?
No, I think you're right about that, and I think
Okay.
like alcoholism can be like a contributor to diabetes, right? Like,
Yeah,
if you're
think so.
if you're drinking a lot, it can make you diabetic, right?
I think so.
2.5
Is that-
hours.
Are we
He'd
wrong?
also be the
Street
he'd also
Fighter
be the
6
type to just
ranked
not
around the
get
4-star,
treated for it at
5-star
all,
diamond
right?
level and master
Oh yeah,
level.
never.
I
Shut up,
fought.
Scarface. I wish I
Get
didn't
ready
have
for
to pee as
this.
much as I do.
Yeah.
That's another embarrassing sickness, by the way. So like if he had
Diabetes?
diabetes, that's one
Absolutely.
thing.
Right.
Like that's one thing he wouldn't share. Like he might have it, but he wouldn't share because it's kind of embarrassing. It's not like on gout level,
Oh.
but it's still kind of embarrassing, right?
Sure. And then Richard Young just said diabetes plus enlarged prostate. He's had a lot of appointments recently. I wonder if one of them was for prostate exam,
Dude,
maybe. And
that's
yeah,
that could be one of those appointments. That's why he had to take off like a night because that. Now,
Excuse me, doc. What's the safe word?
yeah.
now I've booked off 5 whole hours for this appointment, doctor. So you just do whatever it takes in there, okay?
0 Ken.
He milked me.
Doctor,
Not
you're
for sustenance.
milking- Doctor,
He just
you-
milked me.
You are milking a human. This thing that he has been doing lately, this looking
Oh.
looking through
Oh,
the eye of
God.
a 0 is
Ooh,
very,
looks like
very
my
funny.
Friday night right here.
Tyrone, Tevin, Chilbury, 7.
Oh, that's I do a similar move when Chew has a headache.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
Wow.
How about this? The boom into the zero.
Go
Oh
back
my
to the
God.
boom. Go back to the boom.
Boom.
What is this boom?
This is
What's he
Donkey Kong's.
doing?
This is Donkey Kong's down A smash, I think.
Yeah.
But it's also
Okay.
like his down B is the ground pound. Here he come, banana slammer, Donkey Konga's hero. What's a bongo drum? I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day, right? What's the Calypso
Yeah.
fill? We got a lot of Calypso fill
Oh,
today,
yeah,
don't we?
we do. Dent Key Kong. There you go.
I said, what did I said? Fuck, Lanky Kong? No.
Zero
Wait,
Kens.
Like, okay.
I love the bang.
Wow.
I like
So
the
either one
bang.
of two things has happened in Street
favorite.
Fighter
Yeah,
6.
I like that a lot.
Either
Bang
for
zero.
some odd reason, Ken fell out of prominence. Now, no one got nerfed in this game. No one.
Oh,
No one.
So it's
Get
not like,
on,
oh, they
dude.
made Ken worse and now everyone dropped him. But why would Ken have fallen out of prominence? I don't
So
get
protocol.
that. I've also noticed so many more camis. Is there a reason? Now, I haven't been following the tournament scene in Street Fighter 6 for months. Ever since EVO, I basically didn't care anymore. Are camis placing well and
Twitter
doing
feed.
well in Street Fighter 6?
Or
Stroke
Cammy,
mouth?
like okay, this Street Fighter 6 is my first Street Fighter. I
love
took
it.
a quick look.
I love it.
Oh, big ups, Jay Wisso.
Enjoy your brain work,
Awesome.
Jay Wesso. We love to see you here
Yeah.
at the streams every day, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all the time.
I'm a relatively new Street Fighter player. I took a look at the tier list when I started, and Cammy was up there. She's a super the thing about Cammy is that she's very
Good
Who
God.
wants to take bets
So
that this idiot dyes
positive.
his hair? He should just give up as he's losing it anyways.
I've been saying
Yeah.
this. That's why he's spending so much money on pearls and twirls.
Tips go, money,
A colonoscopy will ruin his streaming week.
That's true.
I think he hasn't done it, and that's why he's still the way he is. I think if he
I
got
think
one,
so.
it would open up a new world for him. I think he would just
Yeah.
he would become a different. Imagine he just comes to stream one day and he's just like a completely changed person. Like he's just like, folks, I have something to report. I have finally discovered something I was missing my entire life. I have let's just say I filled a void in my life, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like
And
his
that's-
butt.
Yeah, his butt, like the doctor,
Yeah.
the doctor kept his butt, and he was just like, reborn basically. But like I was saying, Cammy is like extremely straightforward. She just punches and kicks. All of her abilities go forward. They have forward movement, right? It's like
Right.
yeah, you punch and you kick. There's not a lot of tricky stuff you can do. Unlike Dalsim, who's all teleporting all over the place, and you got to play keep away, right? It's very
Mhm.
straightforward. So, and also
Got these long
Cammy is
legs,
extremely
so
good
it's a
against
mess.
Dalsim because she
Yep.
has gap closers, and Dalsim doesn't like gap closers. He wants to make gaps,
Mm.
right? So,
Yeah.
Dixon
Yeah.
yes,
tournament or
James,
something?
I have
Has
the
everyone
Cammy
jumped
PC
on the
mods.
Cammy
I
bandwagon
was
rather
not-
than the Ken
you think I'd show
bandwagon?
up on a Cammy stream
I don't
about,
know, but
Cammy
it's
mods? You
weird
got
that
another
ever
thing
since I
coming.
touched
Yeah,
Dalzine
that
in
was a
November
silly
and all this
question.
month
What's
going
your,
into
what's your
December,
mod of choice?
I
Let's
fight
hear it.
more-
We gotta hear that, dude.
I
What,
keep-
are
I
you
keep
going
it-
with the bikini style or like a little more modest?
I keep it very tasteful. Okay, I'm just
go.
doing. I just got the Calvin Klein underwear mod for Cammy and Jury. Okay. Additionally,
Yeah.
I have the glasses mod for Jury. So
Oh, that's you gotta have that.
I
That-
gotta
that-
have that.
Glasses
No,
mod.
here's
What is
the two.
that?
The glass just makes you look like hot emo glass. I mean, hot like
Oh!
cool glasses, thick rimmed. Exactly what
Oh,
you're looking
yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
exactly what you're looking for.
Just
Those thick
enough.
rims. That's very clutch.
Dalzine?
And
Okay.
also, this is the one I recommend the shoes mod as well for Jury. I know it's blasphemous,
okay.
but
shoes.
it brings back the mystery. You know what I'm saying? That's what's missing from Jury. I think.
Leave something to
Oh,
the
I see.
imagination.
Okay, I
That's
see.
why. That's why I'm on the Calvin Klein underwear tip because while it is erotic, it's still modest.
money,
right?
Tips go, money,
So-
I
money,
gotta see what that looks like. Calvin
Oh, yeah,
Klein.
I'll see.
DSP
Hold on a
tries
second
it butt
here.
stuff with Kedak hack hack.
Jesus, Jasper.
DSP tries it.
Oh
Hello,
Jesus,
everyone.
that's not modest at all, dude. What are you
It's
talking
not-
about?
Well, okay, it is them in their underwear, but it's not like.
Let me
it's-
show Ingrid so she knows you're depraved.
Yeah, show me, show me,
Hold
show
on,
me.
hold
Here you go.
I, because I am
Ingrid,
left out.
please.
Ah!
This is what Snoot is doing.
Hold on a
Okay.
second here. I don't want to leave out the.
Oh my God! I
Come
see why he's
on.
doing it though.
But how could you play when you're that boned up?
That's
That's
the
a good question.
that's the
a really
sign of
good
a true
question.
warrior, sir. That I can. I can make it work, and
If
we've
you
all
can play
we've
Street
all
Fighter
seen the
while you're
we've all
bricked
seen
up,
the
good for
PCP
you.
streams. Okay, look at this. Hold on.
Oh
Alright.
man, and it's Calvin Klein too.
That's what I'm
They make
saying.
the best stuff.
Look at
There
this.
you go, Indrid. I sent you the glass. The glasses are just good. I mean, you can't fight.
She's
the
looking
glasses.
good, folks.
Oh, the glasses are
Now-
adorable.
Now, having said that, everyone be careful if you do stream Street Fighter 6 because Capcom does not want you to mod their game anymore. Oh boy, they will copyright claim you. Apparently, they will. They will
Yeah,
get you.
Red Animator just said something to me. And important, Capcom is now striking YouTube videos if you have mods installed in their games. This was shown to me by another creator who detailed their experience. Single or multi, it doesn't matter. The product you own must comply to Capcom's own policy or you risk losing your channel.
How's
so
that?
careful.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Well, that's
crazy? That
slippery
nuts.
it's a slippery slope, though, if they let it go, I guess, right? Because like people could.
Sure.
I know it sounds bad, but it's a slippery slope if you allow mods, right? Because people could.
They could do some weird
there's
shit.
pro- well, the
I'm trying
problem-
to think about why.
The problem is,
Yeah.
is that that's already happened. Is that there was a tournament, like not a major tournament, but there was a
Yeah.
tournament where the finalist Chun-Li, the person streaming the game, just had the Chun-Li fully nude mod on.
Oh
so,
my God.
So it was just a tits out, fully nips, fully
Yeah,
fully
that's-
pubes.
Yeah.
Chun-Li
Once
just
in a
out there,
while.
right? Now that's a spinning bird kick. Let me tell you that. That's
Yeah, oh, God. That's a-
Camis than any other
I guess I
character.
get it.
By
you know?
far, if you add them up,
I get it,
Chun-Li's
it's
but-
good.
always
She got them
Cammy,
thick
Cammy,
thighs.
Cammy. Like, why am I fighting so many Camis? It doesn't
That's
seem to make
your
any
favorite
sense,
character.
but
She's great.
that's just the way
Chun-Li.
it is right now, okay? Now, the other
Okay.
theory,
Okay.
and maybe this one is actually far more likely and sad, is that all these people who
Sad.
were playing Ken and wanted easy mode victories got them. Like, because Ken is so easy and overpowered to play,
people playing Blanca.
they all hit master already. Like, they just played, even the scrubs who started in June and suck ass, eventually just by grinding. Remember, in this game,
You're a
it's actually
scrub,
possible
though,
to
and a
lose more
tryhard.
than win, but still hit
It's
master
you.
rank. So they hit master, and then they just lose endlessly, and they end up at, like, bottom tier.
Okay, what if they hit master and then they immediately switch to a different character so that they can go fight scrubs in the bottom again?
Yeah,
What if
and
they
Smurf.
what if they do that?
Yeah, what about
Master
that?
rank.
What about that?
Also, I don't know how I always managed to like catch him on like the
You
just
do really.
just
Yeah.
just jizzing. Just
Jizz
Ow,
in
ow,
my
ow.
pants.
oh.
just my face. Dude, I was listening to that I Just Had Sex song the other day. It was so good.
Shout
So
out
good.
That
shout
was,
out to
oh
Lonely
my God,
Island.
that was top tier back in the
Hell
day.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I liked when they did like the
Felt so good.
they did the whisper song by the Bing Bong Twins.
Yeah.
Would you like my penis? Hey, pretty girl, did you go to college? Did you get your B? With all that knowledge, I like your boobies in your shirt. Please let me show you my penis. Oh,
Jesus.
Master rankings,
You
right?
know what? It's okay. I
Sorry,
like it.
everybody.
I like
I'm
Lonely
it.
Island
actually
is goated.
thinking that.
I don't know if anybody,
think-
if anybody here remembers. Sorry to derail, but all right, you know
think
what? Here,
that's the
this,
case.
This is easier.
That maybe most
I don't know
of
if
these
anybody
Ken
remembers the show The
already
Boo,
are in master,
but it was
so
basically
no,
like
they're
I
gonna
think it's
fight
not
them
even
diamond ever
if they
again,
were
they're gone.
still the Lonely Island
And so what
point,
does it
but
leave?
that's
The
like
army of
their
Cammy.
version
But
of the
Cammy was the
OC,
number 2 picked
and
character.
the
at
blonde
that
chick
rank,
from
so maybe
Scrubs is
she's
on it.
the leftovers, right?
And
So when the army of
anytime
Cammys
she couldn't
eventually
make
get
it
to master,
for like
what's
filming and
next,
stuff,
Jury? I
they
don't
just
know.
like put
I don't
they
know
just
what
put
the
like
order,
the
maybe Marisa,
Asian guy on their
maybe,
team in a
but
blonde
it's crazy
wig
that
and
right now
have
it's
him
Cammy,
do
Cammy,
her
Cammy,
parts.
and the sad part is
So they
Cammy
wouldn't
is
have to miss their
Dalsim's
release.
worst
I
matchup.
think Sarah
I'm
Shaw, I believe that's correct.
stupid.
Everything she does is
Now remember, guys. DSP said that getting to master rank was an amazing
Uh-huh.
achievement. Now it's anyone can get to master if they grind long enough. Which one
That's
is
right.
it, DSP? Can't be an illustrious master for your case, and Scrubs can grind it out for the rest.
That's a good point, and it's whatever fits his narrative.
Yeah.
Whatever works for him.
Whatever makes
But-
him look best, whatever makes people look
Yeah.
worse. It is kind of
Right.
funny how he is like so okay with like, okay, well if I can't make myself look good, I'll just shit talk them.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second here.
Yeah.
I can't do anything right, but what if they
What
couldn't?
if?
What if there was nothing I could do because of them? Ah, yes.
counter what
yes.
Dalsim does. She
I
can
got
literally
quiet.
stand there
Yeah.
mashing jab, and it stuffs all of Dalsim's
Jab.
normals. I'm not shitting
That's how you
you.
mash jab.
Oh, you poke people. That's
You
the
poke
jab?
to the
Okay.
right of the
Okay.
screen. Poke
Now,
right.
now this is gonna be hard. Now this is gonna be a
Uh-oh.
difficult one. So hold on a second here. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Maybe if I slow it down. Hold on. Watch this. Watch this.
Point
Hold on.
down.
I just thought of him like pointing that way. Hey, there's the pee-pee.
And there's the pee-pee.
Bashing jab.
There's the
And it
pee-pee.
stuffs all of
Fuck.
Dalsim's
Sorry.
normals.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
not shitting.
Wait, what are you doing?
I will
What happened?
really
terrible at
stand
this.
there mashing
okay, you're not. You're
jab.
not.
And it
Oh, there you go.
stuffs
You got it.
all of Dalsim's normals. I'm not shitting.
I don't like
you.
when he says
I wish
stuffs.
I was.
Stuffs.
It beats everything.
Like-
it's stupid.
Ugh.
So
Every character in the game has a
Last
has
night,
a Warframe jab.
Friday
Every
Night Fights
character
in
in the
Street
game.
Fighter 6. It certainly didn't go ultra smoothly. There were some rough patches there where I was losing the bullshit.
It went
like,
Ultra Instinct smoothly.
I would drop one
Wait,
move.
did he say that?
No,
It
he's
would be
it went
wrong
Ultra
thing.
smoothly.
Now I'm in a bad
That's-
position.
okay.
The other, did you? What, this was like I think last week, maybe the week before, but he said something about people being ultra liberal, which
Yes.
this is not a podcast. This is not a political podcast, but I've never heard anybody anywhere ever describe something as ultra liberal. I've only ever heard that described as like ultra conservative, and I just thought that was
Right.
really
I've
funny.
heard ultra liberal before, but I don't fucking remember where. I don't know.
Okay,
But
I just ultra liberal is just very funny, and it's kind of funny how like DSP kind of larps as like a leftist type person,
Yeah.
but deep down has, and again, not that there's anything wrong with any of this, but that he has like deep down rightist opinions, and he just like very 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 thinly veils it. Definitely a Fox News watcher, I would say. Just causes
yeah.
that's probably
Oh, he
what
definitely watches
I bet
Fox.
you that's what he calls his mom and dad about every week. Like, do you believe what's going on in Seattle? Like just last week, Mom, my grocery cart was robbed.
My
you know how
dads are gone.
We should
do you-
steer to clear wars, though. I think
We
I
should. We
think
should.
so.
Do you think
Steer,
some?
We
Do you
should.
think? Do you think he's replaced those garbage bags yet?
Yeah. He did it. He did it instantly when he was because they have those reusable grocery bags at the store.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he went
Easy
and fucking
pickup,
got some
easy pickup.
instant.
Yeah,
I don't
Except
know
the other
how
ones
it
you bought
is.
from Amazon, though, or bought from Amazon. That's
Which
fine.
Right.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna just really very quickly go to Amazon.ca. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly here. Let's see. Grocery bags with two Y's.
Bags.
And let's see here. Okay, I'm seeing home
Sean
food
Hannity.
delivery bag. Oh my god, dude, was he
Bag.
buying home delivery bags? Like from DoorDash, like what you'd get if you were a DoorDash driver?
No. You're thinking too deep. I think it's just a reusable bag with the kind of like the foilish
Yeah.
inner grocery
How-
bag style.
Okay, I have so many of those in my closet because of all the times I've gone to the grocery
Right?
store
And
just
you forgot
forgotten.
them?
Yeah, exactly. And I just paid the 35
Yeah.
cents to get them. How the fuck are some of these? Oh, wait, what the fuck? Plastic grocery bags for $16.99. That's gotta be more than what the? Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
Who needs this? Don't buy these things from Amazon, dude. There's
I just steal mine from
and
empty
then
carts.
they're in my
Yeah,
face, and I
too.
can't get them out of my face.
there's people, they leave their carts all the time. You lure people away and you steal their carts.
I don't know how it is in Washington, but in Colorado, they've started to charge you like 10 cents per grocery bag you use from the store, like their plastic ones.
Yeah.
They
And
just
that's unacceptable for
they
him.
just straight up don't
Oh.
even offer them here anymore. They don't even have
Oh.
them in stores anymore. They say, hope you remembered your bag and hope they still have some here because otherwise get fucked.
That's smart.
You're carrying.
That's very aggressive over there.
Yeah, you're carrying all those cans of corn, those cans of cream corn in your arms, idiot. Good luck getting home. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bag
Good
fee
luck
there too.
carrying
Okay.
that maple syrup without your stupid bag you
Yeah.
didn't bring. Yeah, you
That
know what I'm
was
saying, eh?
use your hockey stick for that, idiot.
Hope you brought 2 hockey sticks, eh? 'Cause,
Oh,
They got
we
you
should-
don't got the
masterpiece.
bags, eh?
You
Yeah,
wish you
another
had your
Colorado style
pants.
person.
What's that? Sorry.
No, I just see another Colorado style person.
Oh,
Awesome.
what's up, hoser? Eh? Anyway.
And that happened
Anyway.
a bunch, right in the middle of a critical combo, and I'm gonna win the
Oh, yeah, the
match.
milk
and
is
it gives me
already
the
in bags.
incorrect move, or literally an input.
Hey,
drop.
LT, can I ask you if you have a similar brain condition happening to your brain where no matter where you're watching or listening to Phil, you're now like saying the words that he's saying when they trigger something in your brain, and you're saying it alongside the streamer who's restreaming too? How many times has that happened to you now?
Hold on.
Oh my God,
Can you
yeah.
fully explain that?
So like
ahead.
I'm listening
So
to
go
Phil
ahead.
and he
Give me
just
an
said
example.
what just happened right here. He said critical, and
Uh-huh.
Critical.
let's say you're just out and about doing whatever you're doing, right?
Yeah.
and you say, like, he says critical and you're listening and you say critical.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely,
also the
definitely.
streamer says critical.
yeah. I know what you mean now. Yeah, that does happen.
It's really, really bad because I found myself like
We all do it.
I found myself having to like actually like think about the fact that I'm in public because I can't just go like, oh my god, shut up. Just out and about, like to people on the street, just talking to myself. I feel like I'm losing my mind maybe a little bit. Maybe it's something.
No.
Maybe
I mean, I
yeah,
do the same thing because like I'll listen while I'm at the grocery store sometimes, and I'll hear something. And I kind of whisper it
You just look like you're silently muttering to yourself, like
a little bit.
I hate you, figures. To the old lady getting yogurt beside you in the dairy case, like
Gives me a weird look.
yeah.
Like-
I'm just waiting for the day that I hear someone else that happened to someone else. Like if I actually like run into someone on the street who was listening to DSP somehow, I'll lose my mind. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but like, has it? You have, that hasn't happened to you, huh? No one's recognized you yet.
No.
Me neither.
I think Steve the Dead said that that's happened to him.
Yeah,
like,
Steve the Dead
twice.
had happened twice to him. Twice, yeah.
London, well, I guess England's like an island nation, right?
The
So-
density. I think the density of your
Oh,
British
it's dense, all right. It's dense all the way. It's dense all the way to Big Ben over there,
The
buddy.
density. Also, in our analytics, the second most watched country is definitely England, dude. It's
I
just
think
a high density.
I think we have a
Yeah.
similar distribution here too. Yeah.
But like Canada and America, they're just so big, and then British,
Right, we're
there's
all
more
spread
in a
out.
smaller
You
area.
got those-
Yeah.
teeth problems. They're all
Yeah,
miserable,
ugh.
dude.
I want to know. I want to know where all the African Chinese detractors are.
Yeah, what the hell? Make
I would
yourself
lo-
known.
I would love it if there was just like a parallel like detractor community in like Nairobi, Kenya. Like,
Oh my god.
Just like-
Kenyan. Yeah.
yeah. That. This being said,
Join forces.
right? I just want to go on the world tour. I want to meet all the parallel, similar like the
Yeah, like alternate universe. type.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Here we go.
Asian
Low medium
detractor
punch.
the
Driver.
high
world
price.
Medium
tournaments
kick.
use
Second
the-
medium kick.
which
Nope,
nation
doesn't come
represents
out at
the
all.
greatest
Or gives me
detractors.
the stretch medium
Oh my
kick,
God.
which is hilarious. It means
Canada.
it
It's
dropped.
got to be Canada so far. I think we got
There's a South African one?
brand. Oh, there is a South African detractor. Let's go get him in here.
Brand dude's
Oh.
Canadian too. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Wait,
that's
he
what-
is?
Yeah, we got Canada's got Brand Dude. Canada's got me.
Unfriend him real quick.
Canada's got
Great.
Barrett Wells. We're strong out here, folks. And
Yeah,
you
guys got a lot of them.
When the Detracting World Tour happens, the Detracting Olympics, that's gonna be a good, that's gonna be a good time.
Throwing
Oh,
hockey
that'd
back
be
on
so
the joystick.
fun.
Distracting.
Yeah, that's right.
Is he
That's
fisting Satan again?
Absolutely, yes, he is. Hockey is one of the events in Detractor Olympics, by the way. Just
Oh, I want to see that. Yeah, and Aqua Teal, right.
Aquateal, yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. We love some
There's
AT.
so much jerking off. There's
Yeah,
so
I
much
think it's
jerking
I
off.
think it's subliminal.
Oh.
Like he wants those sex scenes in
I
Baldur's
thought you could
Gate.
see my. I thought you could see my Chrome
Oh
tabs.
no,
up.
no, sorry, Al. You're good. You're good. I can, but I wasn't talking about that.
Okay.
But it's like he's this fist thing that he's doing, where like I try to like think of what emotion would drive me to do like as I'm talking to an audience about something like this, and it's like he's trying to like hold back some energy. You know what I'm saying?
Hilarious. It means it
Yeah.
dropped my holding back on the joystick.
Oh no,
Despite
he's just
I
minding-
never.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God, is he cupping the balls?
Oh, Philip.
Oh
my
God.
fucking-
Oh my God.
Philip!
Ew.
What's so incredible is that like he manages to keep so much of his body perfectly still that moments like this
Yeah.
work so well because he's like not even animating completely fully, you know? Like
Yeah.
Despite I.
oh, hold on, that was a really good frame right there.
Wait. Here, yeah, let's stop on the good frame. I gotta get a screenshot of him cupping the balls.
Okay, hold on. I'm touching.
Philip!
I'm touching him now.
I need you,
Oh.
Philip.
Wait.
Wait.
Hold on. Can you go back to where his hand's a little bit lower? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, got it. Yay. I'm gonna post that in
I've
the
never
Discord.
released
so you guys
holding
can
back
have
on the
fun with it.
joystick, and I'm still holding
Never
it
released.
medium. How could it give me back medium kicks, forward
Take
medium
the
kicks?
dick
Doesn't
out of
make
your
sense.
mouth.
It just means the
swatted
game
the balls
online
away there for a
drops
second.
input and
Get
sucks.
out of here,
You're
balls.
done.
Because
Beat
it's
it.
shitty
Next.
rollback netcode. But everyone
Ow.
loves it because they're stupid. I hate to say it, it's just ignorance.
Whoa.
Rollback netcode is not
What?
good.
Another drink.
Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, whoa,
I'm
whoa.
terrible at this so far. Hold on.
Is that Tom? Is that
Say
a
it's
Tom
just
Cannon
ignorance.
slander?
Rollback netcode is not good.
Ah, rollback netcode is not good. Okay.
Anyway,
Anyways.
basically,
boing boing.
last night, all right,
All right.
Uh-oh.
Last
I was
night.
curious how I was going to do. I was
Okay.
starting in 4
All right.
star
All right.
diamond.
Okay.
My
It was
goal for the
5
night was to
stars.
be 5-star diamond and to stay there. All right. I'm happy to
All
report
right.
last night was a really good night in Street Fighter 6. Okay, much better than the last time. Remember the last time I broke about even? Well, this time way more in the wins column
Got
than the
the
losses
toddlers-
column.
toddler
Although
no
admittedly
smash.
I played less
Street Fighter
matches, and
Night
here's
is
why.
good
I'm
for
being way more
kids.
discerning with the matches. I've now set it up that when it finds a match in ranked, it tells me the connection. So if I see 3 bars or less, or if I see
He did call
wireless,
a pro
I do
player a
not
bitch.
accept the connection.
I saw that.
I heard
Fuck.
about
It's,
that, yeah.
I used to get way more
Yeah, Arcade
matches,
Rat.
but more
I
of the
don't- I
matches
mean, I
were
have no clue who
laggy.
that is,
And when the
but-
matches are
I don't
laggy with
either.
Dalsim,
What was
you
his
are
name?
screwed.
shit.
You
Arcade Rat.
I believe Hate Army
Rat.
Watch made a video about that.
He did. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
cool.
like 2 minutes long, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
are literally screwed and you can't win because you will drop a move and someone gets in on you and you lose the match because of it. So, because I was more discerning, I avoided a lot of those
More
iffy
discerning.
connections and
Discerning.
losses.
Oh my fucking god, dude! He was like sitting in like he enabled the option that lets you choose if you will accept the match coming in, and so
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just like dropping everything except max
Right,
bars,
because of-
wired connection, like
Right.
and still
because he
bitching about
doesn't
the
wanna-
lag every time. Still
I
bitching about the
know.
lag every time. When
Even if it
they're-
was like a wired connection too.
yeah, when there clearly is not lag. And then he asked some weird question about like I wonder what they see. If you're on like a wireless connection, how would you know that someone else was on a wired connection?
Yeah.
Like
what?
as if
What?
like as
What?
if when you wire
Yes.
together a computer into the wall, it's like a single big wire is connected. And it's like, yep,
Of
I'm on the
course.
wire. So I
I'm
can
in
tell
the
that everybody
system.
else is also on this wire.
There is a
guys.
wire here.
Yeah, the wire detected. I am on a wired connection because I can detect the wire.
Nah, the
to
wire.
bad internet, which is great. So to give you
Great.
some perspective, because I have the stats,
I
okay?
don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want
So
it.
Stats, good.
last
Hold on.
time around, I was not
Uh-huh.
being discerning with the connections, okay?
I'm saying
So last time
discerning.
around, I fought around
Oh.
55 or so matches.
I thought
and
you had the I thought you had the numbers right there. Could you
Yeah,
just
what?
read the
He has
numbers that-
last
I-
night's numbers. Last night's numbers only.
Ah.
Oh, I love the idea of paraphrasing stats. Like, the Montreal Canadiens, they've got like 7 wins and some amount of losses here.
Yeah.
So basically, they're number 1 team this year right now. Definitely going to win the Stanley Cup. There's no chance that the Pittsburgh Penguins will win the Stanley Cup this year. They're absolutely going to finish last place, and nobody's just going to talk about the Pittsburgh Penguins anymore after this.
Nope. Ever.
only won
Never.
53% of them. Last
Oh.
night, I was more discerning with the connections. So I only
Shut
fought
up.
around 48 matches. So you're talking maybe like 6-7 extra matches I did not accept
like-
because they were bad connections.
Okay.
Okay.
I won 63%. It's 30 wins, 18 losses. I am now firmly
Yeah, Game
on
Tracker's
track
not
to
here
hit
to give 'em
master.
info.
I am
I'm
only
firmly on
maybe a few
track.
sets away, like 3 or 4 set wins away from hitting master with Dalsim and then seeing how my Dalsim can hold up
dude.
at master rank.
Animal.
So I'm happy about
Wow.
that. That means
Okay,
only
so if you get into master rank, right, but you never fight a single master player at master rank, does that
Yeah.
count? Is that the
Mhm.
same?
Mm.
That's fine, right? Like,
I mean, once you get master, you can't lose it. So that's
oh,
the
okay. So if
appeal.
I get into the Olympics and
Oh,
I
that's
don't
bullshit.
compete, if I don't compete with anybody at the Olympics, I can still just claim that I am an Olympic champion, right?
yeah,
like if I
exactly.
I get to the Olympics, but I qualified for the Olympics, but I don't go and compete. It's like I am a competitor. Something happened to the Olympics. I don't remember what, and it
you
ended.
could
a
say
certain
you're
way.
an Olympic level player. That's
Yeah,
what you
I,
say.
actually,
Yeah.
I am among the top. However many people were at the Olympics, even though I didn't go, and you know,
Yeah.
that's just I'm not going to play you at skeet shooting anymore, guys. Okay?
No. No.
You can't get
Not
in
at all.
here
Skeet
with
speed,
your.
skeet shooting. That's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
What? That was mine.
Oh my god, dude! It's like the wind. Like the wind is like alternating the trajectory of the. Huh?
Random
That's
dust out of
bullshit.
nowhere.
Yeah.
What is there like? Okay, like jokes aside, do you think there's an Olympic sport that DSP could excel at all? Like
Ooh.
shot
begging?
put, maybe?
Oh. No. Look at his fucking noodle arms. He
You
can't
gotta
do
be,
that.
yeah.
He's got a lot of
Come
mass
on.
behind him though, and the sway that he can do, right?
He does not have a lot of mass behind him. Look at him. He's not. He's not. He's like gangly now. Like
Yeah.
like
His
he's
arms
like
are
big. Yeah, his arms are
are
thin as
thin.
shit, but his like frame is still wide. It's weird now.
Yeah,
He's like skinny fat.
it's wide and deep is the thing, and all your power comes
Yeah.
from all the power comes from your core
God,
right there. And the
what
amount of
could he
rocking
win?
that he does, I bet you he could generate enough force with the shot put just through swaying and rocking and what is it? Centrifugal force that way. I bet he put a shot put.
Photosynthesis.
Yeah, photosynthesis.
Okay,
I bet he put a
okay.
shot put into orbit with that.
Well,
3
and
sessions.
He
So
doesn't have good enough coordination to really be good at anything else. Like someone said,
No.
bobsleigh or whatever.
Oh,
but-
that's great. Bobsled,
Yeah.
just put it in.
We got the bobsled man.
Oh, he's John Candy. He's the
Jamaica.
coach for the
Yeah, he's
Jamaican
John
bobsled
Candy,
team.
Yeah.
Oh, you urban styles over here.
And then, come on, guys. All right, now the point of the game is to steal the bobsled. I think, correct?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I mean, DSP would fall on his face and crack a
Yeah,
tooth.
he doesn't
on,
have the coordination for any of it.
I mean, it is sporting, right? Like, imagine Phil
Yeah.
doing pole vault. Like,
Oh my god.
Oval.
maybe he could count. If counting was an Olympic sport, I bet you he'd
The
fucking
best
nail
one
that.
should be what's the
Sure.
funniest? What's the funny? That's the new question. Should be what's
Okay.
the funniest event he could do?
Yeah,
because
let's-
like
you know
pole
what,
vault's up there.
I
I'll
think
do
long,
a Q&A for
long
that.
jump,
Long
long
jump?
jump would be fucking hilarious, right? High jump?
Yeah.
What the fuck would that look like? Phil's just able to bend his back all the way over, and that's why he can get over like that.
Long jump might be the winner. Like imagine that jump. You know, just like random jump.
Yeah,
like not even
just
far. You
falling
know?
forward.
I started
So
a
far.
Q&A for
the
that.
first session
so
I
if
Okay,
played
that's a
for
good
3-star
idea.
diamond,
interested,
73% win
Long
record.
dump.
The second session,
Long
it
dump.
was 4-star diamond, 53%, and now this third session, I got the 5-star diamond, 63%. So these are all great win-loss ratios. The only bummer
Sleep
is, overall, I'm 55% with Dalsim, and the reason being
Wow.
is because I had a few very lower win session rates early on
Okay,
with
so you're 5% above like
Okay.
the like statistical average. Like
Yes.
like okay, so I win 5% more games that I just should have won through luck, like just through
All he's
the
talking
law of
about is
averages.
trying
Right.
to verify why he's doing this. He's being more discerning. That's all he's talking about. Is proving why that's such a great thing now.
Do you think this
Mm.
like stat reading stuff is his idea of like being a professional, and this is like what other streamers lack? Like he's sitting there being like, well, I don't even know how many games this guy played like through this game, so how do I know what his win-loss ratio is today? I don't know what the points
Yeah.
are. When he took a
I
break
think-
for dinner, he didn't even eat it in front of us, so I don't know what he had. And
I think it's more just like trying to make himself sound like he's a great player still. That's all he's doing. Like coping for lack of skill.
yeah, and like it's just what he imagines people do for this kind of thing. Like that's how they talk about like stats like this. That's what I think. Anyway.
Okay.
him.
Hey, I'll give you that.
Back on Xbox.
do you.
When I was playing with
I
him on
will. And
Xbox,
you
first I was
do
dominating,
too.
and I had a
Every
couple
day I
sessions
do.
where I was
Sometimes
getting
twice.
spanked. So because of that, it
Oh,
killed the
spank.
win-loss ratio. Now I've come back months later with a much better Dalsim, and I'm winning overall.
yeah.
But it
Dalsim.
just kind of sucks that maybe one day if I keep playing at a high rate, I'll get that win-loss ratio overall
rate.
up.
Oh,
But
yes,
this
that's
is
true. Actually, yes, that's true. If you,
Hopefully, if I win more, my win percentage will go up.
but it's
That's what
actually
he's saying.
it's actually just hopefully if I play more, my percentage would go up because that's
Ah,
actually
okay,
what
okay.
happens in Street Fighter 6. You could win one game, lose one game, like and alternate that for every single game you play, and you would still go up in rank and
Yeah,
eventually get to
yeah,
master.
Right.
So
Right.
people got to master with a 20 win rate, so 20% win rate. So what he's even talking
Yeah.
about just doesn't really make a lot of. No one gives a shit
No.
about. And also, this is a
No.
funny face right
Ow,
here.
sorry. That was gross.
Yay.
What was that
He-
crack? Jesus.
That was
Yeah,
my
what
finger.
was
I'm
that?
sorry. That was my finger.
Jeez.
Just popping your
Sorry, that
knuckles
was gross.
directly into the
I'm
mic.
sorry.
That's crazy.
I know. I did it away from the mic. It was just really. It was a good one. So
Now-
I'm sorry. That's
Now,
really gross.
which one was that? Was that the middle finger?
Yeah, what
my
finger
index
was it?
finger.
I'm interested in that too.
Okay,
my
hold
index
on.
finger.
Calm down,
Index,
please.
index. Hold on, slow
What?
down.
Now, okay. So what are you doing? You're grabbing now, see, I'm grabbing the index finger with my thumb, and I'm just pulling down to pop them. Right?
Will you
Is that-
push it? Is it push
no,
style?
I push. Like I smash it down. I don't pull
Oh,
them.
it's a smash down.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the
So you're not
smash.
grabbing. You're not using your other hand to like force
No.
the. Okay.
Oh, is it a
Sometimes-
one-handed crack? Those were difficult.
Those are good.
I mean, yeah, I can do that.
I can do
Easy.
one-handed
I just
crack
did it
all the way
again with
down.
my ring finger.
That's
I
pretty
don't
good.
crack my
thumb.
hands at all. It's scary.
Really?
It's scary.
I've been cracking my knuckles since the day I was born, and I'm like my gamer skills are.
Yeah.
I think you know when people tell you at elementary school like you're gonna get arthritis, and like
Yeah.
I just believe
That's not
that, I
true.
think. I
Piece of
still
P said
believe
it's
that.
not true.
That's not
I
true.
just I think it stuck with me. I still believe that.
I get that.
Okay,
I totally
okay.
understand that because I also feel that way about swallowing gum.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm not swallowing gum. Find me a garbage can. I'm spitting this out, or I'm chewing it for 12 hours.
I keep playing at a high rate, I'll get that win-loss ratio overall.
Watermelon seeds
But
too.
this is, I'm looking at all my
growing no
stats,
watermelon in my
right?
tummy.
This is by
Miss
far
me that shit.
the best I've ever done, all right, with
All
any
right.
character. For example,
my
taking a look
God.
at Blanca, when
my
I hit
God.
3-star diamond with
Wait.
Blanca, I went 58%,
This is what Skip
53%,
Juice is made for, though, by the way,
47%,
so don't be afraid.
Jesus, that's
60
what we got- that's
station,
what we got
5
the showrunner here
Right.
for.
I always forget about
50
that.
Like, I really believe that now. I actually think kids, other people on other platforms having an advantage. I've disabled crossplays on, and I haven't looked back. I don't even look at the connection anymore. I
Yeah.
just
Oh,
play.
so what's the fucking point of having 2 copies of the game, dipshit? You got
I haven't looked
crossplay
back,
back on?
though.
Who gives a fuck? You fucking
You know,
idiot.
disable crossplay,
Money
or if
well
I do, it's just
spent,
gonna be laggy
dickhead.
connections.
Hope Jasper
So I just
is okay.
crossplay's been on for ages. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I'm
Oh.
pleased 'cause this means essentially the
I'm
next time I play with Dalsim, as long as we don't have a disaster night, which I don't think we will.
Crossplay disabled like Jade. Oh my god.
Oh my
Those are
god,
disaster
Jesus
nights.
Christ.
That was
Yeah.
silent weapons. Ah!
And ALT Insider PTSD check for disaster stream night.
As long as we don't have a disaster night, which I don't think we will.
That's a clip for you right
Um,
there. You smashed that.
I
while-
believe we are going to hit
while,
master
you were
with
doing some
Dalsim,
audio
and this is the
stuff there,
fastest
you
I've
know.
ever hit
Not that I
master.
suggested that
Only
you'd ever
4
have audio
streams,
problems.
and hitting
No, of
master is
course not.
crazy.
I don't
None
It's
know.
of
been
us
a
do.
huge grind with every other
No,
character,
no,
and this
no.
character doesn't feel like a grind.
I
It just
haven't
feels like
had
every time I
crossplay
play
in
with him, we're making
ages.
progress, boom. Like I said, I'm excited
Thank
once
you,
we get
progress,
master to see how it goes.
boom.
I've noticed, like last night, my biggest win last night, I fought a master, Marisa, who was over 1,600 master ranking points. That's good. That means she has a winning
That's
record.
good.
And I
Good.
beat her with
Good.
resoundingly
This is
with
very
a perfect.
impressive.
100
And I
meter
beat her so
waddle.
bad.
Nice.
Whoa, hold on. Don't try to steal.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
Don't try to
Wait,
see.
I need a screenshot.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you. Got it.
Now-
Lovely.
Now, what I wanted to get is this.
Ew. Ew.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, honey. I'm gonna kiss her like
Dude.
a mule eating an apple.
Mule eating an apple. Oh my god. That's such a good mental image. I mean, bad, but you know what I mean.
That's a joke I stole from The Simpsons. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay,
gonna-
it's
I'm gonna
okay.
cop to that right away.
That's okay.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate
it's-
that.
I still-
And I beat her so bad, she quit and didn't want to complete the set.
Yeah.
She was
'cause
so
no one
embarrassed.
quits for any other
She got
reason than
spanked
that.
all over.
Did she tell you that? I don't think
assume
that
it.
she
Just
told
assume
you
it.
that. That's ridiculous. He does that when someone like plays him one round and then they quit and calls him a fucking bitch. But that's like they might have to go to work or pick up their kids or make dinner. Like
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, or they just don't want to play the Gouty Pig Roach. A lot of times too, there's like the difference
Like
in
he's
MMR.
too easy.
Well, that, but also the difference in MMR is so high that the person who beats him doesn't even get like enough points that the time spent playing him is worth it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
So why waste time, which is something he's so concerned about? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. And
where's
Phil
the
quits
time?
too, by the way. Phil quits
Yeah, he
too for
does
whatever
too.
reason. Bad connection or whatever he
Little bitch.
decides.
I'm not
Gang,
playing this little
gang.
bitch again.
Yeah.
Gang. Oh, I forgot about that one. Hey, Deus Vulture, big ups. Enjoy your brainworms.
Big ups.
The screen by the stretchy yoga limbs. So
Huh?
that's
Oh.
interesting to me.
Forgot what we-
Because you know what that tells me?
He
Is that a
Don't worry
is
about
the
it.
biggest spammer of all time, by the way. He is
Mm-hmm.
doing nothing but mashing heavy punch and heavy kick.
Yeah.
Heavy punch, heavy kick, heavy punch, heavy kick, jump, teleport, behind air heavy or something like that. It's all he does. It's literally the most annoying kind of fucking Street Fighter play. It's
Complete the set.
unbelievable.
She was so embarrassed that she got spanked all over the screen by the stretchy yoga limbs.
Did she
So
tell you that?
that's interesting to me because you know what that tells me is that
What?
a lot of people
Is that
just
you're an
don't
idiot?
know how to face a good Dalsim. They don't understand the character because so
Do
few
you mean they
people play a
don't know
good
how to
Dalsim.
face a loss?
They've never faced it. You know, they're
Like
they're used to
you?
facing
That's
the spam
so
top tiers. They don't
spurious.
get the
Like,
character.
you have nothing.
So they
to
have no way
support.
around it. So I'm thinking when I hit master, yes, there's definitely going to be
such a-
crippling loss.
Idiot.
I love the idea of taking pride in the fact that I'm winning due to a lack of knowledge in the other opponent, in the other player, not because of my own ability. That's like the equivalent of like basically taking credit for Brandon Cole's mention at the Video Game Awards. And he used to be a fan of mine until he, opened his eyes and saw the truth of who I am. He saw the light one day.
Bad choice of words there, but okay.
Why? I don't understand.
That was pretty good. I liked it.
But at the same time, I might be having a better time in Master than I've been the whole time with other characters. Because people just don't know how to handle this.
He literally did that to Brandon Cole. He was arguing with him on Twitter, and DSP replies to Brandon saying, "You're not seeing what I'm seeing."
Yeah. That's the famous one. Yeah.
That's classic.
Oh yeah, you're not doing a thing.
Sorry, I keep missing the sips
because people just don't know how to handle the sim.
Oh my god, that's
right?
so good.
So,
what are you picking?
I guess we'll find out
stupid.
As soon as Monday night when I play again, we'll see what happens.
The stream where he self-fellates himself in front of his stream, the incident style.
Yes.
How much y'all want to bet that once he gets to master and starts facing other master-ranked people, he's gonna get a hard dose of reality check?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! He always does.
That's never going to happen. Actually, like he's not going. That's why he does the things that he does. Like that's why he switched to the Xbox version so that all of his progress would be reset. That's why he keeps switching characters so that he goes back and fights scrubs.
But there is some sort of reality check. He just spins it in a way that it's not like. It doesn't really get through to him, I guess.
DSP's entire life and every action he takes is centered around avoiding confronting reality.
Right.
Like literally everything he does is in service of not facing reality.
I'm hoping to hit Master. And
okay, please stop jacking people off into your face all day now. I'm gonna stop because it's just happening so much.
Go up to those Master level matches with the sim and see how it goes.
He saw Kyle.
Yeah, saw Kyle.
See how it goes. I'm excited for that. The funny part about all this is,
the funny part.
Once again, no one will admit this, but my critics saying last month when I started playing Street Fighter 6 again, I did all those casual matches with Dalsim. Oh, he's hiding from high rank play. He's hiding because he knows he'll never be good with Dalsim, so he has to hide in casual play. And I very calmly explained to my audience, this is not the case.
I doubt it was calm.
When you're playing a fighting game, what you need to do is you need to practice. If you never practice, you'll never get to the point where now you have muscle memory execution and you can do things regularly on the fly when needed in a match. Then you can start playing serious competitive matches. But of course, these idiots have to talk shit and talk out of their asses and have no idea what they're thinking of. They came on my streams and talk shit. So you're an idiot. You don't understand fighting games. This is how it goes. You have to practice. Then you go to the serious play, and then you can perform well. And literally, all
this is the worst.
Like now he's at a 63% win rate with his best night ever. He's
everyone was just camping out in the best spots and immediately just murdering everybody. And it was fun playing so I dropped it. And I haven't played Warzone since Battlefield came out. Everyone's on the equal footing again. So the other day, first time I'm playing Warzone in like 8-9 months.
Yeah, never
I had multiple top 20 placings, multiple top 10 placings, and a
let's
get to some chat. Let's see if we get some positivity.
Game talk.
Let's get some. We need some positivity. Okay.
So give it a look tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do a podcast here, then we head over there to the Reacts channel. That's youtube.com/@DSPreacts.
Okay.
Stop
give it a look.
in the air.
Now that he spelled it out, now I know how to type it down.
I thought I was seeing a marquee for a second.
Cool. Yeah.
Bill, that's a great idea. It's just screening a DSP stream at a movie theater, just renting out a DSP stream, putting the URL on the marquee. That'd be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
And that'll be my first stream tomorrow, reacting to clips, as submitted by the members over there. It's called DSP. No late stream tomorrow night. Now, normally this would not happen.
Wait,
normally I would have late streams every night, and it's a rarity that I don't have one. Already, we didn't have one last Sunday.
Oh, he's gonna redo the Slayer stuff.
So last Sunday, I filmed private React videos for patrons.
Double.
We don't need the whole story. We don't need it.
Hour-long videos that I recorded for Slayer. One of them you got. One of them corrupted. All right, and that really sucks. I tried everything to save this video. It won't save. It just will not be played. I tried to
Slayer's gonna explode. He can't bust with those film videos.
That really stinks. In addition, someone else actually wanted to
Mr. Burdell, I did pay my $50 to have my video produced in a timely manner, and I'm afraid that this is not acceptable, and I will have to go see one of your competitors for a video if you're not able to produce it on time. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Slayer. I'll get that video out to you right away. My son's just been real sick. Don't you understand? I can't afford his blood tests or his kitty litter or his supplies. I'm not interested in hearing about it, Mr. Burdell.
If DSP gets top 5 in Warzone, I'll take Indrid to dinner. Hell yeah, free dinner.
Lucky.
Oh,
Can we get Chinese food?
React video as well.
Well,
and
if
so
you get
I said,
some
you know what, this kind of works out. I already have to be doing a video with someone else, so I can do
God damn
both
it.
videos together.
Just
And
be honest.
because now I have to do that tomorrow night, I can now film my review
I
of
mean,
Gremlin.
that's the
There you
rule.
go. So I can actually do a bunch of
It
work
is.
tomorrow night
Yeah.
off
Thanks for being
stream, but I can
champion.
get a lot of work done. And I'm thinking this
That's
is a great
right.
opportunity that I can actually run through and get a lot of work done. So I'm happy for this, and I hope that you understand. Sorry, I can't do a live stream tomorrow night. It sucks.
Also,
I know I
I
want to be
think
here,
Piece
but
of
what can you
Peace
do?
was talking
Got other
about
stuff I got to do. I
this
get it done.
has to
And this
be
should be it.
some
There should
sort
be no
of
more
fetish
interruptions this month.
for
All the stuff will be
Slayer.
normal after this. I'm keeping
Like,
my around Christmas.
DS
There's a couple
the
weird days
K-pop
holiday,
stuff,
but
at
for the most part,
least,
everything else will be business as usual. There's
absolutely
double stream days and everything.
is
No more
a
dropping the stream
fetish.
here or there.
I
I'll
don't
be here
know.
consistently. Okay.
Like,
It has
So then
to
Monday-
be.
it's I've been saying this for a long time, but I think Slayer is like a real deep cover troll of some kind. Like,
No.
think?
that's-
No.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, there's
guy-
no way that someone like that really exists who is actually interested in hearing
You'd
DSPs.
be fucking
There
surprised,
is.
dude. I've been watching like Smokey MCC and like Kiwi Tapes a lot of stuff, and like a lot of their stuff, and there's some weird dudes out there.
I guess
Like fuck.
that interview with that guy that just came out that Tevin put out, not
Which one?
DJ, not DJ.
The one,
Reno.
I did a stream with that one too.
Yeah.
The one.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Doomer, it's been found forever. Like Tevin
Oh.
legitimately commented on it when it first came out,
Yeah,
Oh.
and Tevin was not even like a legit like I'm a detractor yet. He had real advice for it on that video,
Wow.
the original one.
I remember I
but
saw
yeah.
those comments. And
Yeah, and the Tevin really put it out again, kind of on his channel this week,
Mhm.
last month or whatever. But that guy
I'll have to
was
go watch it.
You could see that's a special person for sure.
that
Right.
dude is throwing DSP
Oh my God,
to
that's so
the upper
good.
limit, my dude. Like,
How weird.
it's crazy. He's like talking about DSP like DSP saved him from a house fire. Like,
Oh.
you're an inspiration. I play games the way you do. Like, one of the things he talked about
Oh.
liking about DSP was the fact that DSP rage quits games. That's what
And
he
also,
likes.
no. The weirdest one for me was it feels like we're in the same room together. It feels
Uh-oh.
like you're in the
I'm
room
right.
with me.
Crunchy
Uh-oh.
corn, yum.
Nothing,
That's-
nothing weird there.
But then he also said statements like, "Doesn't it feel special? You helped someone become a millionaire." Not talking
Uh-oh.
about
I do remember
DSP.
that.
He's talking about PewDiePie. He's like, "Doesn't that feel
Uh-oh.
kind of special? You helped him become a millionaire." That's like what? Like who you're talking
What?
to?
Aren't you happy that like you help someone that much? That's like
Yeah.
that's a real interview faux pas, huh? This guy you hate. Aren't
Yeah.
you glad you made him a millionaire?
Oh.
It will be Baldur's Gate 3
Oh,
premiering right here on
that's so
DSPgaming. First stream
weird.
ever. Since
Yeah,
people hyped this game up so
for
much,
real.
asked for it so much, I'm
Stockholm
expecting
Syndrome,
that
that
Monday's
too.
premiere stream of Baldur's Gate 3
Sit
will be my
still.
most attended gameplay stream of the year. I'm not kidding. For the amount of hype that people put behind this game, the amount that they've kissed its butt, saying it's the best game of the year, I
Better show
absolutely need to
up.
play it. You must play it. If you don't play it, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing
Better
the viewers a disservice. You're doing your countdowns a disservice.
Where's the
You must
money?
play the game. And I'm finally listening to all of you, and I'm doing what you
I'm
want.
finally
This should be my
listening.
most attended, most
What
hyped
you
stream of the year
want.
this coming Monday when Baldur's Gate 3
Dude, that's a crazy thing to say to the people who are attending your stream right now.
Right.
Like, and who are you talking to? The people who don't exist? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
same thing he always does. Remember, you've been asking this for 4 years now. Where are you? Well, they're already left because you didn't do it 4 years ago.
yeah,
This is just a smaller
like,
case
you
of
wait so long to do everything. You take so long to do everything to get through
Mhm.
games. This is pointless.
It's-
It's so pointless.
he's mad at people who aren't there. How do you, I don't know how you do that. How do you like invent people who don't exist? And he's like, you guys should have been here. You people who don't like that's crazy talk. He's talking to himself.
Yeah.
They don't exist, Philip. They're not
They're
there.
not there. No.
premieres.
Jinx.
If not, what happened? If everyone says it's the best game ever, then where is everybody? Right?
What
so we're gonna see what happens
happened?
this
Where's
Monday.
the
Put your
money?
money where your mouth is.
I
They
wonder-
say,
you
all
think
year,
this-
people want
let's
this
see what
game.
happens.
You better show
I
up.
hope he
You better
doesn't
show up to the
say
stream. Seriously,
literally
I play
these
this game all of a
exact
sudden
words
defends
on
its tiny. It's like, well, then
Monday.
what the hell was this? Right? All year y'all
Yeah.
streaming for it. What was that? The silent majority?
I'll be right back.
Right? Is it the quiet
Okay.
minority or the
Uh-oh.
loud minority? What was it?
Uh-oh.
Who is it?
Crazy.
Who is
Just
streaming
blow
for this
my
game?
nose,
I hope people show up.
relax.
I don't know. I hope so.
Oh shit.
I really hope that
Look at
it'll end
his-
up being
look at
a
his
great stream
avatar.
of people hanging
It's
out and saying,
just-
finally
it
folks
was-
playing it. You know, I love that. I love that. And the thing is, the problem is we don't get that much anymore. Did you
Oh
notice
my
that? Even the
God.
biggest releases of the year, you don't really get that hype feeling anymore. You just don't.
Mind
Those
of a
hype games are kind
Sociopath
of over.
really
where
is
everyone's like super
fascinating
excited.
to
Like I
me.
truly feel like the next super hype game that I'll probably play is probably arguably going to be maybe Final Fantasy
Uh-huh.
VII, and and then after that, maybe GTA 6.
No.
I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get those feelings
GTA
anymore.
6?
You don't. It's kind of like,
Alright,
even when you
3
get
years.
a game, half the time the game's deflating and not that good.
3 years
so you
from
get so
now?
excited over something for what? And then it's kind of, it's disappointing.
God,
And I'll be
man.
honest, yes, there are
I'll
times
be
when
honest.
I get excited, but then what happens is these
It's
games
not
just spoil
gonna
over
get
the internet
great
early, and the
support.
whole feeling of that day one hype is ruined, right? In the case of Baldur's Gate 3, this game's been out since August, all right? So everyone already knows the plot except me,
You
right?
waited
Like, there's no
too
excuses
long.
here, right? There really is no
No
excuses.
excuses, guys.
This is, you
There
know,
are-
let's
he
see.
said
Let's see
there
together
is
if
no
this game is
excuses.
all this
Hate
crap that was
that.
based on what
There
everyone's yelled
are
at me about
none.
for the last 4 months. And I mean that too. Yelled at me. It wasn't like, Phil, I respectfully ask that could you play Baldur's Gate 3 because I really feel that
nope,
it's a
a
good
lot of
game.
people
It really
respectfully
wasn't
ask.
like, Phil, you're an asshole. You're not playing the big game of the year. You're
Okay, now it would be one thing if people were like,
Phil, Master.
I'm really lucky to see Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, is that because his penis is in their mouth?
I'm really lucky to play Baldur's Gate.
now,
The lady right now.
if you're not going to come on your hands and knees begging me to play this game,
Bagging.
you may as well not even come, okay? You're bagging for nothing.
complete
Do
idiot.
not
You're playing every other fucking game.
Do
You're a
not
loser.
come.
You're not gonna play the best game. Nothing you do matters. None of these other
I'm gonna
playthroughs matter. Your
come.
Game of the Year awards
Mr.
won't matter
Chumps on
because you
dick.
haven't played Baldur's Gate
Yeah.
3. Why don't you listen to your fans? What the fuck is your problem? I'm serious. That's the kind of attitude I've gotten for the last 4
I'm
months.
serious,
from certain-
dude.
That's just general good advice. Things like listen to your audience.
It's
That-
good advice if they a lot of people know a lot of things that some of us don't. They're helpful, they have good suggestions, and you're the idiot. Like
And
fuck.
the people who stick with you are like, are the ones that want to speak to you and hear from you. So maybe you should give them what they want so that maybe they'll stay and they won't leave and become people who hate you. Because that seems to be like what happens. And not me.
Yeah, there's a pattern here.
Well, let me
You
tell
know?
you, not me. I've been a detractor since day one. Okay.
Yeah, amen.
These colors don't run. I bleed red, and hopefully DSP will one day too.
Oh
Whoa.
God, please.
So now I'm gonna see.
Please.
All right. So yes, I mean it. This Monday, I'm ready. I am actually
You never argue with
approaching
the
this playthrough
internet.
as the hypest
Amen.
playthrough of the year at this point. I am. Because I feel like a lot of games that should have been hyped this year weren't. And then some games that we had no expectations of were great. Like Lies of P for me was like the super secret hit. I couldn't believe how good it was, right? But in
Who
this
is
case,
Liza?
this is what everyone is saying is the best game. I want to hear, here's the more bullshit game. It's 4 months old. It's old news now. Fuck you.
Phil has
No, really.
snot
Fuck
for
you.
blood.
Fuck you.
Whoa,
He was
fuck.
like,
What? Go
Dude, that's-
back.
Okay, I'm going back. Hold on, because he like actually like looked like he found the because you can see like his stream
Bullshit.
chat
It's
here.
4 months-
Sorry, like you can see his actual stream chat here, and he's like, look at this one. What is he pointing at? DSP Gaming.
one?
But the excuse was it's already 4
Money,
months
money,
late.
money.
It's
Money,
old
money,
news
money.
now.
Tips
That's
go. Money,
funny.
money, money, money.
Thanks for the meaningful content. Sound good? All right.
All right, all right. Thanks for
Sound
the
good?
for the
Alright,
content.
Thanks, Green Lobster, very much for the positivity.
Yes,
Yes, big apps.
New Zealand insider. You have anything to say about that?
Well, New Zealand, that's a tough one.
Ah.
I could do Australia, but New Zealand's a little bit
Okay,
of a stretch.
Well,
Australian
it's
insider.
same thing, isn't it? It's the same
It
thing, I
is.
think.
It's the same
Crunchy
thing.
Chlor and
Oh,
yum.
you can put shrimp on the barbie out there in New Zealand.
Oh, crikey, you got a corn blimey. All right.
Crikey. Oh, that's not a knife.
That's not. Oh, this is a knife. Thank you
It's
very
my
much.
favorite thing to do.
They,
Yeah,
they
thanks,
filmed
Green
the Lord
Lobster.
of the Rings here.
Ah. Oh, nice. Medieval peasant. Yes, my lord. We're filming the Lord of the Rings here, my lord.
My lord.
Job's done. More work.
Bullshit. It's 4 months
Okay,
old. It's old news
nothing
now. Fuck
else,
you.
that's
No,
it.
really. Fuck you.
That was
Because
pretty
an
good, though.
RPG that's supposed to be one of the best, if not the best. Here's the more P for me was like the super secret. I couldn't believe how good it was, right?
See
But
what?
in this case,
Wait.
this is what everyone is saying
I wanna
is the
hear
best
him
game.
say
I want to
fuck
here's
you.
the more bullshit game. It's 4 months old. It's old news now. Fuck you. No, really.
Uh-oh.
That's
So like the
awesome.
balls. The balls.
And
This
it's lit-
person is just trying to help
you.
or say something that everybody's thinking, and you're telling them "fuck you."
No,
It's-
fuck you, really.
This is a very unique situation because he's looking at the literal exact comment that is
Yeah.
setting him off right here. So
This
that's
is
just
really
a
unique.
really funny coincidence for once there.
Yeah.
Bullshit game. It's 4
No,
months old. It's
really.
old news now. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
No, really. Fuck you. Because an
Nice.
RPG that's supposed to be one of the best, if not the best of all time, where they listen to all the fans through development, where it just won Game of the Year,
But
that
so
game has
now,
hype behind it. It
because
doesn't
it
matter if
won
I played it on
Game
day
of
one
the
or now, it should still be
Year.
good. If you're telling me this game was only good 4 months ago, then it's not a good game. That means it was only good because of hype. And
Yeah,
you've
but day
proven
one
my point.
views.
No,
So there you
no.
go.
No,
Either it's
no,
good
not
forever-
quite.
The second key point was hype, and that hype is all gone now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what the reason that it's been 4 months and they like it enough to call it the game of the year. So I would think
So
it's
they'll
really
like
good.
it enough to give me all their money.
Did you hear him? I mean, I think we missed it when we watched the video. We didn't get to this part, but he's like, no one can explain why this is such a loved game. No one can explain it.
No one can give me a reason.
They say things like, oh, well, it has a good story. Lots of
RPGs have a good story.
Oh, the devs listen to their fans.
That's a devs listen to their fans.
Oh, it has lots of fun characters.
That's a game about lots of fun characters.
See? No, there's no valid reason at all. Oh, okay. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna play the RPG. Oh, I'm just gonna get the Game Awards. Okay.
Or it's not good at all. What's it going to be? We're going to find out on Monday. Let's find out. I'm ready now.
Like I said, folks. Sorry, I said this on Twitch, not on YouTube. But emergency Detractor beam stream on Monday, by the way, because I love Baldur's Gate.
It's happening.
Emergency.
I'm working from home that day. My boss is on vacation, so guess what, idiot?
We're getting lit.
It time theft. And by that I mean time theft. The thing where a worker does not do the job that they're being paid for, so they can do other things in their free time.
I support it.
Big ups wages and arcages.
What?
Wait. Well, you wouldn't know because you're an unemployed slob. But I'm a wagey and I live in my cage.
Why is there so much anger? It's not really anger. Let me put it this way. It's just after all the shit that people just put me through for 4 months.
Etsy doesn't
basically
count.
Now that I'm going to do it, it better be worth all that frustration you put me through for 4 months. You understand what I mean? Like people were dicks.
OnlyFans either.
People were outright dicks in this chat.
Roasted.
Every fucking
and that goes for you. And that goes for you too, ALT.
Why are we playing Baldur's Gate 3? And I would explain why not. It's not time yet. There's too many other releases coming out.
I'm
We don't have a gap in the schedule to play it. It doesn't matter. Just play Baldur's Gate 3.
That's why it's called OnlyFan. It's just him.
Fan.
It's just him.
Only
So,
ALT.
I want you to understand that even though I'm going into it, talking like that, the game itself I'm going to judge on its own merit. I'm not going to be biased against the game because people are dicks. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually judge the game on its own merit.
What does he even resent though? Does he resent being proved wrong after all? Like, does he resent?
He has to, or he resents that he has to play it.
I think, yeah. Like he really embarrassed himself in Divinity: Original Sin because he didn't even get off the tutorial island in that game. Like literally did not get off the tutorial island in that game, and it took him 40 hours to get to that point. And so it is going to be an arduous, horrible playthrough, and we only have ourselves to blame for that, and we're gonna have to sit there and watch it. Now, one thing I was thinking about earlier, we are so lucky that Baldur's Gate did win, because if it hadn't won, and if Starfield had won, for example,
it in everyone's faces.
The smugness that he would have generated would have had its own gravity. Like the Earth would have collapsed on itself, centered around Wenton, Washington, from the amount of smugness the DSP would have on that. And we'd never hear it. We'd be hearing it right now through the pause. Right now, that's how we'd be hearing it.
See,
or Alan Wake, right?
Let's see what happens. All right,
God.
Let's judge it for fairly.
Alan Wake 2
and I hope that it ends up being a great place starting on Monday. And then Monday night, Monday's gonna be hype. Not only do we have the premiere of Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday, then we got Street Fighter 6, where it looks like I'm gonna hit Master without seeing that same night. So that's gonna be like an ultra hype game, a doubled on hype game of Baldur's Gate and Street Fighter, right? So there you go. Tuesday, mainstream will be RoboCop, and Tuesday night will be more like Dragon Gaiden. Okay. Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate 3, and then Wednesday night I'll be I'm festive Christmas attire all day, and I alternate.
Hold on.
What happens during that event? First of all, I'm dressed up in festive Christmas attire all day, and I alternate wardrobes over.
Alternate wardrobe, but do we have to pay? Is he jiggling his titties?
Concert, dude. We alternate costumes.
Yes.
This
yes.
Everybody's working for the no, maybe it's more of a Men at Work thing. What's the fucking song? What's Men at Work? Or
I'm trying to think. There's that Cars song. Oh fuck. I can't think of. Maybe that was Police.
I don't know. I don't know what song's supposed to go in here.
I don't remember.
Figure
the
it out
single
later.
ladies. The single ladies.
That's good.
I'm very
good.
Okay.
Okay.
We have some eggnog, maybe some whiskey,
I got
something like
that from Bob
Probably
Archery
all day
and
long.
Beyonce.
In addition, there's gonna be food. I'll probably order a meal for a live feasting with Phil, and maybe I'll even have a festive treat that I'll buy from a store that I'll have as like a thing at the end of the
Are you gonna have a drink?
a holiday treat from
Are
around
you
the
a
world. We'll do a live
dog?
review of it. Okay, but in addition to that, there's going to be at least 3 games played. One will be chosen by the members themselves. So if you're a member of this channel, you get priority to select a game, and then 2 games will be selected by me smacking the crap out of the microphone. No, 2 games will be selected by the common viewers in their thread. All right, so there's 2 threads. Remember, the open thread. Please nominate games right now. They keep nominating, and what I'm going to do for the next week and a half, those nominations will be rolling. And then a poll will hit. The members will be picking a game by themselves. The most nominated game in the member thread will be a game that we play during the Christmas marathon, no matter what.
Yeah. Good one.
The other people, the open nominations, that's going to be a poll. So we're going to narrow it down, and then the games that are most nominated, we're going to have a poll. You guys will vote in the top 2 games. We'll make it. So just think about this. It'll be a level 1 podcast, right? Then there's probably going to be a little bit of
thing. He never has to count above 5. Like he very rarely has to count above 5 because he wouldn't be able to slam it in our faces like that. Very
We'll
rarely,
talk to you guys, then
very
we'll start playing
rarely
the
do we
game,
get a full
right? Then we'll
5.
jump to another game, then we have some food, then we have another game, and then we end with like a treat or something at the end. It's gonna be a fun marathon. We'll be dressed up and everything.
Wait,
It's always
Photos
a
is
good
a
time. I
good
love
one,
doing this.
too.
Everyone's holly and jolly. And you say, why the 23rd?
Ooh,
Because I figure
yummy.
having it on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, a lot of people won't be able to show
Can
up
it
because they're celebrating with their own
rain
family and
now?
friends. So let's do it one day before. But I will be here on Christmas Eve.
That's good.
Only for one special stream, and what that's
put
going to be
your
is a Christmas
beanie
Eve
now.
tier maker. We're going to rank Christmas specials and Christmas movies against themselves. We haven't done a tier maker in many, many months. So we're going to do a special one ranking all this Christmas celebration stuff against itself.
no,
That'll be
we're
fun. And then
doing
just
a
kind of hanging out for the
tier
stream. Nothing major, no
maker?
real gameplay unless you guys
Oh,
are
God,
demand some
what's
kind of
this
gameplay.
tier
I think it'll be a more casual stream. I'm not here on
That's
Christmas Day.
fucking
I'm gonna come back to
candy
the
games
app.
from 8 years
Right?
ago.
Okay,
I think
so
it's
that is the
Christmas
deal
movies.
for this month. Now the other thing,
Including,
is after
boy.
Christmas.
including 1934's Miracle, no, 1937's Miracle on 34th Street.
dumb.
That old classic, black and white. We love that. I think that's
We
literally
love it.
starring Shirley Temple, who's
Yeah.
dead in the cold ground by this part. Shirley,
Oh my
Hey,
God.
right? Is she?
Hey,
Is
that's
she?
Shirley
Is she?
Temple.
Shirley,
I'll-
don't, call,
I'll
Classy
check.
lady.
don't call me Shirley.
Classy lady.
Boom.
Don't tell me, Shirley.
Dead in the cold
Shirley
ground, February 10,
Temple.
2014. Rest in
Hey.
peace, Shirley
Aw.
Temple. Rest
She
in
was
peace.
a nice lady.
Wait, no, that's
Holy
a different person.
crap, she's-
That's Chief Protocol of the United States.
Oh, wow.
That's different.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Rest in
They're-
peace
They're
to you
often
too,
mix-
Shirley
often
Temple.
mixed up.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Oh no,
When-
I was from the right article.
that
Sorry, it just Google sent me the wrong.
Yeah, that's
picture.
her.
That's weird.
My year-end
That's
series,
her.
which is my Game of the Year
Oh,
awards and my
weird.
most disappointing Game of the Year
Aw,
countdowns, will be
she
happening
was-
probably first
she
week of
was
January.
wonderful.
But what I need you guys to do,
Yeah.
I need
We're
you to
sad
nominate
she's dead.
your favorite playthroughs of this year.
we gotta
What does that
do?
mean? It might not be a game that's a Game of the Year contender, but it could be a game that I played that you absolutely loved. Well, I need you to nominate those games
Me too,
in the best of
support.
2023 countdown. So please do so. How do you do that? Type exclamation point best
do
of 2023. The link will pop up in the chat. Please go in there and post up your favorite
Snap.
playthroughs. We're gonna have a
Was
poll
that
at the end
someone
of
else
the
or
year.
was that
After Christmas, I'll
him?
put up that
No,
poll.
that was
You guys will
him.
vote on that
Ugh.
to determine what the best playthroughs of the year was, and that's gonna be a third special
getting
countdown we're
so
gonna do at the end of the year.
much
That one's all
hand
determined by
Natalie
animation
Wood?
now.
If you're not here live on
Was
stream,
that
you
Natalie
go to the community
Wood?
tab of the channel,
Let me
on the main channel page,
hold
and
on.
scroll back to the beginning of the month, and you'll see when I posted that up, and you'll be able to post up in that thread. Okay?
Cole.
So,
On
great stuff,
Okay.
man. Great stuff coming up. The festive
Great
vibes
stuff.
continue.
Hey,
I'm excited.
yeah,
Happy
yeah.
holidays, everyone, obviously. Now,
Okay,
before we
let's
move on to shout outs and Q&A and all that, I will say this.
Uh-huh,
Thank you
that
so
way.
much for your support recently. All right, your support's been
Yes,
great. Actually, I feel like
was a
now we have bounced back. For me
1947
losing that week of work at the end of October, 'cause I was so
Wait.
sick.
Ah, thank
And
you.
it took a while to get the
'cause he said
momentum back. I feel like the
$100 for a few
momentum's
times in
come
a row
back.
now, right?
Streams are getting good attendance, good support, everything's
It
good.
was Natalie
But
Wood. You're right. You're right.
the
It
one
wasn't
thing
Shirley
we're having
Temple.
problems with is this
Natalie
right
Wood.
here. Maintaining
Oh.
members. All right?
Not how I like
So
it.
the other
This
day,
right here sucks.
we-
All right, this right here, this sucks.
This right here is you got to work on
What?
this, guys.
The pointing at
Oh.
this stuff is extra egregious too. And again, we have the ALT. Can you do this? Can you do this with your hand?
Yeah,
Try and do
like,
what he's doing with your
it's-
hand right now.
It feels unnatural. Like I'm
yeah,
trying
is
it
a
now.
weird- I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now.
I'm doing it now.
I touch it anytime I feel like. But like, I can't get my thumb around that much, and doing this is so like I want to tuck my thumb under the index finger.
Yeah,
not over it.
It's
exactly.
a weird point. It's a weird point
It's
for
such
sure.
a weird point, and he does like he does like middle fingers. That does he keep his thumbs in when he middle fingers, or does he thumbs out?
I don't know
I-
what he does
you know,
when
that's a
he
good
fingers
question.
anything, to be honest. You can ask Cat.
Oh, boom,
Does-
roasted.
He's never been.
does
He's never been there. Never mind.
No, well, you might
Is-
thumb her a little bit though. That might be.
Is
That
he
she
one
might be
of
more
those
into that.
people that only has the finger up and pulls all the? I bet he's one of those people.
Like,
Like the middle finger and has all his other fingers down.
That's
you know?
grandpa. That's grandpa middle finger, right?
Right.
Like that reminds me so much of an old man on the road flipping you
Yeah.
off with like every single finger clenched into a fist except the one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah,
That's what he does.
That's how they do
Retaining
that.
members. All right?
Retaining members.
So the
All
other
right, since
day,
we're all talking about it, I'm gonna see
we
how
got
Natalie Wood
over
died.
60 members in a day. There was a giant member bomb, and then another member bomb, and
Then
people
what
were
happened?
joining. It was very, very generous, and everyone
then
was
what
happy.
happened?
Everyone was so happy.
Oh, okay.
And then
Hold
what
on,
happened
pause
was
real
we had
quick.
over
Hold on,
620.
hold on.
Pause,
This
pause.
is interesting.
Okay.
Los Angeles County Coroner Thomas Noguchi ruled the cause
Oh,
of Natalie
Japanese
Wood's
style.
death to be accidental drowning and hypothermia.
Hmm.
Oh my God!
That's suspicious.
Natalie Wood had been drinking and she may have slipped while trying to
Ugh.
reboard the dinghy. That's
Oh.
fucking sad.
Trying to get back on a dinghy is tough.
If
Yeah.
I had a nickel for every time I heard
gotta-
that, folks. All right,
You
let's
gotta
go.
stay on that dinghy.
Yeah,
okay.
stay on that dinghy. Don't
Okay.
get off
Stay on that
Yeah.
dinghy.
until she says
Ride
she's
the
done.
dinghy like you're gonna die.
That's
Don't
right.
get off till the dinghy gets off. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Dinghy finishes first, folks. Here on Detractor Beam. News at 11. All right.
20 members. I had my day off. Okay?
Off.
I come back yesterday, 40 plus memberships expired, and I'm like, oh my God.
Oh man, less money for me.
Dude, does he? You think he's got like a TV set up in his house in the living room that's just like YouTube metrics, like you'd see at a call center or something like that? It's like, what the fuck, guys? Wait times are 30 35 minutes? The district manager's gonna kill me.
If he knew how, he
we
would,
just
but he
cannot
doesn't know.
maintain.
This jamming his fingers into his eyes and covering his
God.
face.
That's ridiculous.
What do you think the body language of this is exactly? Is this someone like because he's just telling a story, and I don't think he actually feels this, but I think I don't know. Like, I just don't get if he actually
Expired, and I'm like,
feels
oh my
exasperation,
god,
or
we
this is
just
what he
cannot
thinks
maintain.
exasperation
It's
looks
very
like,
tough
you
right
know?
now.
I think
If
that he needed to get some of the sleepies out of his eyes and was like, this is a perfect chance.
It's all performative work to show how big a deal this is. It's such a big deal. These members, guys. Look how serious it is to me. That's what he's doing.
Well, and since he doesn't experience real emotion, he needs to pretend like he does.
Yeah. It's all so performative, and that's what I find so irritating about it is that I just have to look at him and see him like flipping and flopping around all over the place,
and flipping and flopping,
jamming his fingers in his eyes, not showering, and digging his fingernails out of his fucking eye sockets instead.
Maintain any kind of level of memberships on the channel.
Gross.
You guys know all the
So
benefits you get for
gross.
being a member.
You guys know the benefits.
You guys know. I'm not gonna go through it again, except I am.
Badge to show how long
And
you've
Piece of Peace
supported.
pointed this
You
out
don't
too,
have to
like,
abide by the slow mode rules
You
of the
got
chat when
over
you're
the
on a stream.
500
Getting
member
highlighted
hump.
comments if
Now
you leave a
it's gotta
comment
be
on
600.
demand on
Be
a video.
thankful. Look.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. In
No.
addition, with these special events
no.
like this Christmas event, you get priority to get
Holy shit, we have
your
so
voice heard.
many
You get members are
benefits.
getting a game right into the Christmas event, right?
I really
So,
feel like I'm being lectured by my
if you're not a
mean,
member,
like,
please
whined
consider
aunt.
joining.
You know,
if you're someone
Me
who
too.
likes this
Like,
channel and wants to
oh, I
support
need
it,
this house
please
cleaned up. Please, my lawn needs to be mowed, and there's a tree over there that's got a birdhouse in it. And look, I just
And
don't
this
have any
is how it
time.
benefits you.
Yeah.
consider gifting memberships to the channel. 'Tis the
Okay,
season, as they
gifting,
say,
you do gifting.
and many people would be
Gifting
very
is
happy
gifting,
to
as
they
get the
say?
membership this time
Hang
of
on a
year and be
minute,
able to
can you
use
do
it for
gifting?
all these.
Okay.
What people are always asking me, Phil, can I do gifting? Phil, can I do gifting? And yes, I've explained that many times. Go watch the old podcast episodes.
Game playthroughs and special holiday streams coming up. They would very much appreciate that. So please consider it. Thanks in advance, as you can see. Being that I'm doing a double streaming day today, I would hope
Stop
we could hit
pointing
600
at
members
that.
by the end of the day.
Double
That's
All right,
streaming.
yesterday we got
How
about
is this a
20 members.
How is this a
Like-
double streaming day again, by the way? It's the same amount of streams he does 99% of the time, isn't it? It's 2?
It is.
No,
He
it's-
does this.
Yeah, he always no. He's trying to. Now, you know how he does. He's trying to make it sound better because this is a double stream day, but that's every day.
That's every day. That's a double stream day would be 4 streams, Phil. Like,
Right.
I'm seeing double here.
Double stream. Double
4
stream.
crusties.
Double stream.
New
For
member.
crusties.
So it'd be great
God.
to get more momentum than that. And again, if you're thinking of supporting the
Okay.
channel, that's a great way to do it. The other way to support this channel,
Wait, how else?
trying to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream.
Ah. okay,
All
I
right.
wasn't sure.
And being that tomorrow is going to be the day.
And-
The other way to support this channel,
Stop it.
tips.
Yeah, that's good.
Trying to
That's
hit the
good.
tier 1 tips goal every stream. All right. And being that tomorrow is going to be the day when I'm only here half the day, it'd be
Uh-oh.
great if I could have a good day today. So
Wait,
if you
why?
hit
Oh,
the
'cause-
tier 1 tips goal or exceed it, but
What?
hitting it would be the goal. That would be absolutely amazing. So please consider tipping or gifting memberships today. Those are the best ways to support
Yeah,
the
he
channel
did say
today.
chips.
Okay, fair enough. All right, now
No, it's not fair. I don't get anything from giving you money.
let's go ahead
Get the
Chips.
and let's do a couple quick shout outs first of all.
Also,
And then
Okay,
we'll tell
yeah.
what you
Let's
guys
go.
wanna do.
When he says
It's
quick,
already
that means
almost
there's no
noon.
big ones coming
I get the
in
feeling
incoming.
we're not gonna have enough
Yeah.
time to do suggestion box today, but maybe we
Stop.
can just do some open Q&A. We'll see what you guys want to talk
Wait,
about.
wait.
But
If you don't
getting
have
the shout-outs,
time
first
for
shout-out of the day is from
suggestion box,
Internal
why do you have time
Napalm.
for Q&A?
Happy holidays, sir. It's good to see you here. 30 months as a member. And he says, happy weekend. Any plans to check out the Ragnarok DLC? You know,
Oh,
so
okay.
here's how my wife
no.
and I react.
Here's how my
Here's
wife
how
and
my
I
He's gonna blame it on
reacted.
Cat.
Yep, here we go.
Atlas, the bookkeeper, big ups.
I hate Beaver style Phil so fucking much.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
wife
weekend.
was
Any plans to
watching
check out the
this hot as
Ragnarok
shit
DLC?
streamer.
You know, so here's how my wife and I reacted, right? When we're watching the
Right.
Game Award.
Okay.
We see Kratos walk on screen. We're like,
Cat's instantly soaking. I mean, she is on
She is-
fire.
I'm bricked up. Cat's soaked. She's flooded.
Bro,
I'm
I
drowning.
need a screenshot. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm drowning.
She asked me to leave the room right away.
Phil, please leave.
Please leave, Phil. Please leave.
This
That's a little,
smell you're giving off is ruining it. Is that Jingle Box or Jingle Palette doing
No.
the thing?
That?
Oh, that was just you. Okay. Ah.
we thought it was the
Sofa
next God
is
of War game
soggy.
already. We're like, holy
Ew.
shit, already? Only a year and they're announcing the next God of War? This is absolutely outstanding. We start to freak out. Then all of a sudden it
I
starts
wonder
showing
what that looks
combat. We're
like.
like, wait a minute.
Wow, that looks
No, this looks like God of War Ragnarok. Like, it looks exactly like
Oh
it.
my
So
god!
we're wondering, what is this?
Oh my god.
And then they say
That's what it's
DLC,
like.
and we're like,
love
oh,
that.
a story-based DLC? And then they show it's literally just combat. It's going to be a few lines of dialogue, tiny bit of story, and just basically you go into Valhalla and you fight endless hordes of monsters.
What?
Maybe a couple
sounds
bosses.
like
There's
fun.
nothing to it.
It's just a game. Oh god, this heavily combat focused game. It's just some combat. Oh.
There's no substance. It's just a bunch of extra gameplay. Maybe this was supposed to be something in the game. They didn't figure out how to fit it in, so they cut it, and now they're just
Oh, yeah,
releasing
it's not
it
a
for
movie
free
walking
a year
sim.
later.
Didn't figure it
And it's
out.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's
it was
what
very
I did too.
deflating.
Oh, yeah.
Because at first I
It's,
was
uh,
super excited. I was like, wow, is it the new
Mm-hmm.
game? Is it a paid DLC with a giant story expansion? And then it's like, no, it's a free DLC. It's just combat. And you're like, oh,
What?
shit.
Wait, so it's free.
So it's a nice
What's your
Christmas present
problem?
for those who love God of War and are just looking for something to do over the holidays. But for someone like me, who I've already got a packed schedule, people are clamoring for me to play Baldur Gate 3.
You're just looking for something to do.
No, it's not something
Those
that
of
I'm
you who don't
interested
have a
in,
family.
you know. Now,
Like, what
if
does he
someone
get
plays it and
excited
ends up
about?
saying, wow, it's super
Nothing.
outstanding for
Money.
reasons unbeknownst to anyone right now, maybe I would reconsider it. It's free. There's no reason I couldn't do
You'll
that.
reconsider
But
it
for
in a
now,
few
it's not
months.
in my schedule or in my interest.
Deflating
because
like
it
a
doesn't
Jenna
seem very
blowjob.
I wonder
Uh-oh.
if he and
Important.
Kat
Seems
have
like,
like similar
alright, more
attitudes
combat,
about this
here
kind
you
of
go,
stuff, and
right?
that's where he's getting us.
I don't
from.
think people
It's
tuned
like,
in
it's
to
not
my
Jenna,
God of War's
but it's
playthroughs
Jenna
for
or
the
Kat,
combat.
whatever.
That's a
I think
big
he said
part of it.
Kat.
But they
Okay.
tune in for the story.
But like, I wonder if Kat is like a hardcore like video games journalist keeping up with stories. Just like Phil, can you believe that Jeff Keighley said the N word at the Video Game Awards? And Phil's like, huh? What?
Huh?
I guess I'll
What?
talk about that on my stream today.
Cool.
It would
I don't
make
think she's that
sense.
active. I think she's
I
way more
mean,
passive viewer. Like,
Right.
oh, okay, that's oh, okay, that DLC is free and it's just combat. Okay. I don't think she has
Well,
any opinions at all. to be
Yeah, but she's also like,
if I were
go on.
Cat, if I were Cat and I had nothing
settle
in my
down.
life, shut
I'm
up.
just gonna mute ALT Insider
No.
while whatever
Oh.
happens to while he processes that thought.
If I were Cat and I had nothing in my life except for my beautiful cat and my fucking lump of a husband, I would find anything to remove myself from my reality. And if
Right.
video games are her thing, then she probably does pay attention to this stuff.
I don't think she has any like. I don't think she takes it that deeply. She just like accepts what games do. So like, okay, Skyrim's
Huh.
gonna be delayed a year. Okay, well that's fine. I can
I-
check it out a year later then.
I-
You know what I'm
like-
saying? Like, and plus the autistic people, some autistic people, you know,
Mhm.
they don't think about it that deeply. It's just okay, the game's coming out a year later. All
That's
right.
I'm so glad to hear you say
Sure.
that because that's exactly what
Yeah.
I was going to say. That she's
Yeah.
more like a Dustin Hoffman style character from Rain Man, where she's just like sort of like passively absorbing all this information about video games and stuff. And she
Yeah.
could just like, 10 minutes to the video game release. Yeah, 14 minutes to GTA
Exactly,
6.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
10 minutes. 10 minutes of DLC. 10 minutes of God of War DLC. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going that
Yeah.
far, but you know what I'm
challenging
saying is like
ultra boss
she has,
fights
she's
and
not
stuff
thinking
like
about
that,
that
but
deeply to feel like angry or happy or anything. She's just like, okay, the game's coming out then. I'll see it then.
Right. I will
Sure.
play the
I-
game
like-
at this time.
Yeah.
I more meant that she probably follows a lot of this stuff and focuses on.
Oh well, that's here. Let me see what she's
News.
following on Twitter. Let's see who is she choosing to
Wait.
follow on Twitter.
I don't
That's
think
a good
she's
question.
allowed to have a
good
Twitter,
question.
is she?
I mean, her
thought she-
old
I
one,
thought-
Chaos Roma 1, boys. Come
Oh,
on,
she-
get
I-
with it.
Do you think that she really like
That's what
straight up
parts are
just
wearing
gave
now.
up on Twitter? Just
All right.
like, go on.
No, I'm sure
I
Phil said
don't
don't do
think
it.
so.
Phil 100% said don't do it because you're gonna get trolls. 100%. He probably made it
She
sound like the
believed him,
scariest thing
too.
ever.
But
People
you
will
don't think
literally kill you if you keep your Twitter. Okay.
you don't think
gotta
he would have
do
made her
something.
get a sock account or something? Maybe.
I mean, no, she might have a sock account. I'm sure she has a sock Twitter. No doubt.
Okay.
But,
I
mean,
thought
I don't know how to.
I
But
thought
her
he
real
made her quit.
Twitter account.
I thought he
No,
made
no,
her
her
quit
real-
cold turkey. I mean,
Here's
blind,
some funny
blind
ones she
playthrough.
follows. You ready? Here's some
on.
funny Twitter
Mhm.
accounts she does follow.
Here we
Baby
go.
Metal. So she is a Japan
Oh,
best
big
fan.
ups.
Big
Good
ups. I
call.
like that. Assassin's Creed. So she follows Assassin's Creed.
Okay,
She
all right.
follows Psy from. Is this Psy from
Oh,
the literal?
Oppa Gangnam
Yeah.
Style. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Gangnam
Hell
Style.
yeah.
Korean style. Right?
That's
She follows
2011 hype. Let's go.
She follows Bethesda. Okay.
Okay.
She
Of
loves
course.
Skyrim. She follows Elder Scrolls. Loves
Of course.
Naturally.
She follows CD Projekt Red for the Witcher
Uh-huh.
content,
The dis-
Cyberpunk content.
For the discerning CRPG player. Wow.
Ah.
She follows Bandai Namco US.
Yo,
Okay.
if Cat is a Gunpla head, you might have a competitor now for biggest Cat stand. I would actually, that would be so hilarious if it just turned out all of Phil's money is going towards like figures again, but it's Cat's Gunpla habit.
She's following Dragon Ball community, Naughty Dog, Nvidia.
Oh wait, Naughty Dog?
Yes, Naughty Dog is on this
Oh.
list.
Do you know who works at Naughty Dog?
Neil Druckmann.
Yeah. Oh, honey, what's this I found? Honey.
She follows GameStop. She follows Steam.
Weird.
Streamlabs, OBS.
For all the
She's
updates,
That's a little
updates
weird.
from GameStop
All right,
and
so let's
Streamlabs.
gamers she follows.
Okay.
Ikey Plays. No one's gonna hear about
Never
that.
heard of
30
that.
Followers.
No idea who
trying
that
to feel-
is.
Neat. She follows a few tiny as shit streamers. Prey. Okay, I'll stop this bit. By the
Oh
way, 'cause-
my God, she
I mean,
follows
the-
Prey.
Oh,
Good.
hey, the Rat Brad. Hello,
Ooh,
Rat
hello.
Brad.
Okay,
Hello.
that is who? I'm sorry. What? That is.
I don't know.
Oh.
They have 500K followers
Let's
though.
go.
Oh, okay. They must be
Philip,
important.
Philip, you better watch out. Honey, who's this on your like, Sungi? Why are you following this guy? I love the idea of Phil is just like a ratchet bitch who's just like going through Cat's phone.
Who's this?
Who the fuck is this? You talk to too many hoes.
Yeah.
Standard combat
You're watching too
is
many
probably
video
the
game
most
hoes.
grindy, boring part about it. And that's the DLC. So it's like, wow, you
the
gave me
DLC,
more
dude.
of the boring part of the game. Thanks.
What?
That's why it's free,
You're
right?
such a little bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Look a gift
So
horse in the
thank
mouth,
you.
why don't ya?
Mm-hmm.
Eternal Napalm, I appreciate that. First tip of
Do
the
you?
day has come in.
Uh-oh. Come in.
Is a $5 tip. Oh, let's see here.
Let's
Gotta
see
make up
here.
a lie.
So,
Hang on. Oh,
so
this is gonna be
Friendly
spicy, maybe.
Gremlin has tipped $5.
Okay.
And says, I hope you have a great day of streaming. I'm looking forward to the Warzone stream. Can't watch Yakuza. I plan on playing it myself. I don't want any spoilers.
Yakuza.
So there you go. All right. Well, thank
See,
you for the $5.
That
This
was.
kinda-
I think there was more to it than that. There's
I
definitely
think
more
so,
to it than
too.
that.
But
yeah.
but the friendly gremlin is like someone who's been in his chat a lot lately, and it's just like in the last couple of months. Obviously, the first thought is it's just some OIC sock, and you know he's just. I don't know. I feel like he feels like he has to read to the end of the message before he can actually read out what it says because there's got to be something sus in there. I don't know. I think he's just
First tip of the
afraid that
day.
that guy is going to trick him into saying something rude.
I hope
because he
Warzone
knows
goes
it's only
well,
iced coffee.
and I hope that people
Yeah.
like
Yep.
it. Again, you never know. Because when I first started, by the way, my left eye is burning really bad right now for some reason.
Yeah,
When
When
probably
I
Everybody
first
because of
started
money
playing
all the
Battle
ear
Royale
juice
years
you
ago, I
jammed
didn't think
in
anything
there.
of it. I didn't think it was going to
Yeah.
do well, and all of a sudden people really liked it. They liked me playing PUBG. That's the first game I started playing.
Yeah, I
that
need
was,
my gunner glasses.
Just
That
gonna use
was
the
Battle
warmth
Royale,
of my thumb
right?
to
So
quench
then,
the flames of my
I
eye.
branched out.
Yeah, I'm really. I
And I
want a
started
pink
playing
eye
other
arc
games. I
so
can't even remember
bad.
the other one that I played. It didn't
Some
even
kind of
look
eye
that good,
disease.
but it was
Yeah.
one that people seemed to like to watch me
Glaucoma.
play, although it was kind of a wonky game. And then
Wonky.
Call of Duty started doing it,
Wonky
right? You had
fun.
Black Ops 4 Blackout, and that ended up being
Ops
a
4 Blackout.
really popular series for me. People loved watching me play that. I played that for months on end, if you
Everyone
remember.
loved
We
it.
had
Stop
entire
it.
chill streams of
Did you
just
see him
hanging out.
scratch the
Um,
inside of his
Whoa, what's
eyelid?
that? Oh,
That's the
talking
rare
while I
that's
was
the rare
playing it.
thumb heel drag.
Ew.
Right? You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
when you're not really interested, it's sort of like a burnishing tool when you're sculpting. You're not trying to get like a round edge, but you're
They're
trying
just
to make
hanging
like a
out?
convex, concave hole. You're just jamming it right in there.
Cool.
There you go.
And
Hole?
talking while I was playing it, and I ended up getting wins in it and everything. It was good, right? And then after that, it kind of went away for a bit, and then they brought in Warzone. I hated Warzone. I tried it. I just didn't like it. I thought that it was not in the spirit of what Black Ops 4 Blackout was. They had changed too much. Everyone was a tank. I didn't really like the combat, so I kind of gave up on it.
Absolutely,
When
J&J,
Warzone
I'll be
2 came
featuring
out last
in,
year, I gave it a
Hollow
shot, and I
Cure,
thought it was good
the
for a couple of months,
VTuber
you know?
roguelike.
So basically, it's kind of a weird situation where
As soon as I-
Battle
as soon as I
Royale
figure out how
sometimes
to
works
rig
for me
some
and
tits
sometimes
on this
doesn't.
thing.
So I have no idea if Warzone
rare,
3.0 will have longevity or not. We played it once,
Uh-huh.
and like I said, it was weird because I'd say the
Look,
first
now I
half
can
of that
blink,
stream
like,
did
more
okay, and then
stun
all of a
messages to
sudden,
people.
people started
Oh,
coming
yeah.
and talking and
Oh my
engaging and
God.
supporting at the last like hour. I was like,
SOS.
oh, like a big
Oh, nice.
burst of
Whoa.
attention in the
Whoa.
last
Wait,
hour.
did I get it
wonder
right?
what caused
You
that.
did.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know what's gonna happen today. We'll
I need to
see.
learn. I've
Okay.
always been interested in Morse code. I need to learn
But
it. I love it.
I'm glad
Let's
you're here.
do
I
it.
hope
Let's
that
have a Morse
people
code learning
will
stream.
enjoy.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this is
Warzone today.
S is dot
Okay.
dot dot. Okay, let's listen
Shout out to
dot,
Little
dot.
Shake and Bake with our first super chat of the day,
Shout out
which is
little
actually a
Shake and
super
Bake.
sticker of that cartoonish
Shake and
Shiba
bake
dog, which is very
bomb.
cute.
When
A
mommy
big
had the
smile.
shake and bake going, you know it was gonna be
Oh,
a good
fuck
day.
yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
When I come home from the babysitter and mom's already got the shake and bake, when mom's got the chicken in the bag, oh,
Yeah.
mama.
Watch out.
I'm eating right tonight. I'm going straight up my room.
Hell
And not to do homework. Let me tell you that, folks.
I enjoy when you guys do those. I've never even seen those before.
Big
Till you guys do them. Like, I never, like, I'm the streamer. So, like, for example,
the
I can't
streamer?
even see that stuff. If I click,
Wait, see what?
What are we talking about here?
oh, I can see them. I can see
What?
them, but I can't use them.
What
You
are we
can't,
talking
obviously,
about?
you can't put money into
Shake and
yourself.
bake with mac and cheese.
So
Yum.
look
You
at
can't
these. Oh
put
my
money
God.
into yourself.
What are you
Look at all
talking
these.
about?
That's not
He's
true.
try- he's
I
talking
could
about super
literally
stickers, super
super
stickers.
chat right now
What does that
He's
mean?
talking
I
about
can do
super-
that
Oh, I see.
on our channel.
I see.
Oh, you can stick yourself?
Why would you?
Yeah, you can stick
Can
yourself.
you stick yourself? Okay.
You can. I'm looking at all the pear ones
I'm
right
sticking
now. the
myself
anthem-
now.
I'm sticking it
I'm
now.
sticking myself now.
What?
I like
Whoa,
the
easy.
lemon ones are really creepy. Shut up.
Why is he even bringing this up though? Don't invite this this line of discussion, Phil. Okay, we don't want to
No.
talk about
He was-
tipping yourself.
People might wonder if he could stick himself or not, and he cannot stick himself.
Oh, hold
No.
on, hold on. Jade's in the chat here. He says, "Sup my oozes," and also at DSP Gaming, sup.
So these are like weird pairs.
Sup my oozes.
Yeah, here's the
Oozes.
Oh,
Shiba.
God. Here's the Chiba.
Look at these different
Hold on a
Shiba
second.
dogs.
God!
Ah, there's a ton of
That's
them.
what Cat wants, by the way.
Some of them are wearing outfits.
yeah.
Look at that.
We got a burp and a
Oh my
He's
goodness.
just getting distracted by the fucking
They call it
stickers now.
Bushiba.
He's a child.
Well, this one's like a ramen
Damn, there's some
noodle
crazy ones.
bowl.
They have
This
one with
one's like a
fireworks.
sushi.
Oh,
Hold
I
on.
get a
So
lot of
now,
choices
now
here.
What the
he's
hell is that
taking
supposed
the
to be?
time
These are supposed to be
look through
people.
all
They
the
look nothing like people. They look
stickers.
like mutants.
I think
Ew.
I feel like we got to the
Oh,
end of the tips a little bit fast, and Phil's a little upset.
That was
Yeah.
I like the dancing lemon. The anthropomorphic lemon
you
is pretty
would
cool.
like the fucking creepy ass lemons.
And then there's just like generic symbols.
I don't know if you guys have seen the lemon stickers, but they're
Yeah, it's
really
like a-
weird.
Oh yeah,
ton of
test it out.
generic
I don't know.
symbols.
I haven't seen them
A
either.
burger? Who would
I'm
do a
streamer, so
burger
I can't
super
even see
chat?
that.
Yeah, I don't even know how you could like
Burger.
put money.
And then
to
we've got a
yourself. Did he say,
face.
did he say burger really stupidly?
A ton of generic
Yeah,
symbols.
he did. He did.
A burger? Who would do a
Yeah, we got the burger.
Yeah, it's like
Wait.
a ton of generic symbols. A burger? Who would do a burger super chat? And then we've got a face.
I love the burger symbol. Also, that's how you know. That's how what they shine into the clouds when Kat is on her way home from work, like Gotham City. You know, Batman symbol, bat symbol, burger.
Yeah, it's
Hello?
like
Not
a
laughing
ton
at
of
burger.
generic
That's okay.
symbols.
That's okay.
A burger? Who would do a burger super chat?
Plenty of people.
And then we've got a
Sam has
face.
Given us plenty of those.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of those.
I've
thanks to
seen many
Sam.
variations of this happy face before. You guys have used that one a lot. And then the controllers. I've seen the game
That's- you're talking
controllers
about
as
the
well.
You're talking about the
Variations of
nail
the
biting
game
emote, I
controllers.
bet.
You know, no one's ever
Yeah.
used the rage quit one,
Yeah,
which
no
is
one's ever
funny
used
because
it
people
it's
claim
kinda
you the rage
fucking
quit all the
dumb.
time.
Yeah, 'cause
I've
it'll
never
get you
seen
banned
anyone
if I
use the
see
rage
it.
quit one.
Right.
It's not funny.
This is the first time, and I've never looked at those before. I used to
Wow,
not
for
even be able
15
to.
years,
you go,
huh?
you try to
Cool.
do it. It
So
would
you've
say,
never
"Oh, you're
super
the
chatted
streamer. You
anyone
can't
ever.
contribute to yourself." But they
Cool.
wouldn't even let
You
me see them. Now at
can!
least I can see them. Wow, there's a
can
whole
do it
membership
now!
gifting section now. Yeah, look at that.
Oh my
Look at
god,
that.
There's a whole
dude.
section to do membership
wouldn't it be
gifting
cool if, like, we
formally
saw
now.
this
Wow, this is
come in
all.
with some
I've never
money?
even seen this. One membership, 5 memberships, 10,
can we-
20, and 50.
how much are we gonna spend
They let
on
you do it
this?
into different groupings, and they give you the group
Different
prices. Look at
groupings?
that.
Hang on, is there different groupings?
Well,
I'm
that's
not sure
neat.
about.
They certainly streamlined it. I've never even looked at that. Okay,
Wow,
so
it's-
thank
this
you,
is
little
improve
shake
the
and bake,
processes.
for the one thing I'm
the
disappointed. I
processes?
can't get that on the screen. I would love to get that animation
Yes, you
on the
can.
screen, but because
Yes,
it's a
you can.
YouTube exclusive animation,
You
it
fucking
won't
can.
One
play
Google search
in pop-up
and it's
messages.
over.
That's
Yeah.
what sucks. Like, I think there's a
One
way you
Google
can
search.
integrate Twitch.
Please don't
so Twitch
exaggerate,
gets-
ALT. It's not just one Google search. He has to Google search, then he has to click search, then he has to scroll down to the first result, then he has to read the first word of the first result, then he has to read the second word of the first result.
That's
Okay?
true.
You think he's got all day?
Animations can play on a stream, but you can't do it with YouTube. YouTube has their own thing.
Their own thing, dude. Oh god, this is the worst. This was a bad fucking pre-stream, guys.
What's up, Jake?
Done
Morning.
Yeah.
How you doing
Yeah,
today?
this is
Sorry.
rough. This is rough.
Okay.
This is rough, dude.
We need Final Fantasy Remake, Final Fantasy VII Remake, probably the first third. It's about the first third of the game is the first game. Yeah, it's the intro, the whole entire Midgar saga. And then the second third of the game, you go into the open world, and then there's the third which is finale. So that's the first third of the game was remake.
Gotta be something I can
Bottled
do
water, tap
here.
water, I don't care. I'll drink either. But I drink filtered water without filter, pure filter. That we drink water out of fridge. And all day I drink flavored seltzer waters on stream.
I only drink seltzer.
Thank you, Matt. That's wishing you, Cat Jasper, happy holidays. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Crown Jackson overall was a good year for games. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. And you'll see that in my Game of the Year countdown for sure. Although there absolutely were big disappointments this year. Games that we really were hyped for and hoping they were going to be good, they fell flat on their face. At the same time, there were some really outstanding games and some sleeper hits, right? We're playing them right now in RoboCop. And the other big one that's in my mind is Liza P. Games that no one saw coming or
Who
saw
is
coming. All of a
Liza?
sudden, wow, these games are great. So,
Liza
yeah,
P.
it's a great year for games.
She's a lot of people's
You
wife.
can't do tap water. Really? Your area doesn't have good tap water? See, I've never experienced that. I live in Connecticut. The tap water was good. Now here in Washington, the tap water is good. So I've always had it available.
We're talking about tap water. I'm skipping. I'm going ahead by like 15.
God.
I'm doing a massive skip right now. We're talking about tap
Massive?
water. Yeah.
Massive.
Massive.
What makes you think I'm
Literally
not gonna like the
talking
game?
about
Right? What I'll tell you though is the insane amount of hype that this game has gotten because people just keep saying so many good things
As
about
you
it.
can
It better be
see,
good.
the
It better not be a
tips
case
are
where all of you wanted
stuck
to
at
hype
$5,
and
we
you
have
all
to
got
drag this
completely
out.
fooled for a game
So
that's
that's
maybe
what
good,
we're
but
But
not
we
necessarily best in class. Everyone's saying it's the best in class. You better fucking show me why.
suggestion
Not
box.
kiss the games about 4 months and then when I
We
play, oh, you
don't
see, well,
have
you don't like
time,
the game played 4
except
months
for we
ago.
have
No,
like
a good game is
20
good forever.
minutes.
So fuck off with your excuses already. The fact that people even said that in my chat proves that they're nervous. It proves that they're nervous that they
Bro,
didn't
What was
get
it?
this
What was
hype.
it?
Absolutely.
What are we nervous
You
about?
said, oh, I'm not
What are we
here, and
nervous
if I'm
about?
truly to a Game of the Year awards, I should probably play the game that everyone's claiming is the best game of the year. Should I not? So now's the time. I never
Oh,
said.
we're going back to the
Uh-oh.
Baldur's Gate bitching already.
Oh, I'm
Someone
not going
sent
to
a
like
comment
it.
that said,
Like, I don't even know where you're getting
Devour
that
the
from.
bait.
In fact, I like RPGs. They're one of my favorite genres. I grew up playing them, for God's sakes.
Then
And they're
what's
some
your
of my favorite
problem?
games of all time. What makes you think I'm not going to like the game? Right?
How
But I'll
about
tell you.
Sex?
all the bitching you did, all the
Right.
bitching you did about how you're not going to play it, you don't want to.
Though
Uh-huh.
is the insane amount of hype that this game has gotten because people just keep saying so many good
Sucking
things
turd
about it.
out of my
It
ass.
better be good. It better not be a case where all of you bought into hype and you all got, completely
Wait,
fooled
what?
for
I
I
love
games.
like RPGs. So what? What?
This better not be a situation where I decide that you're wrong, because if I decide that you're wrong, you guys are all in for
And
it.
you're fucked.
Man,
That's
maybe
so
good,
stupid.
but not necessarily best in class. Everyone's saying this is best in class. You better
Best in
fucking show me
class.
why.
Yep.
Not
With money.
kiss the game's butt for
Yeah.
4 months, and then when I play it, oh, you see, well, you don't like it because you didn't play it 4 months ago. No, a good game is good forever. So fuck off with your excuses already. The fact that people even said that in my chat proves that they're nervous. It proves that they're nervous that the game isn't as good as they've hyped it up to be.
Why do I have to be? We don't have to be nervous. Nervous of what?
So yeah, he this is what he's trying to do. Let me decode this real
Okay,
quick.
let's go.
He's saying that if Phil doesn't like it, there's nervous that Phil will say he doesn't like it because Phil says he doesn't like it. That means it's not a good game too, because Phil
Right.
is the end all
He's
be all of
the-
opinions.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So get ready. You are
that's so
nervous.
stupid. And a good game is good forever. It just is. Like, fuck.
So
This
no,
guy-
he's saying if a game is good, I can play it and I will also feel it's good because that's the only way games can be good. Andrew,
Yeah.
please.
Hey,
What?
listen, reality is just
God.
whatever I need it to be at any given moment in time, okay? So if you could all just shut
Okay.
up and give me $5, that would be great.
Oh yeah.
Thank
okay.
you.
Here's my money. Take it.
You're welcome.
Now
Thank you.
someone's gonna
You're
call
you're
them out.
welcome as well.
Matter
You're
of
welcome.
factly,
We're just saving
Thank
us.
you.
We're just saving us. I'm just saving us both a lot of time here. Okay, I'm just gonna drop the facade entirely. All right.
for it, and they're gonna look like jackasses. So
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't overhype a game if it ain't that good.
You
I'm
shouldn't
just
talk
saying.
so much
But
shit.
maybe if it is good,
It
now
doesn't
your game
age
will
well.
shine. So
He
let's.
is so excited to just drop a nuke on the haters on Monday.
Yep.
Just be like, actually, it turns out I was right. According to the criteria that I have defined for myself and will not reveal to anyone else, I was right.
Yes.
Phil's gonna
You were
prove
wrong.
yeah, you know how the game goes and how Phil's gonna react to the game. So he just it's already gonna suck. Like
Yep.
waking up on Mondays like, got a game I gotta hate here.
He-
You know,
he is
okay,
gonna
get ready to
be
hate this shit.
He is gonna be stiff on Monday. He'll be there early. I bet you he'll be in that chair early on Monday. It's gonna be a 25-minute podcast. I bet you. Let's get right into it since you guys are so excited for Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
The
He's so excited. Ugh.
the pre-stream on Monday is gonna be an absolute nightmare.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Let's find out starting
see.
Monday.
Get ready, everybody. We're gonna see.
Guys, let's see. Yeah, I'm already wearing the Viking helmet because it's an RPG and I love it so much. All right. Now, support. Now, okay. What's funny is I just had this thought. I wonder if he's trying to like reverse bait the trolls right now, right? Because it's gonna be like, yeah, because it's like with your left hand, you sit on your left hand for a little while, and then you reverse.
Yes,
Oh,
it.
yes,
I have
that.
done that. I have done that.
Yeah, it doesn't really work. I don't know. That's why it's very.
I thought it was like a life hack, but then you give it a shot. Not that great.
You feel stupid. You're just sitting in your hand for 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, what?
But it's like, okay, so I'm going to be extremely toxic so that people will tip me to keep me playing this game because they think
Wow.
they know that I don't want to do it, and I'm going to act like such an asshole and be such like a combative piece of shit that they're going to want to try to get one over on me by tipping me.
See, that's kind of a fun idea, though. Like, to torture him, you just keep paying him money so he has to do a thing he hates.
That's why I'm saying if DSP set up a dunk tank so that $10 would dunk him in the tank, he'd be a millionaire. He would. That would probably be the most fucking donated stream of all time. PayPal would shut him down. There was like a money laundering scheme going on that day.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a fun concept.
Actually,
Ew.
but it would be like the shots where it's like, well, guys, it has to be $1,000 for a dunk, because otherwise I'm gonna be all wet, and my equipment's all in here too, so I can't get water all over that. Okay, so
we'll just pretend I'm gonna be dunked in water.
$2,000 a dunk. Okay.
Dent tank. Nice.
Very good. But in truth, it's all opinions, right? Who cares? If I don't like the game, that doesn't mean it's not a good game. It just means it's not my cup of tea. You have to understand there's not a black or white situation in life.
Wait,
just because Darkside Phil likes or doesn't like a game doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. Listen, I don't like Fortnite.
Okay, he's trying to cover all his bases right now. Yeah.
And also, like, none of us said it was a bad game or suggesting that you say not liking it suggests that it is a bad game. We're all saying that you should have played this 4 months ago, and now you're playing it because it's the game of the year, which that might be like the most transparently stupid and like basic reason to play a game of all time, right? Well, yeah, guys, the game I've been openly bitching about and guaranteeing you that I would never play, I'm going to play now because the Video Game Awards, which I also spent a certain amount of time saying are not official, told me to, so I did it. Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good fucking luck.
I mean, it's a terrible game. You can enjoy it. Go for it. Enjoy whatever you
can
want.
enjoy it,
I'm not
idiot.
here to tell you otherwise. I'm telling you what my personal likes and dislikes are. That's the whole point, right? Oh, you just got a haircut? Congrats, Jade. I did too.
Congratulations, Jake!
Welcome to the big time, buddy.
Congratulations!
Welcome to the fucking show.
Jade says he got a haircut that's just like mine. Wow, great job, Jade.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Did you get the fuck me up fam too? Cool.
That's cool. Did your mom do yours too?
Congrats, Jade.
Congrats, Becky.
Go.
Oh, yeah, I bet Jade's haircut is much better.
Okay.
I bet Jade looks way more normal than Phil does.
His mother probably cares.
See, you get a mix. The game is massively overrated. Not a bad game, but nothing legendary like people make it out to be. Then you get someone who says, oh, the crowd probably won't be there because it's 4 months old. Wrong.
Oh,
Wrong.
Nuh-uh. He's probably right.
Yeah, because he's set up this whole wrestling promo ahead of time because it's I don't know, cage match at SmackDown on Monday night, me versus Baldur's Gate 3, and we're gonna. Let me tell you something, brother. I don't like the way this Baldur's Gate 3 has been looking at me, so I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna wrestle him into the ground. If I don't like him, I'm gonna go home with that belt, brother. Like,
dude.
So yeah, he's like, it's this. Go on.
Well, I have a prediction. There's gonna be a lot of people there for the first time he plays this, and then nothing after. Nothing.
Well, yes, absolutely. Good prediction. I like that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make a prediction, and I'm just gonna say X. Okay, I'm just gonna the letter X, so that whatever happens, I will then when that happens, I'm gonna say that that's what I meant by X. Okay.
Very smart.
So if you guys just want to jot that down real quick, I said X.
Hold on,
sure.
Okay, that's
Okay.
we call that a variable right now. It's just gonna be a variable. Okay.
Okay. No, the character creation is gonna take eons. Yeah.
He's never gonna get out of that. I think we're gonna see a stream of character creation. He's gonna be like, "There's no tips, so I'm out of here."
Here's my guess. I bet he's gonna do as stupid-looking character as possible, not take it seriously at all. Like I don't give a shit. He knows he's not gonna play it all the way through, right? So he's gonna be as stupid as possible character looking. You know, look at this guy. Oh my god, look how long his head is.
He's a dwarf. I'm a dwarf. That's really funny. But like,
that's my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If this game is as hype as it is, it doesn't matter when I play it. It doesn't matter. If it's best in class, it doesn't fucking matter. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it truly is as good as people said it is, it won't matter when I play it. Only if it's not true, and it was only based on hype that people liked it, would the timing matter. So, bullshit. Your reasoning does not stand up. It's bullshit, and I'm not accepting that as an excuse or a reason for anything. It's not. That's an excuse. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You don't get to use that. No. Come up with something better.
I do get to use that, because you're an idiot.
All right.
Okay, here's something better. It's a great game objectively, and you didn't play it because you're stubborn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Who is he? Yikes! Nobody's even fighting him.
Yikes.
Nope.
That's funny. Plumber who fixes leaks says, just don't expect the same turnout and support as when August.
Yes.
Agreed.
No. So.
No. Okay, I just want to make sure I was refreshing everything. Okay, we're good.
Okay,
For now.
just making sure there's no more money. No more
Let
money.
me refresh everything.
Yep. Okay.
Let
Nobody
me
tipped.
refresh real quick. Well, let me
Hold on.
refresh again real quick.
All right.
Nothing on the YouTube. All right. Okay. All
I
right,
will.
okay.
I will keep an open mind.
One last
I'm good at
refresher,
that.
hang on.
There's been so many games.
Oh.
What is he good at? I missed. What is he good at?
Keeping an
Okay, hold on. Wait.
mind.
Okay. I was gonna say, what do you think
What?
he said that he's good at?
Oh, pardon.
See how high
Pardon me.
that falls on your chart.
I will.
Okay,
I will
idiot.
keep an
I
open
will,
mind.
I will.
I'm good at that. There's been so many
not.
games over the years.
I am
Because again, remember, I've
somewhat
been
of an
15
open-mind
years,
person.
right? I've seen everything at this point.
You're the most
There's been
close-minded
games
person
that get.
ever.
I've seen everything.
I've seen everything. I've never left the country, but I've seen everything. And I live in a gated community. I've seen the inside of the gate, and that's all I need.
Yeah.
The pauses that I'm getting today, dude.
Yeah. They're very good. Okay, I need
hype
that
like
one.
like crazy. And I go into it and I play it and I'm like, what the fuck? This game is not nearly as good as everyone says.
Yeah,
this
play
is
Dave the
obviously a game
Diver.
that
That's actually
only
a
was popular
fantastic
because of
game.
hype or someone played it or
Or Dredge.
It's one of those virally popular bullshit games.
Virally popular.
Huh? Virally popular bullshit games. I love that something can be popular and bullshit at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you'll see merits, sometimes you won't. But for the most part, I understand an overhyped game versus a game that deserves it. There's been games, like I always admitted, with Minecraft, I was dead wrong. So many people liked Minecraft, so many
Then
people
why
hyped
are you still
Minecraft.
talking
I
like
said,
this?
Minecraft,
Would you
Minecraft,
try
Minecraft.
taking that lesson forward into the future, please? Maybe once in your life? Oh, no. It's like
Virally
this.
popular.
It's like this situation where the exact same thing happened, okay? People
And
told
I'm
me
gonna
to,
eat quo.
to do this thing for years, and for no reason whatsoever except arbitrary contrarianism, I said no. And I stuck to my guns until one day a man decided to give me an adequate amount of money that I deemed to be enough. And then I played Minecraft for a very long time. And by played, of course, I mean I had someone else who I did not pay come in and do all the shit for me, and I just looked at it afterwards.
Yeah.
Sound good?
All right, guys.
Papa Bear,
Hate to
where do I
do this.
go?
Hate to do this,
What?
guys, but my limit has been reached. I have to
Oh,
go.
that's
This
okay.
divorce sign has
Oh.
been passed.
Get him out of
That's
here.
okay.
You're all
ALT.
legends.
Thank you very
Thanks for
much.
having
It
me.
is
Yeah, that was
4:20 on
fun.
the East Coast. ALT is off to bed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us,
Not true.
sir.
That's not true.
Thank you so much.
What's your? I believe, though, I think you're going to be waking from your delirium state at some point today for a WPIG stream. Tell us about that.
That is true. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're back with Ask the King. We're going to.
Oh,
This
sweet.
is Ask the King, the real, true first episode of Ask the King. Now we've reached that point. We're not
Ooh.
doing DSP's inbox anymore. We're doing Ask the King. So Ask the King episode 1 tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern
Nice.
Standard Time.
We
We'll
love
see you
it. We
there.
love it. Is that just you?
Hell
Who's on
yeah.
that? Who's on that? Who's joining you today?
Just me this week.
Ooh,
Atlas
solo
the Bookkeeper was
proj.
supposed to join me, but he had to reschedule to next week. So Atlas the Bookkeeper next week.
sorry to hear
all right?
that. All right.
You're all legends.
Likewise.
Bye.
Get him out of here. See you later, ALT. Now we're just gonna mute this fucker's face. Get him out of here.
Wow.
Baboos. Yeah, gone.
He's
Forever.
gone.
All right. Let's get back
And
to
it
the
drove me
action.
nuts,
ALT
'cause I had
comes
no int-
along. We spend too much time. Look how late in the day it is. We're not. It's only 12:13 right now, dude.
Oh my god.
Interested in Minecraft. Didn't look good
So
to me.
much
The
left.
premise of survival in a
Big ups, ALT,
pixelated
as
world
always. Thank you for joining
didn't
us.
appeal
Yeah,
to me.
that
I didn't
was-
want to
that was
build.
good.
None of that sounded good to me.
I enjoyed
And then
it.
eventually, after years of shitting on Minecraft, I actually played it for myself. And when I
Yeah?
finally played
And
it
then
for
what
myself,
happened?
I was like, this is
Oh,
fucking
wow.
good.
Ah, it's fun.
Like, this game is legitimately good. It's my fault for being so pig-headed and ignorant and obstinate for
Oh,
years that I never
yeah,
tried it.
that was a fun word
And then
to
when I finally
use.
played it, I was like,
Good
this game is
choice.
significantly good. I totally get why people
Yeah.
like this game because you can play it so many different ways. It's
Pig-headed.
survival, but it's also artistic, but also you
I've
can
been
co-op with friends.
entirely
And then seeing the random generations
pig-bodied.
of the world, how neat that was and everything. It's like I'm an
It's
idiot for not
interesting
listening, right?
watching
And that was a big
his
eye opener for me at that point.
chat
When I remember that whole year, we played like a
times
year. We played Minecraft
Yeah,
regularly.
it goes real
It's-
quick.
And I had a great time with that.
It's
Does not go that much
slower.
faster,
Made me
right?
change
No,
a lot
it's
because of
pretty
that.
slow.
Okay. And now I approach things with an open mind. So if you tell me something is good, I believe you. I didn't disbelieve when people said Baldur's Gate 3 was good.
What? You did not. Like when they told you Baldur's Gate was good, you said no.
Again, and
I don't
again,
believe you.
for no reason in particular either, just completely
No.
arbitrarily.
Can you give me a reason? No. All right. I
All
don't
right.
believe you.
Never mind that. I'm not doing it.
I just said it's not fitting my format of
Bitch.
content right now because I knew the fall was going to be too busy with too many other games. Now we have an opportunity to try it. It's just one game of the year. Do you want to talk about a
Oh
more
my
pertinent
God,
time to
it's
play it?
5D
Now would be the time.
chess.
We're doing it. All right. So understand it. Understand it. It's not a matter of
Okay.
oh he's going to crap on it or oh you might not like it. Even if I don't like it, it doesn't mean it's a bad game. That's fine. It just means
That's fine.
I was right about my
What?
suspicions that it wouldn't work for me or my format. But we'll see. We'll see starting Monday.
No.
I guess
Alright.
let's see.
Shout out to the Friendly Gremlin who became a member this morning. Thank you to the Friendly Gremlin for the membership.
Whining whamming.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
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 All right,
Scratch.
okay.
All right.
I'm glad you are enjoying
okay.
RoboCop Rook City No Sleep Real vibes. I do think that's a game that came out of nowhere. It's great. I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, quick.
Oh my
burp.
gosh, excuse me.
Double
I'm
burp?
What is happening? Okay.
Double burp. Hello?
White
A lot of
part?
people think I hate
Hello?
Baldur's Gate. I don't know. I don't know why you think that, but let's find out. Again, I'm someone who has very much stayed away.
Just-
I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to know everything about a game. Even when people
I
tell
don't
me this stuff
want
about the best
spoiled,
RPG ever,
except
I've literally
for
avoided everything on
Batman
purpose.
wins.
So now when I play it, I'll be able to judge it fairly. It won't just be, oh, Phil already knows everything about the game, has a million preconceived notions about it, I stayed away.
Please.
I want nothing to do with that.
No.
I just play it and experience it, an honest first time on Monday, and moving forward and see if we like it or not. If I like it,
Oh
you
my
like it, you not like it as a
God.
game for these streams or not. We'll find out. We're gonna find out one way or the other.
Okay.
I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see.
Don't expect it to be the best game ever. Then why do people say that? I didn't say that. You understand?
Oh my god! Again, it's like a child arguing with
Yeah.
another child, right? Like one person gives like an even like a glimmer of a shred of like, well, it's not the best game ever. One person has a negative thing, and he's like, oh, why did everybody say that? Oh my god! Like, and then he does the hand bra, the Little Mermaid hand bra, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
and that's how you know that he's upset.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. Everyone else has. It's one game.
And he shows
It's a
his
genre-defining game. Every other
thank you.
RPG must follow the
That's
archetype that
great.
Baldur's
Love
Gate has
it.
created. I didn't say those things. Why do people say that?
Right, the sex scenes. He knew about
Mr.
the
Game Master
bear
is enjoying the
sex,
Avatar Gaming
so
Black Museum exists and
he
doesn't
was
pay full price.
spoiled
I'm glad to hear that.
somehow.
I'm glad to hear that you're following suit with what I did with Assassin's Creed Mirage. Sounds good.
Yeah, see, he
We're gonna
does
yawn
this.
and
He does
hear
this
The best
scream yawn,
comparison
too.
is that Baldur's Gate 3
Yeah,
is
he
kind of like how
does.
Witcher 3 was in 2015.
Sit-
Well, if you remember my
Whoa.
Witcher 3 playthrough, okay?
Look
I
at
hated the
him.
combat. I really did. I thought the combat was simplistic, but then they added a bunch of unnecessary bullshit to it to make it sound like it was complex when in reality it wasn't. It was just not a very good combat system. I didn't enjoy it. But everything else about the game I loved. The graphics, the world building,
ain't got
the
me
amazing amount of side quests that had
sway.
meaning to them and felt like they were part of its own story. The main plot was good. Like all of that was great. The one thing I didn't like was the combat. I thought it sucked. But everything else I loved, and I agree that it was one of the best games of the year.
Okay.
Decompress his back.
Well, I hope.
Well, I stop enjoying it if there's not a lot of engagement or support. Well, let me ask you this question back to you, Finn.
Oh, okay. There's
what'd
the
he say?
that's the $1 million question right there. Listen to that.
What was it? Okay. Dead air?
Will I stop enjoying it if there's not a lot of engagement or support? Well,
Oh!
let me ask you this question back to you, Fed
Yes.
Roger. Okay, when you go
Okay.
to work, all right, you go to your job, all right, you go there,
No.
and you work all day, right?
Some old
And at the end of the
man
day,
sweat
literally no
break
one says a
your
word to you
back.
about how you did, and you receive no pay for it.
Whoa.
Huh?
It's your hobby that you love.
Yeah, you are the one who made this into your job, and you're also the boss, and you pay. So you technically pay yourself.
Work all day, right? And at
If
the
you
end of the
enjoy
day,
game, shouldn't that be payment enough?
No, actually not. Listen to what he's about to say though, right here.
literally
Okay.
no one says a word to you about how you did, and you receive no pay for it.
Okay.
That first part makes me go, what? So like,
Yes. Do you
does
need
he
a gold star?
he expects like an ass pat every single day and like a dollar in his hand, I guess. Like, and also
Yeah.
he's looking like the fucking grandpa he's looking from
He
like
is.
Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace right here. Who's the actor that played that guy? He's also in Grumpy Old Men. He's like,
I
fuck.
couldn't tell you.
No, I know, and I'm thinking about it, and I don't even want to. Mr. Hey, Mr. Wilson, what's this guy? Fucking.
Literally it's like Mathau? Matho?
Yeah, Walter
I don't-
Matthau. There he goes.
Mathau.
Looks like Walter Matthau right there.
Nice. Okay.
So how would that make you
Everybody
feel?
had that except me.
Happy to go back
fraud.
tomorrow? So
Yeah,
tomorrow
you're
I put in
fraud,
another
you're
8
fake.
hours, and no one tells me how I
He's a
did,
phony.
and I don't get paid for it.
Our brains went to the same place, Peter.
Right?
Wow,
You have to
holy crap.
understand, this is both my hobby and my job. So if I have a day where I'm playing a game, but it's literally playing for myself, no one's talking, no one's engaging, no one's talking about if it's good or bad, if they're liking it, no one's talking to me, and at the end of the day, no one supports the stream either. Why did I stream?
Oh my
I
god.
could've-
Why did I stream? I can tell you why I do it. I enjoy it. I like sharing games with like 5 people. That's great. If anybody's there enjoying the game, especially me, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
This is insane.
I'm just spending my own time, Phil. Actually, I'm not like, I'm not necessarily trying to get something out of every single thing I do
No.
every single moment of the day, right? And also, like, again, he equated that to like Gordon Ramsay a while ago, where it's like, do you think Gordon Ramsay comes home from his job of cooking at the restaurants all day because that's still his job, and then what? He goes home and he cooks dinner. He cooks dinner for his family.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You know why
right.
Gordon Ramsay is successful? Because he loves what he does and he wants to share this stuff with people.
What? Huh?
I do it because I like sharing games like Rusty Lake or Dino Punk with people. They're not AAA games, but I like them. This fucking guy.
I like doing
God
things
damn
because I
it.
like doing things because I have like
Amen.
I have the emotional depth to like feel both highs and lows, Phil.
Oh,
Imagine
me
that.
too, no way.
Why did I stream?
Huh?
I could have
What?
done something else that day. What was the point? Correct? That's the whole
Passion,
point of
what?
being a live
Correct.
streamer. Putting out content that people find engaging, entertaining.
No.
And it says they find it engaging and entertaining. They want that content to continue, so they support
No.
it, so it will continue to be made. That's the point.
What?
Yes,
No, you do it
literally
because
any
you
game
like
I
it.
play, if no one likes it,
Oh,
no one
okay, I'll
engages
drop-
with it,
I'll-
no one's
I'll do the
talking about it,
Twitch
and
link.
no one supports it, that's a failure.
Hold on.
Like, that's the dumbest question you
You
could
are
ask
a
on any
failure.
streamer's stream, because the answer is always the fucking same. We don't sit here to fucking play games for ourselves. I could turn the stream off and do that.
Huh?
Right?
Are you kidding?
Uh,
This guy.
That's-
He's so skewed.
wasn't he talking about how much passion he had earlier this year?
Yes.
Like, wait, hold on. I can't see the. I need you on the soundboard too, so I can do the.
I know,
I can do
I
the
know.
movement, and then you can do that. Because that's a Yoshi tongue right there.
If you want to, I play games because I like
Right?
them.
What do I
so
need to stream for?
There's the link.
I mean, what a dumb question.
Woo!
What a
Original recipe,
dunce.
big ups. Enjoy your brainworms.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
The whole
yes.
idea, again, is that, and I've told you my philosophy.
My
If I'm playing a
philosophy.
game that resonates with me, and I'm having a good time with said game,
This is
correct?
crazy.
And then that is now
Your ears
transposed
are doing a
through the
thing?
stream, and you're seeing that level of enjoyment. Or
He
maybe
did.
it could be
I
the flip
was
side
there,
too.
dude, Messiah.
Maybe
He
it's
did
the
a great
level of
job.
frustration. It's a bad game, and I'm frustrated at it, and I'm raging at it. It could go both ways, but whatever. That level of emotion resonates with the audience. The audience is now having a good time.
Yeah,
so now they're going.
it resonates in my ear bones because you're screaming at me because I told you to play Baldur's Gate 3 4 months ago.
Uh-huh.
By the way, thank you, Dude Messiah, for shouting out the Snooty Roo stream on Twitch.tv. You can go ahead and just give that a quick follow, folks.
Express that satisfaction through engagement on
But
the
please
stream.
do not
They will
talk about how
it in
small
the
the
chat.
audience
They will
was. Okay, I
like
don't
the
appreciate
stream. They will
that.
leave comments on the
Fair enough.
videos, etc. Once they
Not a
see
small audience, it's
how
okay.
this is a give and
Enjoy it.
take that everyone's enjoying, you want to see that content
Fine,
continue.
fine.
Oh, I think I'll support today's stream. I'll support this video because I really like it and I want to see this kind of content continue on.
Sorry.
So here's
It had to come
a
out.
membership. Here's a super chat.
I don't
Here's
know
a
how
tip.
he enjoys
Here's
this. He's
a
so
super
hateful.
thanks. That's how it works.
And so transparent.
That's nuts that this is your mindset, man. Also, when you do it in reverse, it's very funny to see him collecting all the money for people. So here's him giving. 'Tis the season for me to give. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're a
Thank
mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Phil.
So here's a membership. Here's a super chat. Here's a tip.
Which
Here's
in
a super
turn-
thanks. That's how it works. I can't believe I have to explain to you how the economy
That
of
is a
content
good dono
creation
gift,
works.
actually,
But I
Shiny
guess
Pete.
I have to because you asked the
It
question.
is.
Okay.
I don't know how to make
So
gifts.
yes, if literally it's a dead stream and no
I
one's
know.
having a good
I
time
need to
and no
figure it
one's
Dude, that's crazy. He actually basically admitted that he got mad. He's mad at that person now for asking the question at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
explain to you how the economy of content creation works. But I guess I have to because you asked the question.
yes.
Okay? So yes,
Bitch!
if literally it's a dead
You
stream and no one's
fucking
having a good time
bitch!
and no one's, you know, giving any kind of positivity towards the stream, yes, it'll be a failure, and I probably won't want to keep playing the game. Correct,
Yeah,
and that will go
okay.
for any game. Whether that's Street Fighter, an RPG, a shooter,
Hell yeah, MT.
an action-based game, a driving game, a puzzle game, you know, one of these
Anything
weirdo
else.
party game, whatever it is, it's always the same. It never changes. That's life. That's, you know, or else I'll play it for myself. Turn the stream off. I'll play it for myself.
You don't do that. Yeah, he could have just said
Common
yes,
sense.
Ludwig. Exactly. Like, but
Or-
he's not
or-
going to do
okay.
that because he's a fucking bitch.
Or he could like do it, be vague in a smart way, and just say, I don't know, maybe, right? Like he could just try that. Try maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Move
Oh,
on.
Yeah. That'd be smart though, and that's not our
Ah.
boy. Oh.
If I reload my saves too much, I'm not gonna rewatch Baldur's Gate. I don't reload saves. When do I do that? The
What?
I'm not. I'm not even- do I even have to say anything right now? Right now, I'm holding my hands out, and I can feel people screaming through their monitors about lockpicking
Oh.
in fucking Oblivion or in what's it called?
Oh.
Skyrim, right?
Oh,
I can
Skyrim. Yeah, where
I
he
can
fucking reloaded every time.
to save one lockpick. The gambling, the fucking blackjack.
Yes. And like in
unbelievable.
Mario, like the retro thing he did where he had the save states, reloaded
Oh my
every
God.
fucking time.
Zelda
every
2?
time.
Zelda 2, he
Yeah.
was like saving between sword swings. Like
only
Oh
time
my
I reload a save
God.
is if the game has an issue. Remember? Any RPG like this that I
No.
play, my philosophy has always been let it stick.
My philosophy.
Unless there's a huge error, like I didn't understand something. Like the game presents me with a question, I don't know what the question means, and I pick something, and
No.
the whole fucking game fucks up because of it.
so if I engage with the mechanics of the game and the outcome isn't something I like, then that's
I
when I
don't-
do it. But
I don't have
don't
to
done
deal
it.
with the shitty outcome.
Yeah, so if there's something that doesn't allow me to win, I can circumvent that. Sound good?
Yes. Sounds great.
That's different. But in general, I don't save scum and reload to see 10 different options, and then I cherry
Let
pick
it
the best
stick.
not what
option.
So
I
whoever
don't do
cleaned
that.
up the bust.
When have I
don't
ever
do
done
that.
that? Right?
don't do that.
That's something that is I feel is against the philosophy of the game in general, especially a first time playthrough when it's the first time ever you're playing a game and you genuinely don't know what's going on. You want
What's
to
funny
Just
is that
lying.
What's funny is that I would argue that the Baldur's Gate games in particular kind of like are okay with, like, philosophically, I think they actually kind of are okay with saving before something and then
course.
going in.
I mean,
like, go on.
The shitty thing is, like, I mean, we all do this. I do this. You know,
Uh-oh.
I'll do the what? I'm not a real gamer.
Hold on,
Okay.
I'm just firing up Chrome audio
my
capture
God.
right now for this confession
Oh my
right
God.
now. Go.
Oh my god.
Agent
Okay.
Cold, fake gamer confession. Go now.
I do this too, but I'm not gonna lie and say I don't. That's the problem I have with it. Like, I don't care. Like, I guess it's kind of shitty for him when he's the Joe average gamer and saying he doesn't use save states and then just does. Like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not a real gamer. Shut up.
It's also pointless because, like, again, like I would argue that it's kind of part of the game. Like, but especially
yeah,
like
that too.
Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, it's like there's too much investment, there's too much time investment for something like that to just let you ruin the game, like, you know, because something is not the outcome. So I'm not going to act like I've never saved scum, especially in Baldur's Gate 3. But it's like I'm playing the game because I'm not playing it for other people, and technically he is playing it for other people, but he's just because he's playing it for other people doesn't mean he has to play by their rules. He's could just do whatever makes him happy. Right, and then maybe he wouldn't be so fucking miserable, right? Like,
Yeah. Like,
You want to see your genuine
by
outcome
proxy
based
be
on your
making me
choices, or else
miserable.
what's the
It's
point of
simple.
playing?
Yeah, a
If
lot of
literally
people save scum
your
and
whole
whatever.
idea of playing an
Don't lie
RPG
about it.
is to be an ultimate
That's the biggest
godlike
problem
character
I
that
have.
controls the entire universe and situation and melds it to your whims, why did you play? Right? Like, what the hell is that?
What?
I'm not for that at all. I want an honest first-time playthrough of any
Exactly,
RPG.
Atlas.
I want my choices to stick. You know?
Okay, yeah, big
There you
X
go.
on that one.
Big
There
ol'
you go.
X.
We'll find out. We'll see what happens. Start on Monday.
He hasn't said, I guess we'll see in a long time. Maybe it was because he broke me that day and saw it and was like, oh, I'll have pity on poor Endwin Cold.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
alright.
okay.
Anything else? Any other
a really
questions?
creepy way to say okay.
Yeah. Anybody else want to be bitched at? Okay.
I received a
Again-
$25 tip
What?
From 1 Minute Man. Sorry, I made that.
No, not his future wife.
That was very strange, folks. What?
That was weird. Did he have to?
I received a $25.
Why did this happen?
His head just like collapsed on itself. There, look at that. Like his eyes closed and then his eyebrows. Why did that happen? What could he possibly seen in a 1 Minute Man tweet that would make him do that?
I don't know. Like,
that's very strange.
Did he have to make sure?
I received a $25. A $25 tip
moment
from 1 Minute Man. Sorry, I made that face because it glitched and it loaded. A fun. He says, a fun short retro game that you can try is Beneath a Steel Sky on PlayStation. Beneath a Steel Sky. Anyone heard of this one before?
Nope.
That does not sound
you
familiar
just
to me.
take that
I'm shocked
suggestion?
because usually I know most of these retro games, but that one
yeah.
I never heard of.
I've heard of it. It's free on GOG. Nice.
Whoa. Hey, Jade, do you like the haircut? It's the same as yours.
Wait a second, I gotta get that. Okay, and boop. That's awful.
Like, okay, so now Indrid Cold, the hairstylist, please like help me out here, because what I'm seeing here is some hair combed back at the top, but also
and then some combed forward and down
on the side. Okay, and then they seem to have gone under and like shortened this. Like, okay,
oh my god,
but, like you can see like there's hair here, right?
And it's longer too.
Yeah, so
you can see it.
So all of this was probably supposed to be up on top, and he's just combing it down to the sides here for some unknown reason.
I think that's a good explanation because I'm looking at it and I really don't know how a stylist can fuck up this badly. I mean, yeah, I can. If they're not experienced, sure.
I think that's literally what's happening. I think he's literally going to the Curls and Twirls to go to like the apprentice stylist and just getting like a, $35 off his haircut.
You do get cheaper for the apprentices.
It's got to either be that or it's got to be that his regular one is tired of him coming in and not tipping.
Oh, sure.
So
they just
he's just fucking him up. He's just fucking him up.
Yeah. He give me the forest.
Anyone heard of it?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's trying to cover the bald spot. I don't know.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins. I've been cutting my own hair since COVID hit, and it's
I haven't heard of it either.
Yeah. Clippers and a guide.
It's a point-and-click game.
Right.
Stop
I haven't played a point-and-click game in 100 years. When was the last time I played one of those? Man, I can't even remember.
Years.
The last time I played a point-and-click game.
Maybe it was 100 years ago, like you said.
I bet he's never played one.
Was a point-and-click game, and I played that on PC 100 years ago, remember?
He also
like
played
many years ago.
Papers, Please, so that
And we always said, would I go back and play Riven, the sequel to Myst? And then I never did, right? I never went and played it.
Okay.
Hey, I definitely couldn't now. Now I got a mini PC. Everything would run real smooth on there.
Rusty Lake series
if you ever
or
wanted to see me go back to those style of games, we could definitely do that. So yeah, I never heard of it.
What are you doing with your hand?
Thanks for the suggestion.
His right middle finger is reserved for that ear. There is nothing else gets close. Whoa, he's like considering. Dude, he's like, oh wait, hold on. I just realized I've been picking my ear. Look, watch. Oh wait. So stop picking your ear, Phil. Stop picking your ear, Phil. Stop picking your ear.
So yeah, I never heard of it.
He almost went back for it.
He did.
Thanks for the suggestion. Maybe it's something we'll look into in the future. I wonder if it's available digitally on PS5 or not.
I don't know.
You could Google it. It wouldn't
let's
take
see
very
here.
long.
Baldur's Gate 3 is the first game in a long time I'm hyped for you to see. I've been playing the game since it was in early access.
Nathan.
It's always fun to see someone new play it. In my books,
for the game suggestion. Everyone else gets yelled at.
Everybody else gets fucked.
Gets fucked.
They support it. Well, thank you. I would hope that's the case. If you guys are a huge fan of the franchise and you want to see a complete noob play it, that's some of the appeal of me. Keep in mind, that was some of the appeal of me early on. When I first started as a YouTuber, one of the big appeals was that I missed out on the entire like late PS1, PS2, Dreamcast, Xbox original era. I didn't play any of those games. It wasn't until like Xbox 360, PS3 era that I started playing heavily again. So I had almost a generation and a half of games, and the appeal was to see me play those retro games and see how I respond to the whole GTA trilogy. I never played. And when I played those games, over 10 years ago, people were blown away at how cool that was.
Blown away.
So, yeah, in this case, having zero exposure to Baldur's Gate, not knowing what to expect and not knowing what's coming up, And not
know
having
about the
listened
bear
to the
sex.
million
I
spoilers all
don't
over the internet,
believe
because I
you.
did, I ignored them all. I don't know what to expect in this game.
I've not, Jay.
I'm
I
excited
have
to
not.
see what happens when we start playing it Monday. So,
I guess we'll see.
all right.
Okay.
Ooh.
thank
Yeah,
you,
I'm
Crack.
1 minute
Thank
man.
you.
So thank
Oh,
you to
God.
1 Minute Man, and thank you to Lady Charisma for those tips. I appreciate that. I mean, that just jumped us up hugely.
Wow.
As I
that's-
said,
Where's
the
the
goal is
rest
to try
of
to hit
it?
that tier 1
Yeah,
today.
Dex, come on.
If we exceed it, great. That would help
Come
even more,
on.
because remember, tonight it's like a Dragon
Chop,
Gaiden.
chop.
We don't always do
Let's
so
go.
well. It's a slower
Be
stream.
hungry, Daddy
But
hungry.
anything
Daddy
today appreciated
hungry.
again. The goal, 600 members or tier 1
One
tips goal or
Mindred
both.
man.
Would be appreciated again. Remember, tonight it's like a Dragon Gaiden. We don't always do so well. It's a slower stream. But anything
So
today
why play it?
appreciated again. The goal, 600 members or tier 1 tips goal or
Oh
both.
my god.
Would be great.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Matt says, how about Croc Legend of the
Woke me
Gobbo?
up.
You know, I listened to some retro music on YouTube to relax
What?
sometimes, and actually it had that Croc Legend of the Gobbos. I said, what in the hell is that? The music was actually pretty good. It was relaxing.
The
You-
what?
So I was like, I never played it. It's probably one of those
What?
PS1 platforms. Good.
Wait,
and actually it had
does
that
he have,
Croc
like, a
Legend
weird
of the Gobbos.
playlist?
I said, what in the hell is that? The music was actually pretty good. It was relaxing. Some retro music on YouTube to relax sometimes, and actually it had that Croc Legend of the Gobbos. I said, what in the hell is that? The music was actually pretty good. It was relaxing. But I was like, I never played it. It's probably one of those PS1 platformers, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry guys.
Derek says I played Warzone 2.0 45 hours. I had started part 1 on December 2022, which is right in line
Okay.
with when
My
this
playlist.
launched this year.
I don't listen to music.
And I finished
What
in
is this?
February
This is
17th.
It's like a
So it
Spyro
was 2
game, I
months
guess.
that I played Warzone
Okay.
2.0, and then they patched it, and I hated it. So there you go.
I
How
know,
long will this
Meester.
last? I don't know. I guess we'll find
Whatever
out.
you choose is okay.
Yes, I remember Grim
We're gonna
Fandango.
be
That was a
wrapping
pretty
it up anyway
unique
and sending you to Meerkat when
point
it's
and
over.
click, for sure.
Anyway,
Yeah, let me-
so
I
just
will-
bear with us a little
If
bit
you like
longer,
Dragon
guys.
Age, you like
little bit
Baldur
longer.
Gate 3, it's 50-50.
Just a little bit
Totally
longer. We're
good
gonna
game
edge
for
you
your
just a
style.
little bit.
Well, I guess we'll
Whoa.
see.
What?
ALT
No,
Insider,
JY.
when did you get back?
They're remaking that Croc game, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Croc Legend of the Gobbos.
Bobos.
I'm loving
Ga- ga-
RoboCop
ga-
so
ga-
far.
ga-
Of course, everyone knows the graphics of the character models suck. Everything else is good. I like it. So
Yeah, everybody
Pardon?
knows that.
He looks bored.
Yeah, he looks like an emperor.
Ha, Jade
Looks
says,
like
sup, poo.
fucking Nero.
Cookie. Cookie the Christmas.
Hey, cookie.
Jade Rasmussen says at DSP Gaming, sup pooch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ha, Jade says, sup, pooch. It's Cookie. Cookie the Christmas pooch behind me.
Oh my god.
If I was a parent and I saw my kid watching this, I would like seriously have a serious conversation with them. Like,
I would too.
why are you watching this? There's got to be
What
something
is
funnier.
this?
There's got to be something better. Let's go on Twitch together, son. Let's find a better
Yeah.
streamer for you to watch.
Oh,
'Cause I-
who's this?
'cause I-
He does a lot of cool gameplay streams. Oh, Mark's
it's-
one.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the marked one. I see you. Oh, hold on a second. He's coming out of the shower there. However,
Oh,
he
okay.
is
Let's
very
go over to
muscular.
Snoot Stream.
He is very muscular. Let's just, I'm gonna copy and paste this link and save it for myself for later.
Behind me. And of course, Chestnut the Squirrel.
Hey, this guy gotta touch
Of course, over
everything.
here
I
we
have
have
autism.
Nameless.
Literally
Yeah,
Penguin.
just give
going
us
to
both
touch
sides
it.
here. Just give us both
And pat,
angles
pat, pat.
there.
Wait, how many times is he gonna pat it? Is it 3 times?
I think it's 1,
Hold
2,
on.
3.
1,
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Oh,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
the rule
just
of
3.
threes.
Just 3, just 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And the
Oh my
golden,
god.
the golden
Mister, calm down.
stag.
What?
Very good.
It was 3
And I
times. He
pet the
did
tree
3
just 'cause I
times.
can. I pet the tree.
3 times again. So cook off. I might
Was I
just do
surprised when
some
Street
more
Fighter
stuff
6
with
won
my
Best Fighting Game of the Year? I
and
mean,
cooking
it should have
soon.
won.
Ooh.
I
More
would have been
cheese?
disappointed if
With
anything
cheese
else
packs?
won. There was no none.
Very possibly.
Hopefully this doesn't get us banned, but this just made me think of this.
Oh God.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Good night,
Romance
honey.
marked one.
Good
Hell
night.
yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And no, okay, this doesn't have the funny like part. Hold on, let me. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This part.
Boop, boop, boop.
When-
It's okay
when-
to be autistic. It is.
Absolutely.
Oh, Mom!
Oh man, I need to watch this show
man,
some
that was
more.
close. Now you see where I get my temper.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
What?
What's up? Oh, you know, just playing it safe. She's been doing it. I'm still.
Yeah, I cut out the part.
Yeah.
I cut out the part because in the previous scene, that lady who was doing it first is his mother, and she says that she does it so that he doesn't die.
Right. It's
now-
it's for safety.
And so now he does. So now he does it.
Of course.
Some of those other games
I love that episode.
literally
oh my God.
could compete with Street Fighter 6. But I thought maybe Mortal
One-
Kombat 1 would win because Ed Boon is very in with the industry. He's very friendly with game journalists.
Huh?
So I thought maybe they would fucking give him the win because he was there. But luckily they didn't. So
Wait.
luckily-
what is Ed Boon? What's he
He's from
associated with?
Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Like I said, when Ed Boon came out
having fun,
to
guys.
present, they said, "Hey, Mr. Boon, quick question. What do you think about the insano sales drop
Yeah,
of Mortal
he's good
Kombat
with
1
the
and the fact that no one
conspiracy
plays it
theories.
anymore?" Like, what?
What?
That's
What do you
not
mean-
true.
What do you mean sales drop?
Whoa.
First of all,
Wait, let's get a good frame. I want a screenshot of that.
now
Whoa.
DSP is a cheeky anime girl. You know that
Yeah.
thing. You know that thing they do
Yeah.
where they pull down the
Yeah.
one eye. Yeah.
That
Hi,
one,
that's
yeah.
it.
Like I said, when Ed Boon came
God.
out to present, they should have said, "Hey, Mr. Boon, quick question. What do you think about the insano sales drop of Mortal Kombat 1 and the fact that no one plays it anymore?" Like, what?
God, you're so mean.
Huh? Ed Boon, who are you? You were pertinent for 1 month. What are you doing on stage?
Bro.
Pertinent? He's been pertinent for a very long time. Phil, he made Mortal
Looks
Kombat.
like a Bioshock NPC. Love that.
Yeah, I hope it works out tomorrow night, too, because I swear to God, if I do another night of private reacts that don't record and corrupt, I'm going to be very upset.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to have to break
Is
this.
this better?
upset if I'm gonna yell at you. Ah.
Sniff, scratch.
I am streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing the podcast and we're
That's
doing
true,
DSP
Matt.
versus the internet. That's tomorrow's streams. There's no late stream tomorrow night because I have to do private react
Yucky.
content again.
Wow, that seemed really resentful.
No, I did not
Sorry.
switch out the laptop for the mini PC. I don't know what you're talking about, Lucky Gremlin.
That would probably
Oh,
be a really
boy.
good idea.
My laptop
actually.
is right here in front of me.
If your laptop's
This is what I
corrupting
use to read
things,
chat and interact with you guys on the streams. That's literally it. I read contributions and I interact with the chat.
Contributions.
Okay. To my left, over here, is my PC. This is capturing, streaming, and
Yeah.
I monitor OBS,
Yeah.
which is the program I do that in while I'm
3
doing that live.
computers
And
in that
also to
room.
the side of it, I have
3.
the Windows
It must be
window
so
in YouTube
hot.
Studio that shows me the stats. of
Holy
the stream.
shit.
And noisy.
To my right over here is my gaming setup. So I got my TV and all my game
We
consoles.
know
and
this. That's
when I'm
not.
playing
You
games,
don't.
Why are
I'm
you?
facing
Why are
this
you
way
going
as I
into this,
play,
fucking
and then I
asshole?
turn back and I read. Windows 8 wasn't working with
no.
OBS last Sunday. You're talking about my capture setup. That's not my mini PC. My mini PC over there is for gaming.
You
Yours-
should.
my
but you
PC
don't.
here is my
Oh my
capture and
God!
streaming setup
I'm gonna
is my
explode.
dedicated PC for that, and that's what runs on Windows 8.
Yeah, you're going overtime with this bullshit right now. Play the fucking game.
You're on my time now, Phil.
Yeah. Smash, sniff, sniff,
Stupid no.
Smash.
smash. Yeah, 2 consoles. So I guess technically like 5 fucking computers in this room. That's nuts. Yeah,
Do
I
I
guess he doesn't
use
know
live
about
or
dual
top
monitors.
chat?
That's stupid.
I should use live chat, but every time I open this, it defaults to top chat, and then I miss
Yeah,
out. I don't know if there's
do a
anything that
little
I'm
work.
missing between the lines here. With live chat,
Bless you.
I think it's stupid. I don't think top chat should even exist. I don't see the point.
Oh no, I only got injured with that one. That's nice. Good
Yes!
shit.
No, that was
Nice.
a great sneeze. It was adorable.
Get fucked, everybody else. Well, no, actually, just get fucked injured cold. A sneeze.
Okay.
What's up?
Right in your ear.
SF6
funny.
Blanca. I wasn't aware that Christopher Judge was
Yeah, we
in
need to
movies.
Remembrance Day,
I thought that he
yeah.
was a voice actor. I don't know him from any movies.
Okay.
And on that, at a good length. You get for winning first place in Warzone?
It's okay,
yes,
Bounder.
if
It'll
you
be okay.
win first place in Warzone, they order for you, for delivery, a giant, foot-long Firehouse sub of your choice.
Okay.
That's pretty good. You get a nice, big, delicious,
it
like, club sandwich or
$75?
something shows up at your house because you won. That'd be amazing. I'd be way more
Okay.
motivated to win
I don't
if I
like
actually got a
this.
delicious, foot-long Firehouse sub. I would totally...
Yeah, I
don't
bet
like
you'd be
you.
way more motivated if you got a delicious footlong, Phil. I bet you
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I bet you
yeah,
that'd get
yeah.
you right in the
I'm
right
for
in the
stupid.
Well, we got a tee up. Oh, just that. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for the positivity. Thank
Big
you
ups.
so much.
I'll pretend you just said sup Phil or something. Thank you.
It's just
Congrats
like club
on your
sandwich or
haircut,
something
Kevin.
shows up at your house because you won. That'd be amazing. I'd be way more motivated to win if I actually got a delicious foot-long Firehouse sub. I would totally do
hate
it. I would
you.
be like, nah, we're trying hard to win
I would
today,
love to.
dude.
I love
Right?
that so much. I would be so much more motivated if I could have a sandwich.
But no, you don't get shit.
Yeah.
No, you
You
don't.
get a slap in the ass.
No, it's a game.
And attaboy, get back out there and
Oh,
waste
so
more
he
time.
does like
That's what you
ass
get.
Yeah, I would love a foot long,
Okay.
but I don't get one. I get a slap in the ass instead.
Okay. That's all I need.
Very normal.
butt pat.
Very normal.
I hiccuped. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I saw there's a God of War DLC, Jade, but as we've talked about, it's combat only. There is no major story
Wait, did
development.
Jade actually say
It's
that?
basically
You
just
see,
kind of a disposable
GOW
grindy
DLC.
thing. Just to
GOW
add content to the game. It doesn't
GOW
significantly
DLC.
do anything.
I like
so that's
to
why I'm not
imagine what
interested in
Jade
it.
looks like
If
when
it
he's
were a real
typing.
DLC with significant
I would
content,
like
then
to
I'd
imagine
totally
Jade
do
at
it,
all
but it's
ever,
not.
actually.
It's
Extra
It's
long.
gotta be extra
I
long.
have
It's gotta be
received-
like one. He's using that one finger and then boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop.
A $10 tip
Whoa!
from
Who?
Dan the Man. Dan, thank you so much for a $10
Big ups, Dan the
tip. I
Man.
appreciate that. It's good
It's
to have you
Dan
here
the
on stream
Man.
today.
Well, Swade, stop encouraging others to spam, Derek. Okay.
By the way, we're now a week and a half into the holiday festivities. How do you
And
guys
I
like
haven't
the
gotten
animations
enough money
this
from
year?
you.
Do you like them?
They're
You know, there's
shit.
one or two new ones, but then
They're
there's all
awful.
these
Seen
them all.
remastered ones that
You
look
were
way
from
better
last
now.
year.
Yeah.
I like them more.
No, I don't.
What do you think?
No.
Some
don't
of them
give a
we've
shit.
seen more than others. Like we've seen the 5, the 10, the... Is there a 30? Oh, we didn't even see this one yet. Look at this.
What's this one? Is it Home Alone?
The
It
$30
is.
animation.
Yeah.
Ow!
You didn't
Well,
even make these.
You've ruined it.
We haven't
now.
seen that one yet this year. No one did tip $30 to see that one. I was like,
Okay.
there's a 30? I don't remember.
There has to have been a $30 tip at some point between now
to have
and
been.
when he got these. There has to be.
There it is.
Yeah.
Get clobbered.
Okay.
Anyway, I like them this year. I like the Polar Express one because that's what my wife's
I have
one of my
brain
wife's favorite
damage.
Christmas movies.
I have
So
brain
to have that on the
damage.
stream is nice that she enjoys to see that, you know. But then the
What?
other
So
ones
she's
are better
watching.
too.
Is
so
she
I'm
watching?
happy. You know,
Hey.
my wife's or one
Sorry.
of my wife's favorite Christmas movies. So to have that on the streams is nice that she enjoys to see that, you know. But then the other ones look better too. So I'm
Confirmed lurker?
That's just fucking stupid. Like that's seriously
Okay.
my mom sometimes likes to watch my show, and if she sees it, it's got the movie she likes, and that's nice. I'm a kindergarten kid.
happy. Will I watch Jingle All the Way this month? Maybe. I might.
Huh?
I think next on the
Okay.
agenda
Oh.
is Gremlins. Viewer to
Jesus.
tomorrow of them. So I might do Gremlins. I might do Scrooged. Here. I also don't want to go crazy because I could review a ton of these,
What?
but I should probably like save
Why don't
them
you
for
do
future
that?
years too. I don't
You
have to do
could
them all
make
one
ad
year,
revenue
right?
from it.
Maybe do one or
Yeah.
two a week.
You do anything at all.
So we'll see.
You could. Sniff? How much longer is this shit fest? Not much longer, bud. Not much longer.
At all, actually.
No.
Derek likes the Tim Curry one, the National Lampoon one, and Scrooge. So you like all the super chat animations. Those are all
wow,
the
you
super
get all
chat
fucked up right
animations. Derek.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, a little bit.
That's the first time I've ever actually heard that. That's interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
that's what we've been hearing
That's
sometimes.
got to be coming because that's coming from the other guy. Why is that the first time I've ever heard that though?
I don't know.
Like stuff.
Ugh.
You know what? I'm gonna take that as a sign. How about that?
Okay.
The stream's ending in 5 minutes anyway, and you know what? I genuinely can't listen to this anymore because
No.
I've listened to a lot of Phil this week, and frankly I'm done with it. All right.
I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm done with it. Let's get you guys over to
We're gonna-
Meerkat. The
Meerkat.
Meerkat Bob. Yes.
Yeah, him. He's a
Duh.
cool guy. But yeah, big ups for the fucking positivity and for
Yeah.
making me laugh. That's
Thank you so
really
much.
valuable.
Always a pleasure to have you folks join us for
Yeah.
a day of streaming.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open for the 24-hour Detractor Beam stream.
It's coming
sometime
soon.
in the near future, perhaps. What?
Big question mark?
Question?
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody say hello to Meerkat Bob for me when you go over there. Tell him Snood
Yeah.
sent you. not Indrid
Or
Cold.
Detractor Beam, you know.
Tell him that Indrid Cold said don't send them over to
Oh my
Meerkat, and that
God.
I fought her for that to change. And here we go. Thanks a lot, everybody. Indrid, what's going on for you tonight? Anything coming up for you? Any streams?
I'm probably not going to stream tonight. Probably tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow I'll be doing something. And then ALT and I are in the talks of doing an Endure on Tuesday. So we'll see for that.
Love to see that. Love to see that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night.